All right, you guys. So it's all gonna come down to Game 6 tonight. I should say Game 6 on Saturday for the Miami Heat at home. Jimmy Butler has put himself and his team in a horrible position. And Jimmy has played horrible basketball. Shouts out to Slim with the Cash App. You say, salute, where the F all these Celtics fans come from? You know where they came from, nowhere. That's how they do. They ride the wave. But see, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm riding with Jimmy. I'm riding with Jimmy Butler, y'all. I'm going to say it again. I'm riding with Jimmy Butler. I'm riding with Jimmy Butler. I want to make that clear to everybody. I'm riding with Jimmy Butler, y'all. I'm riding with Jimmy Butler in Game 6, where everything is on the line. Like, share, subscribe as y'all come on in here. Cash App, PayPal, links is pinned at the top of the chat. Let me know what y'all think. I will have the one and only Legend of Winning joining the show tonight. Legend of Winning will be joining this show tonight. Shout out to my boy Lo. Got a lot of love for Lo. He do a good job on what he do. Great job, I should say. He's going to come in here with all the slander for Jimmy tonight. And Jimmy deserves it tonight, man. For all the talking Jimmy's been doing, all of the trolling Jimmy's been doing, all of the smiling Jimmy's been doing. For Miami to lay this egg is disgusting. Spo needs to take these guys out of the game. It's disgusting. The Miami Heat should not be here. They should have put these dudes away in Game 4. You've played games, and now you have allowed Boston to think that they have hope. And now both teams are going to feel away. Miami, all the pressure's on them to close this thing. Boston has pressure because if they lose, they're done. So Game 6 will be the most pressurized game because most people think, including myself, that if the Heat don't get it done in Game 6, they're going to lose this series. Now, I believe the Heat are going to win in Game 6. I believe Jimmy Butler is going to come with it. He didn't do it tonight, and I thought he would come with it tonight. And I have to admit, I was completely wrong about that. He disappointed me real big on this one tonight. Disappointed me because I agree with what Lowe said. You don't play with your food.
Ticket, why this man not closing, man?
Playing games. And I'm going to tell you something. The game Jimmy playing is a very dangerous game. Very dangerous game. Because what you've done is, you notice a couple things, Lowe. Boston ain't talking no more, Lowe.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed a couple things, bro. Boston, they're not showboating no more. They ain't talking no more. They ain't doing none of that stuff they was doing early in the series. They square business right now because they know they up against it. They've been hearing the Boston media go off on them. They've been hearing the Boston fans go off on them. And they're up against it because they're supposed to have won this series easy in many people's eyes. And the fact that the series is where it is, they have put the coach in a bad situation and they have upset a lot of their fans and the fan base. But Jimmy Butler, you talking about a guy who has been the leader of the bullshit with the Miami Heat. Bro, if you don't close this shit in Game 6, because I think they will do it. But if he doesn't do it, Lo, Jimmy ain't gonna be able to lay this shit down, bro.
No, you're not gonna be able to lay this down.
Look at your hell with you, man.
No, you not gonna be able to let it down. Oh no, you
Man, y'all
going?
gonna tear Jimmy ass up. Then Jimmy don't get this series, man. Jimmy, man, please get this series, bro. Because I don't feel like
Oh
hearing these
man,
news, man. I swear I don't. I swear I don't, bro. But
no, I
it,
think.
you know, the NBA makes it a little more interesting, gives us a few more games to watch. You
Oh,
know
so
what I'm saying?
that's what Jimmy doing. He's just trying to give us a little bit
No,
more
I ain't
games.
saying that's what he's doing. I'm saying I'm talking about just the circumstance.
Oh, okay.
It gives us a few more games to watch, and it's entertaining now. It's very entertaining now because now all the shit. Now we get to see who's really about it. Because now Boston's going down here. They know that if they don't get this game, it's over with. But they feel like if they get this game, they feel like it's over with because they feel like we get game 7 in Boston, they done. Now,
Facts.
Jimmy and them, they feel like we got game 6 in our pocket. And this is the game where they don't get out of MIA or alive. And one thing we got to say about I don't think Eastfold loses 2 series in a row. If y'all got questions, y'all hit me up in the Cash App PayPal link pinned at the top of the chat. I got the legend of winning, the one and only up here with me. Y'all already know who he is. As y'all smash the like button, as y'all come on up in here, man. Hey, Lo, man, what's your overall thoughts on this game, dog?
The thing that I told you was about to happen, bro. I knew Jimmy was gonna have a bad game. Jimmy had a bad game. He had a
let's
bad
say
game.
this. No, but hold on. Let's say this, Lo. Isn't it partly the coach's fault because of his misusage of Duncan Robinson? Duncan Robinson was cooking, and he didn't even keep calling plays for the guy.
Yeah, but there's only, and that's fair. I think Duncan played
And the reason
way
why I
better
say
than
that, bro,
everybody
the reason
else.
why I say that is because if he's playing for a team like the Warriors, bro, they unlocking everything with this cat, bro.
But that's not why they really lost, though.
No, I'm saying no, but him hitting them shots at the stretch he did, he was cutting the game. He was affecting the game, bro.
Sure, but that's not. They didn't lose that because they actually got quality minutes, this is really scary. Even though Vincent didn't play today, they got really good minutes from Robinson and Highsmith.
Yeah, Highsmith.
Yeah, they got really good minutes. They struggle with Strus, Jimmy. Bam had ridiculous turnovers.
Jimmy
Bam's
struggled
turnovers
bad, bro. Yeah, Bam was terrible in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, he was
Jimmy
really,
struggled
really
so
bad.
bad. Jimmy couldn't even get his shit off in the first quarter.
Yeah, so that was really, they lost it in the first like 18 minutes of play, like the first quarter and a half. And at that point, it's kind of done. Like, I don't like, it was just really, really hard to keep up with them. And
no,
then
it wasn't.
finally,
hold on. I want to say that, but then Miami's been getting down in this series and is coming right back. So, but tonight,
I don't know if they've been
getting down
today.
by 12,
Not
13,
20 though. Not 20. They got down by like
no. But
15,
I'm saying they
20.
had it at times where they had it at. It was like
But they got ugly quick though. This got ugly like
8-point game, and then they let go of the rope.
Yeah, but 8-9 is. We got to like 20 like quick. This is a very. They got pretty bad pretty quick. Like by the time we got done with the first quarter, it was already a 15-point game. Like this was pretty bad. So I mean, long story short, I just look at like it's all open and it's a possibility. Again, like it was almost a 20-point game at the top of the second quarter.
Shout out to JB in the Cash App with the donation. He say, so low, you downgrade Jimmy if you lose this series? Question mark.
No, I don't make assessments like y'all do, man. And that's ticket might.
No, I'm not saying that. Hold on, I ain't saying that.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just saying with the brother in the Cash App said.
No. He already exceeded expectations. I mean, you're not supposed to be here in the first place. Him having some bad postseason games doesn't supersede the other like 15 that he had. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't really change anything. And Jimmy's already. If Jimmy would have to continue to do things that I'm not expecting him to do.
Like what?
Like I think for Jimmy to close this game, he's gonna have to have like another. He's gonna have to have one of them games because I think right now he's gonna have to have like a 30 to 40-point game
in game 6, right?
Yeah, he's gonna have to close this game out because close the series out.
But do you think he's capable of doing it?
He's capable, but what he's saying is, does it change if he loses it? And in my opinion, no, because I would have to ask Jimmy to do things that I already don't. I'm not expecting out of him in the first place for him to do it. And so for me, no. But because what's crazy is I got to give credit to Boston. They actually starting to do the things that I think many of us thought that they were starting to do. They setting high screens. They're going. They're attacking the basket. They're getting quality looks, and they're making their shots. And then defensively, they're closing out. They close out way better in this game, I think, than the other ones. But long story short, like I mean, no, it just don't because I'm not expecting Jimmy to do something that I just don't normally expect him to do.
Right. So, what did you see from did you see anything in this game that would give you hope for Miami going forward in Game 6?
Unless Vincent is bad, no, not really. Like because again, it's like they crowded Bam, the forced the turnovers. They Jimmy was not knocking out his shots early on. And then what really is concerning is like that's that's how a lot of their offense functions when those two players are playing really well. And so if Bam is turning it over and he's like the secondary playmaker, and if Jimmy's shot not falling, this is what I told you before. It's like I'm not really like somebody else got to beat me because he not making his shots. Then like I'm living, I'm fine. And again, to be fair, that's why I said to be fair to the role players like Duncan Robinson and Highsmith, they actually did do really well. But at the end of the day, like somebody else is going to have to like actually put these numbers up to compete with me. As long as I can contain those two to having
Hey,
relatively
Low,
bad games, I'm fine.
Low. I know you're having a good night tonight. It just went bad.
Oh man.
Hey, bro.
Wait, to let you
Salute to
know,
you.
to let you know,
Salute
Dame.
to you, low.
What?
Salute to you, low. And I
What?
don't know you talking about you pulling up because I ran you on the players club. You said ticket sent you a leak, but you was busy. You got caught up. You ain't see it and all that. Then ticket told me before the show when I called you out and I texted him all the information. I said get him on here. Like a man. I ain't got no beef with you, but you lied about a lot of things, and I got the numbers to back it up. Just like I know you heard me cook Maz, and then Maz won't move the goalpost. Talking about he said the first 3 rounds, Jimmy got the second round, laid him in scoring. Then he talking about the whole. He tried to combine them together, then and this and that. It was too much moving of the goalposts. But my beef is with you because you said Bam didn't average a double double in 2020, but he did. Ticket got the numbers to prove it in the regular season and in the playoffs. You pulled up one fucking series, the Eastern Conference Finals. That's why I told you run the whole goddamn playoffs. And you know
Man,
what
can
you
we
was
talk
doing.
Game 6, man? Can we talk Game 6? I mean, Game
Would you
6
know
coming
what you was
close, man.
doing? You was
We know what you're
finessing.
talking
You
about.
feel me? So I don't want to hear all that. I come back for
You said
revenge.
no. You said a double double in this postseason run. You didn't say double double back in
No,
2020.
man, I
Right. He
listen.
said he
No,
said this
listen,
postseason,
listen,
James.
listen. When
You
when we
said
was
this postseason.
when we started cooking, it was about Jokic and Jimmy. And I said when Jimmy went to the fucking finals, he got 2 games off that team, and your nigga got one. Period. What injuries that we had, and that's when I
Can we
told
cook?
you
Can we
your
cook on
nigga ain't get
tonight's
out the
game?
second
James
round
said
without
Jimmy.
Jamal Murray.
This shit
So
crazy. We going backwards,
since you
man.
like to pull up numbers, shut up,
Going
man. There you
backwards.
go with that meat riding
This shit
again.
crazy,
Step
man.
your ass to the side, man. I already cooked you,
All right,
man.
go ahead,
So
man.
listen to
This
this,
shit
low.
crazy, man.
Lord, listen to this. What I'm telling you is, in the regular season in that 2020 series,
That's not what we
Jamal
were
Murray.
talking about. We were not talking
No, no,
2020 with the
no,
double
no. We
double.
we we doing a comparison because you say Jokic is the end all be all. You feel me? Stop moving the goalpost with
I've
me.
never said that. I've never said that.
So okay, let me ask you a question. Who the best player on that Denver's team?
Jokic.
So how far Jamal Murray off from there? They're not
Noticeably
equal.
far. No, they're
They're
not
not equal.
equal. If you think they're equal, that's just insane.
No, I'm gonna tell you how they're
If
equal.
you think they're equal,
I'm
you're
about to tell
insane.
you how they're equal
Nah,
though,
they
because you
not
talking
No,
equal.
about if they're
They
the
not
same.
equal.
you need to tell me why this man Jimmy can't close without Gabe Vincent. That's what you need to tell me.
You
What you
on
mean?
round
We
two,
lost
low.
tonight. It's cool.
You on round
We
two.
lost. We still got game 6 at home in our back
And
pocket. We
and
gonna close the
and
deal
Ticket
though.
said Jimmy
We gonna
dropping
close
50
the
tonight.
deal.
Oh, so why he ain't close
Ticket said
today?
Jimmy dropping 50 tonight.
That ain't got
Low.
nothing to do. Listen, we had 2 bad games. It's cool, but
I'm
that
asking,
happened.
but I'm asking why didn't he close today? I'm asking you why
Listen,
didn't
it
he?
wasn't. Look at the basketball guards ain't want them to close the deal. We gonna close
So
at
Because
home.
Boston
now
clamped
all of a
down.
sudden it's
Because Boston
basketball
clamped down.
gods.
That's
I'm
why.
saying we gonna close at home, my nigga. We
Nah,
talking about
Boston win
Jokic
game
and how
6.
far Jimmy got his team. You not about to duck this smoke because you came up with
Man,
some
that's in the
bullshit
Oh,
past,
stats.
man. That's
You
the
came
dog,
out with some
man.
bullshit stats, and when I say let's count the ways from when Jimmy started leading his own team,
Count the
because you keep
ways.
saying Jokic is better
Let's
than
count the
Jimmy.
stats
Jimmy
tonight,
did
bro.
more with
Fuck
less
count
and
the
got
ways.
further
Count the
than
stats tonight.
Jokic. And the only time Jokic got further when he had the real bad man out there. So that's what I'm telling you. In
What did Jimmy do
2020,
tonight, man? What did Jimmy do
in the
tonight?
playoffs, guess who led them in scoring, sir? Guess who
Who led
shot a
them?
better field goal
Who led them
percentage?
in scoring tonight? How about that question? Who led them in scoring tonight?
Mm.
I don't know, bro. I ain't watched the game.
Then what the fuck is you talking about, then, nigga? What's low? What's
I
wrong
don't,
right now, bro?
I don't know.
No, I'm trying to.
The
Listen.
fuck?
I'm trying to talk to Low and you me riding nigga about what we had beef with the other night when they thinking he cooked me. That's
Oh
why I
my
came on here
god,
yesterday
this
and he
shit
talking about he
crazy.
pulled up. I had my facts and numbers together. That nigga ain't never pulled up. I was on here 2 hours and 36 minutes, nigga. Count the fucking ways. Why you ain't pull up? I'm here
I pulled,
tonight, nigga. Cause
I
guess
pulled
what?
up.
It's a trilogy. And you
I pulled up
listen.
like
Yeah,
2 minutes
we
ago.
lost tonight. Listen. Yeah, we
Barely
lost
even
tonight.
there.
But that don't mean that Jokic is better than Jimmy, sir.
What?
Look, we about to show you, dog. We about to show you. Jimmy resume is better than Jokic. Am I lying? Leading his
You
own
are.
team.
You are lying, actually. Yeah. You are.
How? Leading his own team. Jimmy did more with less. So how you not better than Jokic?
He has the MVP.
Man, that's fan base. That's bullshit.
Oh, MVP is a
Talk
Nah,
bullshit
about
he's
him.
not
stat.
better than
Listen, talk
Jokic,
about
bro.
him
Stop it,
doing what
man.
Jimmy doing without his second best player. Because like I said, when Murray got hurt, the bitch couldn't get out the second round, sir.
I ain't never seen Joker get swept by the Bucks and average 14 points
But
on
that was
low
after we came
30s.
off of finals and we
Stop
had
it,
buku
man. I
injuries
don't
throughout
care where
that
he
year,
came off
but
of,
we
man.
still
He
made the
got
playoffs.
swept
Let
by
me ask you a
Milwaukee 2 years
question, sir.
ago and shot low 30 from the field goal percentage, man. Stop it, James. What are you
Hey,
talking
man, your
about,
nigga
man?
just got swept by Boston, nigga. What the
The
fuck
fuck,
is you talking
bro?
about?
Why are you living in the past for me, bro?
I'm
Tonight's game,
no,
bro.
you act like
Tonight's
listen, you
game.
act like a nigga ain't never
Tonight's
got
game,
swept. The
nigga.
nigga you say the highest order
Hey,
got swept.
James.
Ain't he
Tonight's
watching us?
game, bro.
Ain't that nigga
Bro,
watching us?
assess
So tell
tonight's
Kevin
game, bro.
Durant finish watching us,
Why
man.
you didn't watch the game? Why you didn't watch the game? Because you was
What you
fucking.
mean, nigga? I had company, nigga. What the fuck you
You
mean?
had company, nigga. What? What you?
Listen,
Hey,
I
bro,
had
who said he
company,
had
nigga.
company?
I already know what's gonna happen. I'm just waiting for us to close the deal, nigga. Like I
The
say,
fuck?
listen, I
You had
told y'all niggas
company.
in 5 or 6
What is going
anyway.
on right
So
now, man?
until we get the game 7, I'm not about to
Five
fuss
or
with you
six.
niggas, man. Cause
5
none of
or
you
6.
niggas team and low, like I say, your team is home. The niggas who you dick ride swept your nigga. You hear me? So I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all niggas bandwag hopping just like
It
man.
sound
He ain't
like
got no
James
nigga to root
panicking,
for,
man.
so he dick hopping team to team. I'm
Hey,
standing
man,
10
it
toes
sound
on
like
what I
James
believe in, my
panicking a
nigga.
little
Like
bit,
I say,
man.
low, when I broke down, when I
It
was
does sound
breaking
like
down
he's
Jimmy
panicking.
4 year run from
James,
2020,
you panicking,
he's
James?
huh?
You panicking?
No,
You
I'm
sure?
breaking it down how
Nah,
this
he
shit
had
It
company,
started.
sound like
her.
I'm
Her,
breaking
he
it
had
down how
company,
this shit
her.
started.
That
When I
nigga
told you
James
Jimmy
panicking a
He
little
Butler was
bit,
can't
better
man.
than
even face the
Jokic,
music. He can't even face the
no,
music. He ain't even watch
listen.
the
Nigga
game.
panicking some, low. That nigga
You
panicking
panicking.
some.
Yo, why you ain't watching? You ain't had the game in the background at least? Damn.
Dog, listen to this. I jumped on
Look,
T Price. Listen, hold
man,
up, hold up. I
when you
jumped
get
on
done,
T Price.
when you get done
No, I
busting it
jumped on
down, you
T
can go
Price and
watch the
cooked with
game and
him
see what
till my company
decided.
came. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?
You
This
put
ain't
the
the end
game
all
on in
be
the
all, nigga.
background now, James.
Say what?
That's what I did. That's what I did last night. I just had shit in the background while I had company, man. You got that shit in the background now.
Nah, man, nah. Listen, people, I was on T Price thing. Go listen to it. He was calling the game. I was listening. He liked to dip off. He left me on that talking about myself. My company came. I jumped off that bitch. Listen, I already know what I said. 5 or 6, my nigga. We're in game 6. Let's see what happened. At the end of the day, we still got the ups. We still got the advantage. Yeah, we got a couple of
I
bumps
don't
and
know.
bruises,
I
but we
think you
gonna close the
panicking a little
fucking
bit,
deal, my
James.
nigga. Believe what I tell you.
James,
We
I
you
gonna
think
got
you
close
eight.
the
slipped up
deal.
a little bit,
You got
James.
eight. James, you got
We
AK.
gonna we
You
gonna
got
close the
AK.
deal. I'm not worried about what y'all
James,
talking about. Now, at
James,
the
you
end of
got
the day,
AK down
let's
here.
get back to this. Jokic better than Jimmy,
James,
and he
hey
led his
James,
team better than Jimmy.
James,
Like this
right,
shit really started. Because low,
James, right
like I
for you,
said,
This
I come
motherfucker
on
right
here
James,
with
here saying
numbers.
talking
right
about
for
he
you.
had
Hey
company and
James, right
I
shit.
for you
come
get
on here
that,
with
man.
You
You
numbers.
had
got you
company
got
and shit,
AK.
bro.
You got
You
AK
funny as
down here
hell,
talking about
man.
he ain't never heard James get smoked like this before. Man, come on.
Man,
I
listen,
think
I'm
the
not what I'm
James
smooth
panicking
for
a
He had
that.
little bit,
company,
Listen,
her.
chicken.
dog,
Hey,
I
low.
have
James
no dog
panicking,
in this
man.
race.
He
What
had
the fuck
company,
I'm
low.
smooth for? How am I
He
be
had
smooth?
company,
I don't
nigga.
got no money invested in this
The
shit.
fuck?
I like the team is up still 3-2,
You
and
Miami
we got a
riding
home
that,
game
right?
coming up on
You
October
riding that
that
with the
I
Heat,
said
right?
five
Hey,
or
hosting
six. So
company.
You
like I
riding
say,
that with the
until we
Heat, right?
pass game 6 and we go to game
How you
7,
doing?
and I'm still ain't
Do
gonna be
you
spooked
riding
because I
that
ain't
with the Heat,
losing no
man?
motherfucking money in this shit. I just like how we doing it. The only thing, like I say, every year from 2020, injury bugs been hitting us. So I ain't tripping off of that. We still got a shot to prove y'all
James, do
wrong.
you riding
Hey,
that with the
James,
Heat?
man,
That's
you
what
be
I'm
looking for
asking
your
you.
company, man. What the fuck is going on
Say
around
what?
here,
Man,
man?
listen,
The
you know
game ain't on in the
people,
background, nigga.
man. I'm not worried about what y'all
What
talking
you
about.
talking about, man?
I come on here to tell
Assess the
Lou
game
that
tonight, nigga.
say who?
Nigga, assess the game tonight, nigga. Game 5, nigga. Y'all got
How the
pounded.
fuck
They
I'm gonna
blew
assess
their ass
them
out
What
for
you
when I
start to
wasn't
finish.
watching it?
They
I
got
told y'all I was
dominated
on
for
T
start to
Price
finish.
channel. He called the
Y'all
game.
got
You can listen
dominated
to
from
me on
start
there
to
for
finish.
about 5 minutes,
Hey,
10 minutes,
he
and
was
my
on T
people
Price
came. I
channel, but
jumped
not
off that
watching the
bitch.
game and shit, man. What happened, man? You didn't pay your cable bill, bro? I mean, what's up, bro?
The fuck I ain't pay
Hey,
my cable bill
James,
when
you
I'm
made
on
my
the phone with
prediction
your
wrong,
stupid ass.
James. James,
Hey,
he made
nobody
my
don't
prediction.
have cable,
Look, he
dog.
made my
Nigga fuck with
prediction
the fire
wrong, man.
stick, stupid
I
ass.
told y'all,
Nigga don't
I
buy
told y'all
cable.
bums to win tonight. Look what y'all bums did, get dominated from start to finish, man.
Hey man, I
What's
don't
up
want
with
to hear
that,
all
James?
that shit, man. You ain't been riding with us. That's
This
why you
shit
getting your ass
crazy.
cooked.
This shit
That's why
crazy,
you
man.
getting your
You
ass
pay
Nigga,
cooked.
your
you the
Like I
one
say,
panicking,
I
nigga.
call 5 or 6,
You
my
the one
nigga.
He said a
I
5
call 5. Who panicking? For what? You
You,
act like I'm
you,
out there playing. You act
you.
like I got something on the line. Boy, ain't none of my money on nothing. Like I
James,
say,
James,
I just like the way we play.
James, I'm
I
gonna ask
like
you
the way
this,
we play.
James.
And just the other day, you was dick riding
James,
the nigga
I'm gonna
too.
ask you this,
So I
James.
don't want to
I'm
hear
gonna
that,
ask you
Hearn. Where
this.
your team at, Hearn?
Hey,
Watching us.
yeah, because I thought y'all was gonna win, but y'all
Man, where
obviously
your
ain't
team?
did
Did we
it
beat
yet.
your
So I
team,
guess I
nigga?
was wrong.
Didn't your team have a lead at the end of the game? Thought they was about to get in the playoff, and we bust your ass too. So
Hell
sit
no,
your ass on the side.
I'm
You come
bullshit
up in here
water, man.
sliding down a nigga dick
Bullshit
like a
water.
Hey,
slide butt
Hearn,
at
you
the
gotta
water
sit
park.
your ass to the
Y'all niggas
side,
can't
bro.
jump me, boy. That shit don't work on me. I say 5 or 6.
I'm
We
shit
at
Hey,
game
water.
James,
Hey,
6.
my
man.
team,
I say
my
Listen,
5
team
or
shit
6. We at
water
game
though.
6.
No,
Nash,
no.
your nigga shit
But
water.
James, I got a
Low
question,
like the
James.
Lakers, but he
all
dick
right,
James,
ride
can
Hearn.
I
another
ask you a
nigga
question?
who ain't
All right,
never
Hearn.
won nothing
All
either.
right, Hearn.
But he quick to
James,
pause and talking about Barkley ain't shit. He
James,
never won nothing.
James,
Malone ain't shit. He never won nothing. Bitch, Jokic ain't never won
James,
nothing. And from 2020, when it really
James,
counted in the playoffs, go see who was leading the fucking team and scoring,
James,
nigga. Jamal Murray. And
James.
every time that
I
nigga
got a
got hurt,
question,
that
James.
nigga couldn't get out the second round.
Hey,
Boy,
hold on.
you
Hey,
chapter.
Hearn, hold on 1 second, Hearn, because James had smoke with Lowe, and so he wanted to get at
Them
Lowe.
niggas always listen. Chicken, let them niggas jump. Just let me get my shit off.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
get
yeah.
my
Oh,
shit
oh,
off,
yeah. Hey,
and then
James,
I'm gonna let them
Nigga,
niggas
you
jump me.
always
what do you let?
talking, nigga.
Hold,
I'm
hold
trying
on,
to
hold
ask
on.
you a
This
question.
was, hey, Hearn, this was about James and Lowe. So, James, what do you have to say to Lowe? Go ahead.
No, I just said Lowe was lying. He gonna talk about I was talking about this playoff. No, I wasn't. I counted the whole argument started because I said Jokic not better than Jimmy. He didn't do what Jimmy did. The only thing this nigga keep bragging about is numbers that he losing doing. He ain't never won nothing doing it. So what I'm saying is Jimmy did more with less in 4 years, and every time he the nigga missing one person, whether it's Jamal Murray or anybody, he can't get out the second round. But over time and time again, we see Django go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Jokic been to that bitch twice. You feel me? Got one game. He beat up on an old battered up Lakers team because LeBron quit. AD soft. So you know they had no hitters over there. They had no Dwight Howards, no Rondos, you know what I mean? No hard-nosed fucking veterans over there, Hall of Fame players that know how to get to their spots and get everybody else they open shots. Yeah, they have a high run, but don't sit here and act like that these dudes is better than us and Jokic is better than Jimmy and doing what Jimmy doing. This nigga got a robbing, nigga. We have nobody. We kicking in doors, snatching our own
Bam
shit.
Bam
You
Adebayo's a
feel what I'm saying?
nobody.
And like I said, in 2020, when y'all niggas got one game off the Lakers and y'all came back against the motherfucking Clippers, that was Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray said y'all ass against Utah. He said y'all ass against the Clippers, and he showed up against the Lakers. But guess who didn't show up? Because AD was murking his motherfucking ass. Now talk about that. The boy been a fucking bum, man. You always only thing you do is come on this bitch and talk about triple doubles, where the nigga ain't won shit doing it. Nigga, Jimmy Butler been in 3 Eastern Conference Finals, about to go to the second fucking finals, and y'all on this bitch making no because we done drive 4. Boston dropped 3, and y'all was on our dick. At least let us drop 3 like they dropped 3 before y'all go to dick riding, nigga. And man, it's like I say, your nigga got swept by this nigga. Jimmy handling these niggas by himself. 2 Glocks up, nigga. A Glock 30, which is a 4 nickel, and a Glock 23 Jordan jumping out the gym on you stupid ass niggas. But you niggas try to jump, y'all, every time y'all try to jump Jimmy, he always prove y'all wrong. He could already say he top 5 best of dead or alive. Now all of a sudden the tune done changed. Like a nigga can't have a bad game. When they put Gary Payton on Jordan, he struggled motherfucker, but they still won. He lost 2 games, but they still won. Stop playing with me, man. I do this shit. And y'all know what that boy built like. He ain't built like KD. He sure the fuck ain't built like James Harden. He sure the fuck ain't built like Embiid. All these old bum ass niggas that y'all trying to put on our team and break up a real nigga squad. Cause we get it out the mud, nigga. We get it out the fucking mud. Tell Jokic go win at least one. And then I give him some
All right,
praise. And one ain't good enough in this
can I
era
ask you this,
because how
James?
niggas is stacking the deck,
Hey,
going
Nerd,
to the fucking
hold on,
championship.
Nerd,
Y'all niggas is hoes, man. Y'all know that ball ain't on no motherfucking Jimmy Butler level. Give Jimmy Butler Jamal Murray. I bet you'd have been had a ring, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Cause Jimmy got way more killer. Jimmy played both sides of the ball, and you can have it after that, nigga. Jokic don't play no both sides of the ball. Bitch can't even move his fucking
I
feet.
think you gonna talk about
Go ahead, Low.
another
Low,
10
Low,
more
what you
minutes.
got, man? Go ahead, man. What you got? It's on you.
I find this nigga ticket's hilarious. I find it again very, very interesting that you keep claiming that I'm saying that it's all Jokic, but every single time we talk about Jimmy, you keep saying he's doing it with a bunch of nobodies, and I've never said that about Jokic. That's A. B, I went to go fact check what you said and what we were talking about, and we were talking about this year with Bam Adebayo. You said that he's going out there getting a bunch of doubles. I noticed what you said because I not only did I just hear it as you was just bullshitting talking, but B, when we said the numbers, we agreed upon it. Then you said how many games we played so far. I told you 15, which you know that had to be the case because in the bubble y'all played more than 15 games. You
It was
agreed upon
21
that.
games in the bubble.
I know, but I said that y'all played 15 so far, and you agreed upon that, so you knew we were talking about this year. And 3, and more importantly, when I finally
No, we
said the
weren't
number,
talking.
no,
Listen,
stop. I didn't interrupt you.
Go ahead.
And then finally, and if you wanted to refute this, I click play right now and I'll play it. And then finally, when I told you the numbers, you said, "Oh, let's round up." You rounded up all the way from like 9 something all the way to 10. That's what you did.
No, I
So
admitted I was off one, but y'all try to make fun of me.
So I knew that he didn't average no double. We were talking about this year. We were
Man,
talking
we
about
wasn't just
this
talking
year.
about this year, though.
You want me to play it then? Yeah, I'll play it.
You can do whatever you want, dog. If you're going to play, you got to play it from the beginning. You got to play it from when we started, when Jimmy was better than Jokic. Jokic not better than Jimmy. Don't just play the parts that you want, that dissect, that you try to catch me in the lie. Because like I said,
Chat, well, did he not round up from like
Yeah,
9 something to 10? Did he not just do that?
Hey, hold on. So Low, let me get the point. The point James is saying is that Jokic isn't on Jimmy level because he didn't do what Jimmy did, and that Jimmy did what he did with way less help than what Jokic did. He's saying with Jokic without Jamal Murray is getting first round exit.
Ticket. When is Jimmy had without Bam? When does he ever play without Bam?
No, I'm saying
but it's not way less. The difference is that Jamal. No, wait, stop. The difference is that Jokic, his second best player or his best teammate, was injured for the past 2 seasons, while Jimmy had Bam the entire time. So if he didn't have Bam, I don't know what he would have done because he had Bam.
I'm saying, but where do you rank Bam? I mean, where do you rate Bam? And y'all hit the subscribe.
Bam and Jamal
Bam
Murray
missed a lot of games, bro. Bam missed a lot of games, bro.
Bam has been available every postseason. What are you talking about?
No, listen. In 2020, he played 72 games. Bam missed 25 games the year we got swept.
That's every game in 2020.
No, all right. Man, hold up. That's the first year. let me break it down. Bam been there 4-5 years, nigga. Goddamn, you talking about the first year.
So why would you bring up
the next year we went played Milwaukee and got swept? Check how many games Bam missed. Then check how many games he missed the year that we went to the fucking Eastern Conference Finals against Boston. That's why I gave you the first year. That was only 1 year he played more than motherfucking 60 games, nigga. Damn near. Bam was hurt damn near every year. Him and Jimmy came in, missed over 25 games. Separate, dude. Don't tell me about my team, dog.
Bam in 2021 played 64 games. That was a shortened season. There was only 72 games. So he only missed 8 games the entire year. 8. He missed 8 games. He played he played all of the games in the playoffs in the first round, and he still got swept. Correct?
But he was hurt, dog. He was hurt that year. He missed that. He missed some of that season with a hand injury.
Bam or Jimmy?
No, I'm talking about Bam. He missed some of that season with a hand injury. It was something dealing with his hand and his shoulder.
So you talking about that's 2022. Last year, yes, he missed more time. However, he was still available during the playoffs. We're talking about
But he wasn't himself. That's why he was a shell of himself.
Man, bro,
Man wasn't even much healthy, but he was playing.
Okay, whatever you want to say. Jamal Murray is not playing at all, though. That's the difference. Jamal Murray did not play for the last 2 postseason runs.
All right, let's talk about the years that he did play.
They made it to the conference finals 2020, and they made it to the finals this year.
All right, then. So why Jamal outscored them in the playoffs then? That 2020 year. Now I got your ass. Let's talk. Don't talk about no 1 year. Let's talk about the longevity since you keep praising this bum ass Russian ass nigga. Come on, let's talk now. Why Jamal Murray when he averaged more points when he counted?
In the playoffs.
Yeah, in the playoffs. Check the stats, nigga.
You know, but you do realize just because you average more points, that doesn't mean that you're a better player. You know that, right?
Yes, he did. I'm gonna tell you why. Who dropped 250 balls? Who dropped 250 balls that playoffs?
No way. You think because you average
who dropped 250 balls to help beat Utah, nigga? I don't want to hear that shit.
Player just because you average more points.
No, he was cooking. He was the one that was doing it. Don't act like that. Then he outscored that nigga in that playoffs by 40 points. But Jokic is the end all be all, right? He could shoot over guard, right?
He averaged 2 more points than him. What are you talking about?
I don't give a fuck. Did he average more or not? Who scored the 250 balls?
I'm not denying it.
Who said y'all? Without them 250 balls, do y'all get past Utah? Where Jokic at? He's playing against Rudy Gobert or Rudy Gobert. Where he at?
Jokic to close out that series.
Boy, you easy. Jokic ain't never did nothing.
Average 30
nothing.
Points. Average 30 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 54% from the field, 57% from behind the arc. That's what he did. So to make it seem like, again, because you average 2 more points, that all of a sudden means
that was the whole playoff. The man was cooking, man. Stop that.
Yeah,
First round, second round, and in the Western Conference Finals.
For the entire playoffs, he averaged 2 more points. That's what I'm saying. For the entire playoffs.
All right, let me ask you a question. When he played the Lakers, why he let?
I'm almost finished. In the second round against the Clippers, he did not average more points than him.
All right, that's one.
Okay, so you can't say the entire playoffs. What are you talking about?
No, I say he carried them. He still against the Clippers. How many points Jamal Murray averaged?
You tell me, her.
I don't know. You looking at the computer, nigga. You the computer whiz. You can't get your face out the computer. You can't really debate without that computer. That's like losing your pocket protector.
One average.
Come off the top of the dome. Freestyle sometimes.
One average. Well, I freestyle might lying like you are. One average.
No, I'm not lying because I go off the eye test. That eye test is not a lie, sir.
No, you don't, James. I made you look on the computer, nigga.
Listen. I looked on the computer that night because that was the bet. I had to see what Tyler Hero was, and he was a rookie. Y'all act like that dude was killing, and that dude was a rookie doing what he was doing. He was a big man factor while we got to the playoffs.
That's the reason why I make sure I go fact check myself before I just start saying a bunch of bullshit.
No, that's not a bunch of bullshit though.
One averaged 24 points, the other averaged 22.
Who averaged 22?
Jamal, I just told you, Jamal Murray. Jesus Christ.
Jamal Murray averaged 22 and Jokic averaged 24. All right, go to the Western Conference Finals.
Jamal averaged 25, Jokic averaged 22.
That's 2-1. Like Max tried to do me last night. So who carried them?
Jokic.
Get your stupid ass out of here, man. That's why you got no line right now. You came to get a haircut.
Somebody
your head look like KD right now.
Oh wait, so let's stop then. All right, so you're saying then who carried who in the finals to the finals in 2020?
What you mean in 2020?
In the first 3 rounds to get to the finals, who's carrying Miami?
What you mean? Jimmy Butler led them in his playoff.
He did not lead them in scoring.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Goran Dragic led them in scoring.
I told you
Goran Dragic led them in scoring, going to the finals.
What you talking about? The first 3 games?
No, the first 3 rounds.
No, he didn't, man. Max just did that. Max did the numbers. Listen, Dragic won the first round, 22-19. Jimmy Butler won the second round. Dragic won the third round. And look, like I say,
he led them to the finals.
Hold up. Peep this out. We don't have to rely on one nigga to beat nobody, dog. When Jimmy just scored 16 points to beat Boston by 20 some points. He wasn't trying to steal a shine. If Dragon's cooking, he gonna get his eat. He gonna eat. If Bam cooking, he gonna eat.
So
Jimmy
that's
not the
the
type
same.
of
That's the same concept with
listen. We
Jokic. That's the
play
same concept with
team
Jokic.
ball though,
That's the
dog.
that's
A
the
lot of
same
teams don't play
concept with
team ball. They play
Jokic.
hero ball and
That's
ISO
the
ball.
same.
That's the
That's the
difference. You
same
say you know
concept.
basketball, right?
That's
So
the
what's the
same
difference between
concept.
team ball and ISO ball? What's the difference between team ball and ISO ball?
If
ISO
Jamal
ball don't
Murray's
fucking work unless you're Jordan.
if Jamal Murray goes
Come
for
on, man.
50, why would
That's why
Jokic
y'all ain't never
overstep him?
won nothing
What's
because it's
going on?
ISO ball, Jamal Murray, ISO ball,
Jamal
Jokic, and
Murray's
you still ain't
ISO
winning nothing doing
ball.
that shit. You in
Jamal
Utah, boy.
Murray's
You easy.
ISO ball. Jamal
You
Murray's
easy.
ISO ball. Okay, so chat
Jokic ISO
again.
ball. All thing they do is
Chat,
clear the lane out and let him pick
chat,
it and drive down the lane and hit that little
if you
floater.
Ticky, you
think
ain't in the vein, man.
in chat, if you again, if by his logic, the person who scored who averaged more points is the one who
Jimmy
carried
was
them.
the focal point of that offense. He was the leader.
He didn't average the most points. It was
How many? Hold up.
So
How many points? Look, add it up. How many points Dragic scored more than Jimmy in the first 3 rounds? Do the math then.
We've already done it, bro.
No, you didn't. How many points he outscored them?
One averaged 20, the other one averaged 21.
I'm inside now. Let me get my computer. I'm about to cook you, boy.
I just told you. One averaged 20, the other averaged 21.
Damn, James, stop, man. When you go to
Hold
the
up. So we talking about a half a point? So we talking about a half a point?
A point.
Don't go
Hold
to
up. I'm about to cook it right quick.
So, Chad, when the margin was still with Murray and Jokic, it don't matter. Whoever led.
That's more than 2, dog. That's more than 2.
So
that's more than 2, nigga.
But now
Murray hit 2 50-point games. Name me a 50-point game. Name me a 50-point game Jokic hit to save them. Because like I said, in 2020, Murray was saving his motherfucking ass. I got the stats right here. Let me go to Miami right quick, dog.
I want to also say that going into the finals, Dragic also averaged more assists than him. Also going to
we ain't worried about no assists. Jimmy was there to score and play D, nigga. Both sides of the ball and put the basket in the hole. We ain't worried about no goddamn assists, man. Jimmy buckets. That's his fucking name, not Jimmy assists. You dumb fuck. Get out of my face, man.
Average more points than him? Why did he clearly average more points than him?
Listen to this.
Why was it even close? Why was it even close, James? Why was it even
I'm about to tell you. Oh, you keep talking about it ain't close. Let me cook you right quick on that.
It was close. There's no other way around. It was close.
I'm about to cook you right now on that. Miami Heat 2020.
Man, just throw in the towel, man.
No, peep this out. Peep this out.
Hey, what we doing, Miles?
Peep this out. Peep this out. Hold up. Peep this out. In 2020, regular season. Hold up. Let me read the numbers off again. I'm about to read the numbers off again because I'm about to get this straight. In 2020, in the regular season, Jimmy Butler. Hold up. In 2020, in the regular season, Jimmy Butler. Let me read it off. We was the number 5th seed, 44 and 29.
You know when you go to the computer is old.
No, it's not. I'm just reading off the numbers since they say. Listen, I'm just reading off the numbers since they say Dragic averaged more points than him.
Let me tell you what James is about to do. James is going to go to the playoff tab and he's going to say, "Oh, Jimmy Butler averaged 22 and then Dragic averaged 19." We're not. Yeah, that's going to be including the finals. Leading up to the finals. That's not
what I'm saying, though, dog. Listen, the playoffs.
Tell me.
Listen, the playoffs. If the finals in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Dragic
is the finals part of the playoffs?
Dragic was hurt in the finals.
Right. No, listen, he missed. Hold up, how many games Dragic missed in the finals? Let's look that up.
He missed 3 or 4 of them.
Let's look that up.
You tell me.
Ain't my fault.
It's your team. It's your team. Why are you asking me?
Hold up. Dragic only played 50. Listen, Dragic only played 59 games in the regular season. Dragic only played 59 games in the regular season. So he didn't play the whole season.
Ankle, man. Come on, man. What we doing, man?
No, hold up. Dragic averaged 953 points, 1157 in the regular season, and in the playoffs, it's not even fucking close.
I want to cook low, but you making it hard for us to cook low, man.
Huh?
I said, man, because
listen, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all, dog. Like I said, this started off with him praising Jokic, like he carried him the whole season.
I want people to know when he said 953 points, that was regular season points. We've been talking about playoffs this entire time. Why
no, but I just named the playoff points. Listen, so 467. Bam had 338 and Dragic had 324. So I'm just saying, what's up?
Because I'll say it again to the chat. I'll say it again to the chat. I asked the question, who led them to the finals? Because Dragic got hurt in the finals, so he couldn't play. If by your logic, you average more points, that means you're the best player heading into the finals.
We know who the best player is. So you saying Dragic is the best player because Jimmy let him cook? That's how stupid you sound.
That's what you just said about Jokic and Jamal Murray.
Joker led.
No, Jamal Murray was taking that shit because he's the only one that was cooking.
Jokic allowed Jamal. He didn't step on Jamal Murray's toes the same way Jimmy Butler didn't step on Dragic's toes.
All right. So let's bring me back to that logic. You missed one nigga. The last 4 years, Jimmy missed Kyle Lowry and motherfucking Tyler Hero. And hold up, let me finish. Let me finish.
You're lying. There hasn't been just one player that he's been missing. He been missing not only Jamal Murray, MPJ also missed like a year and a half as well. Aaron Gordon missed games as well. Will Barton missed games. He done missed several players. It wasn't just one player.
Man, you lying, dog. Dog, listen. I'm about to tell you why you lying. I just looked at that shit, dog. I'm about to tell you why you lying.
Last year, Michael Porter Jr. played 9 games last year. 9. Is that lying?
Yo, hold up. Y'all drafted an injured nigga and you getting mad at me because your scouting report is weak? You get mad at me because y'all don't know how to draft niggas and y'all scout report told y'all he was gonna be the shit and he not.
What is that? What does that got?
Don't get mad at me because he played only 9. Because you bring it up, he played 9 games. Y'all know that nigga just stay healthy. That's just like they know Russell Westbrook didn't fit the fucking Lakers system, but they still did it. They know AD was soft. Now he getting all the fucking blame since Russell gone. Stop that shit.
James, go ahead, go. You got it. You're right. It's the Denver Nuggets' fault for getting those players that are gonna be hurt. Go ahead, go there. You got it. What would you about to say about who Jimmy was missing? Who would you about to say?
No, I'm telling you, dog. Listen, last year, since you say we was talking about last year, when we was up 3-2 on Boston, Kyle Lowry missed the last 2-3 games, and Tyler Hero.
I don't care who we missed. Why go get players that they were injured?
No, but I'm telling you is,
I don't care.
What I'm telling you is, just like you try to use that shit against me with Michael Porter and all these niggas, we ain't drafted these niggas hurt. They got hurt on us in the run.
I don't care.
Hurt on us in the run.
I don't care. I don't care.
And we still got further than y'all. What I'm saying.
I don't
know
care.
You don't care because we got further than y'all, right? So why when Jokic missed a couple of players, he can't get out the second round? Answer the question, nigga. Why when Jokic missed a couple of players, he can't get out the second round?
I don't care.
You care about that, huh?
I don't care.
Where them triple doubles at?
I don't care.
Where them triple doubles at you be screaming about?
It's not our fault that you got a bunch of players that are injured. It's not our fault.
No, but we still in the mix. What I'm telling you is, when your nigga missed a sidekick,
they made the playoffs. What are you talking about?
James, just throw in the towel, man. Submit, tap out.
Hold up, throwing the towel for what?
He told Ticket that you can't beat him.
You taking too much punishment, bro, right now. That's why, man.
Man, listen, throwing the towel for what, man? Y'all, man said, now they talking about 3 and through the first 3 rounds, like the finals ain't part of the fucking playoffs. Y'all niggas is assholes, man. I don't want to hear all that shit. If that's the case, Jamal Murray led Jokic then. That's what you saying?
I'm not saying that.
Ain't nobody knocking me out, boy. Listen, I come on here with facts.
I'm not saying that. I'm not dumb enough to believe that just because you lead somebody in points, that means you're a better player. That's your logic.
No. What I'm saying is, we all know Jimmy is buckets, and you know when we need a bucket and we have to rely on the nigga to close the game, it ain't no motherfucking Dragic, nigga. Period.
It literally was.
No, it wasn't.
Man, this is Drago versus Apollo Creed. I mean, and you getting your ass whooped right now. Hey, throw in the towel, Rocky. Ticket, you Rocky, nigga. Throw in the towel.
Let me ask you a question. Hold up. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question then. When Dragic left the next year,
man. Don't let him die.
Hold up. When Dragic left it after that, hold up. Let me say something. Since you keep talking about it was Dragic, let me tell you something about Dragic. Since Dragic left us, the dude's still been in 2 Eastern Conference Finals. So who led him? That's what I'm saying.
James,
listen, what I said was Jimmy was better than Jokic for the 4 years he led his team over Jokic. So if y'all gonna just bet just like him stopping at the Eastern Conference Final, why not say the whole thing?
Let me be clear. I do not believe just because you put up more points, that means that you're the better player or you led somebody. That is your logic. I believe that Jimmy can average 17 points and Dragic can average 20 points, and Jimmy Butler would still have led them because he's a better player. However, if you are going to make the argument that Jamal Murray somehow led him because he averaged 2 more points, by that logic, then you would have to then also believe that Goran Dragic led him. That's my only point. But the point,
no, that's not no point because if Dragic on Jamal Murray level, let me ask you a question. If Dragic on Jamal Murray level,
the bigger point though is that when it came down to
Dragic on Jamal Murray level,
I'm about to answer, but that's the point.
You never asked the question, son. I noticed that about you. Your ass ran off the Players Club early when they asked you that question. You like to deflect it.
I'll answer the question.
Answer it then, big boy.
No, he's not better, but that's not
all right,
the
then.
point.
So get out of here. Get out of here. That's just like saying because Caleb Moore scored 25, he carrying Jimmy Butler. Boy, you niggas smoking crack. Because Gabe Vincent scored 29, he carried Jimmy Butler. When y'all know who the lead is and y'all know who get buckets.
That's literally what you're saying. Jamal Murray is not on the same level as
No,
Jokic.
Jamal Murray is on Jokic's level, nigga. Something you're not giving that man credit for.
You're dumb. It don't matter. We're done.
So Jamal Murray not on Jokic's level?
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
So why when he got hurt, that nigga ain't do nothing?
He's not, bro.
Listen, why would Jamal Murray went down here and do nothing then? If Jokic make everybody go, he the king of triple doubles. Why he ain't win? Why he ain't get farther?
Because you need teammates to win.
You need Jamal Murray to win. Just say it like it is. Just say it like it is. You need Jamal Murray to win. Say it.
Hey, Lo,
you needed Jamal Murray to win.
I want to be clear.
I keep backing you in that corner every time you think you got me. Say you need Jamal Murray to win.
Is Scottie Pippen on the same level as Jordan?
Man, what the fuck that got to do with this?
Because Jordan didn't win until Scottie Pippen got
it. They got everything to do with it.
Listen to this.
You telling me that Hold up. On the same level as Jordan? Is that what you're saying?
Hold up. Know how easy this is? Watch how easy this is. I seen Jordan do it without Scottie though. Scottie missed half of 98, and he was bullshitting the playoff with a back spasm, herniated disc, and Jordan still closed the deal with 45
he was still there though.
Jordan scored 45 out of 87 points. Why Jokic ain't do that? Because I seen Jamal Murray. He was still there though.
He was still there though.
I seen Jamal Murray give Donovan Mitchell 250 balls to compete with that nigga.
He was still there though. You was still there. So what did
Jordan win? He wasn't there when he was hurt. So what happened?
Yeah, but did Jordan win without Scottie Pippen?
Easy, man.
No. Matter of fact, Jordan openly admitted that he needed Scottie Pippen. So is Scottie Pippen on the same level as Michael Jordan?
But listen, if you ain't got a nigga to your disposal, what y'all do in the 98 game? When Scottie refused to have a back surgery, what y'all did with Dennis Rodman? Did Dennis Rodman shoot the ball?
I love why you don't let it answer the question. I love you don't let it answer the question.
Listen, I'm asking you a question. Y'all did it one time without Scottie, dog.
Man's getting his ass destroyed doing that damn tail, man.
Man, these y'all did it one time without Scottie. Y'all ain't doing no times.
Answer the question.
Hey, Jay,
answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the question.
Go ahead.
Answer what question?
If you're saying, because every single time Jordan won, Scottie was on the floor. So when he won, Scottie wasn't there, he wasn't winning. So by your logic, if you need that player, he's on the same. By your logic, Scottie Pippen's on the same level as Michael Jordan.
No, we know he wasn't.
Okay, so they use that same fucking logic. Jamal Murray is there. They win when he's there. It's great because you need a teammate. But it doesn't mean because he's there that he's on the same level as Jokic. That is a dumb argument.
No, it's not, because I'm going to tell you why. What you just said, Scottie Pippen never won without Jordan. Scottie Pippen ain't was playing 98. He was a shell of himself. He couldn't give nothing, and Jordan still closed the deal. Listen, Jordan still won that championship. Jokic can't get out the second round without Jamal Murray. So I don't give a fuck.
What is Jamal Murray? What's Jamal Murray doing without Jokic, bro? Like what are we doing right now?
We never got a chance to see that. We never really got a chance to see that. But what we do got on paper, what we do got on motherfucking transcript is that nigga playing without that nigga, and he shit water.
He
You
winning
called it how it
MVP.
go.
What you mean?
The nigga
Damn,
never
man.
won nothing.
James, you
The
said he
nigga
was
never got out
Batman.
the second
Now
round.
you
Call it how
saying he
it go.
Batman.
Y'all going off a nigga averaging triple doubles, can't get out the second round because he got
Damn,
injuries.
Lo, you
Come
cooked
on,
James
man.
just as
Y'all
bad. You cooked
done water
James
whip
just
the
as bad
game
as
to
I
that
cooked
point
his
down
ass the
because the
other
nigga
day.
got injuries. He can't get out the
God
second round.
damn.
All these triple doubles. Y'all was killing Russell. Hold up. Y'all
Lo,
was
you
killing
did your
Russell
thing.
Westbrook
You made
for
that nigga
averaging all
James
these
go
triple
to a
doubles.
computer.
Can't get out
You
the
made that
second
nigga
round
James
because
go to
Jokic
a
go to one
computer. That's
round
how I
more
know you got him.
and can't carry his team. Y'all ain't killing him like y'all was killing Russell.
Because Russell Westbrook was playing with Paul George and Kevin Durant. That's
Thanks,
why.
man.
Man,
He was
hold
he was playing with
up.
Paul George and
Hold
KD.
up.
Jokic is
Hold up,
not
hold
playing
up.
with KD.
Lo, I got a question.
Hold up.
Hey, hold on,
Y'all
James.
had
James, let
Torrey
me ask you
Craig, a defensive
Yeah,
stopper.
step in,
Y'all
chicken.
had
Step
Grant
in.
Hill. I mean, y'all
Step
had
in,
Jeremy
Rocky.
Grant, who went
Step
got a
out
bag
Apollo
off y'all.
3. Step out Apollo
A
3.
3-and-D guy. Y'all had pieces over there. That nigga just
Were
wasn't good
any
enough, nigga.
were any of them as good as Paul George or Kevin Durant?
Hey, James.
What?
No, let him answer that. Let him answer that. Was any of those players as good as Paul George and Kevin Durant?
Which players?
Matter of fact, in general, has Jokic played with any player that's as good as Paul George or Kevin Durant?
No, I give you that.
Okay, so that's the reason why he got criticized, because he was playing with players that are noticeably better than anything that Jokic has ever
But
played with, and he still
We
couldn't
ain't
win.
gonna give you that. I ain't gonna give you that because
So which
Paul
one is
George
it?
wasn't sitting in
Hold on 1
Indiana.
second. Hey, James. Hold on 1 second. I want
What's
to
up?
ask Lo something. Hey, Lo. So let me ask you this question. You think without Jamal Murray, you think Jokic and the Nuggets could beat Jimmy and this current team in the finals?
No,
Get that head out of here, then, man. What we talking about?
because
At least you being honest about that.
I'm
Cause
not here to make an
nigga can't get out the
argument.
second round, so I know he can't win the finals without him. So at least you being honest about that.
All right, so let me ask you the question.
At least you being honest.
Let me ask you the question. How far would Jimmy Butler go if Bam was hurt for the past 2 seasons?
Listen, he already shows he can play with a hurt team. Whether it's Bam and Bam been inconsistent, so it's just like he hurt.
You don't want
It's
to
just like
answer
he
the
was
question.
hurt.
I love how you don't answer
He's
these
just like the
questions.
nigga hurt playing inconsistent like that.
I love how you didn't answer these questions. I love how you don't answer these questions. So I'll ask it
I
again.
just told you he'll still get further because he's playing with injuries right now. He's still been in 3 Eastern Conference Finals with the injuries, nigga. Whether it's Bam, hold up. Bam wasn't the second best player. Tyler Hero was, and we had to move him to the bench to get the production.
No way,
nigga. Tyler Hero averaged more than Bam. Talk about that. So Tyler Hero averaged more than Bam. You like numbers, right? Don't you like numbers? Ain't you in front of the computer?
No
Huh,
way.
Point
You
Dexter?
think that
Come on,
Tyler
Point
Hero
Dexter.
is better than Bam? No way.
No, look at the impact we having without Tyler Hero. Listen.
Way.
Without Tyler Hero, dog.
No way. You said that.
What about the defense?
Let me ask you a question.
Oh,
Let me ask you a question.
Oh my God.
Even though we play team ball, Bam is very inconsistent. Tyler Hero done showed that too, but he done got his rhythm. Since a rookie, he been averaging 15. Like coming off the bench, he averaging 20. Tell me a season Bam averaged 20. Don't worry, I'll wait. He ain't giving you 20. He ain't giving you 20. He's not giving you 20. And then when the big games come, you seen him last year?
Can I ask you a
You
question?
seen Bam last year? Bam gave you one 30-point game against motherfucking Boston. Everything else under 15. I take that 20 from Tyler any day.
Can I answer the
Go
question?
ahead. You can't tell me about my team, no, Lo.
But you said when has Bam ever averaged 20? Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
And what I want to be clear, so I don't want you to backpedal. Are you talking
No,
about
I'm
regular
not.
season? Are you talking about regular season or playoffs?
Give me any one of them. He probably got one of them. How long he been there, though? That's not enough. Tell me how many times Tyler averaged 20 a season, coming off the bench or starting.
Literally,
I bet
Bam,
Tyler Hero.
I can answer.
Go
I
ahead.
can answer. Bam Adebayo literally averaged 20 this season. So when
That's
you
the first time?
but you sit here and saying like, oh my God, when has he ever done it? Literally this year he averaged 20. So that's A. B, when it comes to who's a better player, again, you do this thing where you're so stuck on like points. There's so many other ways.
No, I'm not. I'm doing what you're doing. You stuck on numbers. So why would I get stuck on numbers? You got a problem with it.
I've never ever.
That's all you talk about is Jokic numbers, and nigga ain't never won nothing.
I've never ever said that Jokic is a better player than Jamal Murray because he averages more points or anybody.
No,
I've never said that.
No, you said because he averages a triple double, rebounds, he do more and all that.
I've never
Well, who
said
get the
anything.
most clutch buckets?
I never said he averaged anything. All I said was he just impacts a game in more ways. Regardless of what the numbers say, he just impacts the game more. And when it comes to this argument that I can't believe we have to have right now, Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo, it is undeniably true that Bam Adebayo impacts the game in more ways than Tyler Hero. I don't even have to look at a box score to realize that because I'm not dumb. When it comes to Bam, off the simple fact that he's a quality scoring option and he's one of the, in my opinion, one of the top 7 defenders in the league, or at worst 10.
No, I give you defense. We need points. He's getting cooked. You ain't see Robert Williams get all them offensive rebounds tonight. The last 2 games, Bam is a hit and miss, nigga. He need a tune-up. Don't tell me about my team, nigga.
So by far, off of the simple fact that Bam can give you quality scoring numbers while also being one of the top 10 defenders, he would by default be a better player than Tyler Hero.
Watch how he easy to cook. You just was on here talking about Bam gave you 13 and 3. You just said Bam gave you 13 and 3. When I told you check the last 2-3 games, I said check the last 2 games. You said 1 game. Last game, Bam gave you 13 and 3. Well, why you didn't do the 2 games like I say? You always want fact check something. Rewind that. Bam averaged 22 and 9 at the game before that. You gave nigga 13 and 3. That's all you want to do to fit your narrative. That's all you do.
You're right. Fine. Even if Bam gave me 13 points, that's all he gave me. 13 points.
Tyler Hero gave you more than that, and you know that.
No. Tyler Hero last postseason run gave me less than 13 points. Tyler Hero in the previous postseason run gave me less than 13 points. So you're fucking cooked. Shut up, nigga.
I'm cooked. Tyler Hero was hurt, nigga. Tyler Hero was hurt.
In the last postseason run when he played all 15 games, he was hurt.
Tyler Hero ain't played the last 3 games against Boston. That counted.
I said the last 15, the last year, the entire postseason run, not a game, not a series.
So Tyler Hero ain't had no good game because he averaged 11. He didn't impact the game.
I never said that. Damn, you emotional. I never said that.
No, that's what you trying to say. So
no, I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to say
it. Finish the series out against Boston.
I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm saying is
that. Did Tyler Hero finish the series out against Boston?
Stop. If you are critical of Bam being inconsistent because he has a game,
yes, he showed that Tyler Hero wasn't.
I'm not saying he's not. If you are being critical of Bam because he had a game, we put up 13 points. You tell me, what do you think of Tyler Hero when he has an entire playoff run where he averages under 13 points? What do you think about that?
I don't think nothing of it. He get his touches.
I know you don't think.
I think Tyler Hero 20 points help us keep us in the chance. That's why we went to 3 Eastern Conference Finals. It ain't just Bam, dog. And Bam Bam been a hit and miss guy, and that's why I'm hard on Bam. So why we lost the last game? Since we ain't got Tyler Hero, so since you just was trying to cook Bam on 13 and 3, now you dick riding him. Why we lost the last 2 games then?
I guess because Tyler Hero in there by your argument.
No, because of Bam's stupid ass. What Bam did?
Hey, James, I got a question. You said basically Murray better because he hit all the clutch shit. That like you don't care about none of that shit when it comes to the clutch. You put Murray over him because he more clutch, right?
No, I seen Murray do it in against. Listen, Murray dropping 250 balls, dropping third in the quarter. Jokic do a lot of shit because he got a mismatch. So you're gonna feed the mismatch. Same thing I'm trying to tell them niggas about our team. Just like they claim they play team ball and sport the mismatch, that's what we do. We don't take the ball out the hot nigga hand. So they saying because Dragic, hold up, AK. So because they saying Dragic averaged more points than Jimmy. He was more impactful. He was the leader.
That's
no, we talking about leadership. We talking about leadership. We talking about who is the better leader, Jokic or Jimmy Butler. That's how this all fucking started, dog.
James,
this ain't started with no Bam averaging no double. This ain't started with no who gonna win the finals. I told that nigga Jokic is overrated and Jimmy Butler got a better resume leading his own team than that nigga.
He doesn't. But James, please understand.
Jimmy don't really got a better resume.
He doesn't. He just chatting. James, please understand where we coming from.
MVP is for fans, dog.
That's
real
not
niggas don't vote on that shit.
For fans did, bro. All that.
What are you talking about? Yo, wait, James.
I'm not worried about no accolades. I'm worried about what you do on the court. And what you do on the court, what Jimmy Butler been doing the last 4 years? More than Jokic since he led his own team. And he got more help than that nigga. What part is y'all not understanding? Jokic don't have more help than Jimmy Butler?
James, they both been losing and they went to a bubble finals.
No, that's not what. How we been losing going to 3 Eastern Conference Finals?
Because you ain't winning the chip.
Who winning the chip?
Nobody, none of them. Jokic or goddamn Butler. And y'all went to a bubble final. I don't even count that shit.
Nobody don't count it. But if you ask me, listen,
No,
that's all we
Jay,
got
I
to go
heard you
off. And
clown. Hold
guess what?
on, Jay.
Jokic,
I
hold up,
heard you
hold up,
clown
hold up,
Laker fans
hold up.
for the
That's
bubble
all we
ring,
got to
though.
go off. Jokic was in that bubble too, and he ain't making fun of that nigga.
But I
So I
heard
don't
you
want to hear
clown.
all
I
that.
heard you clown Lakers fans for celebrating the bubble ring.
No, that's not what I'm
Oh,
saying. All right, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up then.
oh,
Hold up then. Don't count the bubble ring.
oh
Hold up. Don't count the
no!
bubble ring. AK.
Oh,
Don't count the bubble ring.
I'm just
Let's
saying you
count
my boy,
21. Hold
Jay.
up.
You feel? I'm just trying to
AK.
make sense of it.
AK. I'm about to make sense of it. Don't count the bubble ring. Let's count 21, 22, and 23. Who got the who?
Losing season.
Whoa,
Losing season.
No, y'all
20.
talking about he got the look. Would you rather go to the finals and have a shot or win the MVP and get knocked out in the second round? You be the
It's a bunch
judge.
of losing talk. Sound like a bunch of losing
You
talk
be
to
the
me.
judge, nigga.
Sound like a bunch of losing talk to me.
How
That's
Jimmy
what
lose
Jokic
to the
is,
role
nigga, because he
player?
ain't never won nothing. I'm glad you said that.
How
I
Jimmy
want to be.
lose to a role player?
No,
That is
listen to
true.
what I'm saying, dog. Jimmy went to two Western Conference, Eastern Conference Finals. Jokic went to one. The bubble don't count. So who got a better resume? Fuck you winning the MVP and can't get your team to the Western Conference Finals.
Who got a better resume? The
I
guy
feel
who got
bad
2
for you,
MVPs.
Y'all talking about awards and a better resume when the nigga lead his team further in the playoffs?
Further.
Come on, dog. Y'all down bad. Y'all down bad,
And
dog.
literally isn't further. If
James, you
you clap,
celebrate losing, man.
yeah, you
No, I
celebrate
don't.
losing,
That's
man.
what
That's
sound
what
like
sound
you're
like.
doing because Jokic ain't
You
never won
celebrate
nothing.
losing. Sound like you
Hey,
celebrate
James,
losing.
one year
What
he ain't
Jokic
had.
won?
Hold on, James.
What
1 year
Jokic
he
won and
ain't
y'all
had.
don't even be celebrating?
Hey,
Two
James,
MVPs?
though. 1 year,
Y'all
Jokic.
celebrating Jokic for two
No,
MVPs
hold
and
on,
not getting
James.
out the second round. Who'd you do?
Jimmy
Who'd you
Butler
do?
has
He
never
got to
done
the
it, losing
conference
his
finals
second
before, bro.
and
What do you
third
mean?
best player, though.
You already did that, bro.
What?
Jokic lost his second and third best player for a whole year.
Man, listen, we play as a team. That ain't our fault.
What I'm saying is
That's why you got Gabe Vincent hitting
Man, I'm
29 points.
disappointed
That's
in
why
my
you
OG game.
got Martin hitting 29 points. Because we feed our role players. Some Jamal and
answer the
Jokic don't
question?
do. Some
But I'm
Jamal and
saying
Jokic
that
don't do. That's why they never
James,
won nothing.
My OG
James,
game.
can you answer the question, man? How far would Jimmy go if Bam and Tyler Hero wasn't there? How far would he go?
He'll go the same way he been going, the Eastern Conference Finals at
Cap.
least.
That's cap.
He'll go to
That's
the Eastern
cap.
Conference Finals at least.
Come on, he would not go to the conference finals. Stop it.
Man, you saw how he was playing early in the
With
season.
Kelly Olynyk, bro. Kelly Olynyk, he's going to the conference finals, bro. Come on, man. Let's not.
What you mean? Kelly Olynyk helped turn that finals around. That's how I know you don't know the fuck you talking about, young Africa. Where your nigga at? That nigga got swept. Get the fuck out of here. I bet you Jimmy Butler don't get swept.
He might blow a 3-0 lead. That's what he might do. That's
what y'all praying on. Look, Jokic only got one game off the bubble Lakers. We got two. Then y'all right here. Y'all listen.
James, let me ask you this.
We're the better losers. We're the better losers. We're the better losers.
James. So do you count?
You won one game and you say you're a better loser than the nigga got 2 games off him?
No, that's what you're saying. That's what you are saying.
Hey, James, let me ask you this. So do you give Jokic credit? Hold on. Do you give Jokic credit for facing his opponent facing elimination? They got it done in one game, but it's taking 2 for the Boston Celtics. Like the Heat can't even put away the Celtics, nigga. It's about to be another game. Jokic put the team away when he needed to, and nigga, the Celtics still playing.
No, Jamal did that with that 30 ball.
So Jokic still had a triple double. What the fuck is we doing? Like Jokic, I don't know.
Y'all listen, y'all praise numbers. I don't praise numbers.
Bro, so you telling me the one-legged threes ain't mean nothing, bro? That took the heart out. AD.
Jamal hit that shit and LeBron gave him thumbs up, so he wasn't doing it too, dumbass nigga.
Hold on.
Stop playing with me, man.
Was doing it though. You're acting like
y'all niggas easy to beat. Hey, look, hold up. That's why I got y'all at. That's why I got y'all at. Jokic got a Robin and Jimmy Butler getting farther than that nigga. See what I'm saying?
Bro,
Jimmy Butler got a Robin too.
Jimmy Butler resume better than that nigga without a Robin.
What? Bam Adebayo not a Robin, bro.
No, he not no fucking Robin. Stop that, young Africa. So you saying Bam Adebayo is a Robin?
If you say take the bubble ring away, what is the resume so much better? What is it?
Hey, James, you praise losing, James.
No, I don't praise losing. I just praise a nigga
How
class.
you don't?
Look,
You
Denver built
celebrated
their team
conference
just
finals
like ours.
appearance.
I give Denver that, but Denver hit on their free agents with
You dissing
KCP
Jokic,
and
so
Aaron
since he
Gordon and
ain't
all that.
won shit
But that
either.
shit don't scare a nigga like us, man. All y'all niggas on this bitch
Well,
You,
he
calling
you,
nigga
need,
got
you
out.
need to
options
worry
You
right
about
now.
scared
Boston.
right
You need to
now,
worry
Hey,
about
don't
nigga.
you worry
Boston
about
right
Boston.
now.
Ain't nobody worrying
You
about
need
no
to worry about
goddamn
That nigga
Boston.
Boston right
playing
now.
right now,
Ain't
Hey,
man.
man.
nobody
Hey,
worrying
look,
about no
That
I'm
nigga
telling you
goddamn
all right
scared
Boston.
now,
right
bro.
They
now.
I'm
out here
telling you all
moving the
right now,
ball
man.
over.
The
You
Heat,
Man,
talking
Hey,
about
listen,
man,
that
I
he
would
moving
take
the
Boston?
on
ball.
all you
Yeah,
the
bums.
he
Heat
Ain't
going
nobody
scared
worrying
hard,
right
about no
bro.
now.
Boston. Cause
Hey,
That
Spider
hey,
nigga
at
Boston,
home,
serious
Boston
shit.
moving
we
the
beat
ball
That
over
her
here.
team.
nigga
So we
Young
got
scared
to get
right
the
African
game
now.
team
loaded.
got swept.
That
And
nigga
We
and
got
James
to
and
get the
and
game
and,
scared
loaded.
and,
right now.
and Legend of
So we
losing,
talk
his
about
team
game
got
five.
swept, so he got to go
Hey,
with
hey,
Jokic. So
so
I
we
don't
talk
want to hear
about
that. I'm
game
riding
five.
with my team, nigga. All y'all got
All
different
right.
teams, y'all dick riding, thinking they gonna beat us because y'all team
Hey,
got y'all ass
I mean, we're
smoked.
going to
so
pick
we
a
talk about
team.
game
Niggas
five.
smoking on a Cavs
You
pack.
dick
Niggas
riding,
smoking
man.
on a
What's
Laker
all
pack.
that?
Niggas smoking on the Bulls pack. Nigga, get the
Hey,
fuck
hold
out of
on,
here. We
Jay. Hey,
still rolling.
tonight, I'm
Niggas
smoking on
still
the Heat
rolling
pack,
us.
though.
Niggas smoking out a pound right now. Niggas
Hey,
still
James.
rolling
Hey,
us.
Tonight, the
James.
Heat getting
Hey,
rolled
So
up.
we
James. You
talk
need to
about
tell
game
Jimmy
five.
Butler to call his dad and Michael Jordan up, ask for some
Mm,
advice, man. He need his
Nah, we don't
daddy
need to
back
do
in his
all that.
life,
We don't
man.
need to do
He
all
need
that.
his
We'll be all
daddy,
right.
man.
But
We'll
I
Right
be all
don't
now,
see
right,
how
dog.
Butler took his team. If Dragic let him, we taking the bubble ring up. What the fuck is we doing? Like, what has he really done?
What you mean?
Literally,
Jimmy Butler was the leader.
literally
He
just
showed you that shit in the finals. Nigga
one
ain't need no
All right, let me
one
Dragic.
ask you this,
Y'all keep
round.
James.
talking about
Without Dragic,
Dragic. Jimmy
hold on,
Butler went to
without
two
Dragic,
Eastern
do they
Conference
make it as
finals
far as
without
they win?
Dragic, nigga. What the fuck Dragic? When Dragic was? Did Dragic even make the playoffs?
Yeah,
So
yes.
dumbass up out of here,
Wait,
man.
hold on,
Prove
hold
me
yeah, he
on,
true
hold
had
shit.
on,
made the
hold on,
playoffs
Jay.
with other teams before, James.
Hold on, Jay. If you take out
What his
Dragic in that
impact
run,
was?
do
I
they
don't
go
want
as
to hear all
far as
that.
they go?
What his impact was?
They
He,
needed
he
Dragic.
was a solid player in
Nobody
Phoenix.
how
What
we
you
needed
talking about?
Dragic when we about to be we
He
playing in
led
two
y'all
our
team in
second
scoring in
Eastern
the.
Conference Finals without that nigga. How we needed Dragic when we playing in two Eastern Conference Finals without that nigga, man.
There's
Y'all
no
come up here trying to jump a nigga off. Y'all got a
he
baseball bat.
literally said if you take Bam and Tyler Hero off the team, they would still make it to the conference final. Like I can't. There's no
No,
need to
how
talk.
you gonna move the goalpost? There you go with that bullshit. First you
No,
said Bam.
because
We already playing with Tyler. Hold up.
Bam is
We
the next best
already playing
player.
with Tyler Hero, and we didn't advance to the second fucking 2 rounds later. So what's wrong, Lo?
Hey, but
Because
Like I
James, you
say,
Bam,
your
because
crazy.
dog
Bam,
got hurt, and he couldn't
because
carry a
But
Bam,
James,
goddamn
here's my
thing.
problem,
because Bam
James.
Your
is the
nigga got
second
hurt.
best
Your
player.
bad man got hurt with the
Here's
Robin
my
and couldn't
problem,
carry a
James. You
goddamn thing.
celebrated.
Bam is
You
the second best
celebrated conference
player.
finals appearances, James.
How
You
Bam is the
celebrated
second best
conference
player?
finals appearances, man.
Bam
Hey,
is
hey,
the
hey,
That's
second.
what
James.
you ultimately doing.
Hey,
Whoa!
James. How is
Is
Bam
Bam
not the
is
second best player?
Is Bam not who's the second best player for the Miami Heat?
It could be anybody because
It's
we play
Bam.
team
Bam, the
ball.
second best
What?
player.
Oh
What do you mean anybody, bro? Name the guy that's
Dog, let me ask you
consistently
a
the second
question.
best
When
player.
I try to tell you Bam averaged 2020,
no.
2017 and 9, then you say he averaged
Lola
13, I
boy,
mean
Lola
10.
boy. Give
No,
us
he averaged
who
13
the
and
second
3.
best
In
player,
the
Lola
last
boy.
game, Bam averaged 10. How many points did Bam gave us tonight? Y'all watch the game, man.
Who the
Bro,
second best player,
who's
bro?
the second
No,
best player,
nigga,
bro?
you keep bragging on Bam. Tell me what Bam did tonight. You
Yeah,
watch the
he's
game.
an Olympian.
Just because I'm
He's a
critical
he's
of
an
him, that
Olympic
doesn't mean
gold
that
medalist.
I don't give
he's
a
not the
damn what
second
you
best
He's a
critical
player.
of.
gold
Give me
medalist.
Bam number since you said Bam the second best
Well,
player on the team.
Look. Hey, let me tell you something.
he put up 16, 8, and
Yeah, he
3
took
with
the
2
most shots
steals.
on the Miami Heat. He
And
was
and
actually the
he
number one
and
option
he
today, bro.
I'm about to
Yeah,
say I think he
yeah,
scored the most points
yeah,
for the entire
yeah.
team
He
today.
was actually the number one option today, James. Just to let you know, bro.
I think
All right.
he
About
scored the most
goddamn
points.
time. Because the last time I checked, he had a 30 ball last year against Boston and got under 15 every game after that. So this year, he started off good 22, 20, 17, and 9. Then he went to 13 and 3 and 10 the other game. And you say the night he scored 16? All right, when Jimmy scored 16, we win. So what's the difference?
What?
Well, Jimmy scored 15 today and y'all lost. So what do you mean?
No, I'm saying when Jimmy scored 16 points, we won the fucking game, nigga, because he played team ball over here. We don't steal the shine from
why he
our
didn't win
players.
today? So why
And
he didn't win
Dragi's not
today?
on that
Yeah,
team,
what
but
happened
let
today?
me mind you that
Why he didn't win
Dragi's been gone
today?
the last
Hey,
3
Lo, I
years,
got a
and Jimmy
good ass
still went to
question
2
for
Eastern
James.
Conference Finals
What's
without
your
Hold on,
question,
Dragic,
hey,
Herm?
since
stop
y'all
talking
trying to
like you
put all that
talking.
Hey,
credit
James.
on
Herm, what's your
Garg and
question,
Dragic.
Herm? Herm, what's your question,
Hey, I
Herm?
gotta ask James. James,
Go
I
ahead.
feel like you panicking right now, but I gotta ask you this.
What I'm panicking for,
No,
dog?
hold
Listen,
on,
I
James.
called the
I gotta
game at
ask the
5 and
question
6.
though. You gotta let me
So
ask the
how I'm
question though.
panicking?
Let me ask the question though, James.
Go ahead.
If they fuck around and if the Heat lose game 6, what the hell you gonna come up with to say then? What you gonna say then?
No, I'm not gonna say nothing. We still gonna beat them. I'm not
So
gonna say nothing. I don't think it's gone 7 though. Did it go 7 when we played them twice
And
already?
when, no. Said what you about to say. Did it go 7 yet? Yeah, it did go 7 last.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
I wasn't about to say last year. Y'all say the bubble don't count.
Who's the
Listen, y'all
second
say the
best
bubble
player on
don't.
the Miami Heat?
Hold up, Slowski.
Who's the second
Goddamn.
best player on the Miami Heat? Chat, let me know.
Shut up, Slowski. Let me get my point off. Since y'all keep saying the bubble don't count, I'll be counting that because we played them. This our 3rd time
Yeah,
playing
you
them.
do count the bubble though.
Oh, now we count.
No, I count the bubble because it happened. So you can't deny the fact that we swept it. We beat them 4-6.
But you be cooking LeBron James about the bubble all the time.
Yeah, like what we doing, James?
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying, though, dog.
I
It
know
ain't
what you're
about me
saying,
cooking.
James. I just got.
Germ, I was the one saying I didn't want this shit to happen because it happened. It's cool. It's cool.
now
We
it's
already
cool.
know why LeBron won that shit. But don't say Jimmy got there on no fluke, because these last 2 years ain't been no motherfucking fluke. How the hell he got in the Eastern Conference Final? It ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn bubble. And tell me why Jokic only been to one since the bubble, then since y'all said it don't count. And tell me why he ain't been making the playoffs. We've been battling injuries the last. Look, we've been battling injuries since Jimmy Butler got there, all in the finals. So injuries don't count. We not count injuries. But when I say Jamal Murray was missing and Jokic wasn't can't get out the second round, y'all niggas talking about he was missing Jamal Murray, he was missing Michael Porter. But injury works for y'all. But if I say something about injuries, oh, you can't use injuries. Next man up. Same thing I feel about the triple double king.
I'm gonna tell you
Same thing I feel about the triple double king.
Hold on, Shane. I'm gonna tell you what the problem that you messing up at though. You was
I'm not messing up on nothing.
Now hold on. You were criticizing Jokic for not getting past the first round, the second round, but guess what? He was without those very players, without Jamal Murray, without Michael Porter Jr. So they had significant interest on that roster, and he ain't going against no bullshit teams. He going against Golden State.
And the Phoenix Suns, 2 teams who went to the finals, one of which actually won the championship. So he lost to the team that won the championship. But
let me ask you a question, Lo. Let me ask you a question. Is Jokic better than Giannis?
For me, yes. But if you want to say Giannis, that's fine. I'm not here to argue that. That's
all right, then. Chris Middleton, there was bad injuries.
Jokic better than Giannis. No skill.
All right, hold up. Let me say something. Let me say something. So Chris Middleton ain't missed no playoff games, no nothing.
Now Giannis actually missed more playoff games.
Wait.
I was gonna get to that point next, though. I was gonna get to that point next, though.
And I'm gonna answer your question, James. Chris Middleton did miss the postseason run, and Giannis couldn't get past the second round.
Oh,
what about the year?
Shot again.
No, it's not. So what about the year that
you can't talk about Jokic not getting past the second round?
Hey, once again, this is a team sport, James. Bro, it's a team sport.
Who he lost to? He lost to Boston?
Yes, bro. Last season, yes. He lost to Boston.
All right, then. Let me ask you a question again. Hold up.
Okay,
hold up. What happened in 2021 then? They played that same team y'all played, right?
What in 20? Are you talking about the Suns?
Yeah.
In 2021, Jamal Murray was hurt. That's what happened.
No, I ain't worried about injuries.
Well, you
brought up. Y'all not giving Miami no pass for no injuries. We had injuries. We still took a 3-1 lead. We had injuries and we still beat the Bucks 4-1. Y'all, we had injuries against the Knicks and we still beat the Knicks 4-2. So I don't want to hear about no Jamal Murray injury. Where the triple doubles at? Why he can't close none of these deals?
Because
that's where y'all confusing me. Y'all won't use injuries when you don't win, but then when he wins, y'all want to talk about he's the man, but everybody else don't get no goddamn credit. Only reason why I'm really trying to do this shit because I really feel like him and Jamal Murray is really equal. The dude showed you he on the same playing field.
All right, fine. We can stop talking about it. If you think that they're equal, then we can stop talking about it.
Wow.
He showed you that from 2020 to now. He showed you that how important he is just as Jokic.
They're not on the same.
Because you don't want to do the Jimmy Butler reference because you say, well, you want 2 Eastern Conference Finals and about to make it to the finals if you do make it, because I know he is.
All right,
but listen to this. That's not a better resume than Jokic going one time and making it to the finals. So if Jimmy make it to the finals, he's been to 2 Eastern Conference Finals, 1 finals. That's a better resume than 1 Western Conference Finals in the finals. Tell me where I'm lying at.
Wait, what mathematics is that? Hey, you just said he went to the finals. That's the best thing you can do, right? Give yourself a chance to win a chip, bro. Well, like, what we doing?
All right, though. That's what I'm saying. But listen,
losing, man.
No, I don't. I'm trying to get y'all to understand that's what this nigga doing. Because Jokic ain't never won nothing. And that's all he keeps saying. Jokic this, Jokic that.
Jimmy.
Exactly. What you mean?
bro.
Let me, James, because this is the problem with like many fans. Because I'm not gonna sit here and waste no more energy talking to you. This is the problem with many fans where are just NBA and NBA community, where if I say something that does not then mean I'm negating someone else. So just because I talk about Jokic, that does not mean I think that Jamal Murray is a bad player. I think he's a great player.
I
He's
ain't
an
never said
exceptional
that.
player. I'm not, but you
I ain't
keep
never said that.
insinuating.
No,
I'm not. But you keep insinuating that I'm acting like he's doing it by himself when I'm
no,
not
you
saying
act
that.
like 3
No,
miles away from Jamal. You just said that in the early
well,
show.
again, we just disagree because he is miles ahead better than Jamal. Jokic is a top 3 player in the association at worst, while Jamal Murray is like at best the 20th best player, and I think he's actually worse than that. So no, I don't think that they're in the same conversation as
So you
players.
going off stats and you ain't going off the eye test.
I'm going off
That's
of
your
how you.
problem, son.
I've said
So what the
several
eye
times
test
before.
showed you about Jamal
I'm
Murray
going.
when he was healthy playing next to Jokic?
I'm going off of impacts, which I already stated this before several times. I'm going
So
off
250 balls ain't
impact.
no impact.
I never
30 points in the quarter is not impact.
Let him break his criteria down. Hey, give the
Again, you're
criteria.
being emotional. Like
Yeah,
I
give him
stated
the
before,
I'm
criteria.
just
asking you, is
because
all them games that he put up
I'm about
big
to
numbers
answer.
ain't no impact?
I'm about to answer it. Just because I say A doesn't mean that B doesn't matter. So just because I say he's not as impactful as Jokic doesn't mean that he's not impactful. That's not what I said. I just said he's not as impactful as Jokic. That's it. But to answer the question, are the 50 points impactful? Of course. That does not then mean, though, that he's just as impactful as someone who impacts a game through the ability to score, rebound, facilitate, set up his teammates, someone who can set the pace, who runs in transition, who has the ability, like there's way more that Jokic just does. And when it comes to Jamal Murray, he benefits from that immensely. So does Jokic. I'm not saying that he doesn't, but so does Jokic. But Jamal Murray, without a doubt, benefits more playing alongside Jokic than the other way around. Because if you watch the game, you'll clearly be able to tell when he gets off, it comes off a lot of dribble handoffs from Jokic, which the team can't help off of Jokic to come send doubles or attack Jamal Murray. When Jokic gets the ball and he gets going, the team is way more liable to send 2 to 3 bodies at him, where Jamal Murray does not see that same level of attention from the opposing team. And when it comes to the ability to just set your team up, play make, Jokic does that way more than Jamal Murray as well. So
Jamal
again,
Murray will score.
I'm not saying he's not, but there's more ways to impact the game than just scoring.
Mhm.
And even when it comes to scoring, the gap between the two, even when Jamal Murray is on fire, is not as wide as the gap as there is from passing, playmaking, rebounding, holding up the tempo, all the other things that is being done. The gap still is not that significant as you making it seem. It's just not. So, but again, if you think that, matter of fact, well, and I'll pass on it to you after this. Where do you rank Jamal Murray in today's game? Do you think he's a top 5, 10, 15, 20? Where do you have Jamal Murray at?
Well, in today's game for what he's doing and how far he's making it, far as being one of the catalysts to a championship run, so you got to put him up there. Dame ain't doing that shit.
Can you answer the question? Can you give me a number?
I can't really say, though, because I'm going to tell you why.
Hey, hold up, James, you're putting
Listen,
him
the
over
reason
Dame.
why I can't say,
You just said
the
Dame.
reason why I can't say because I'm going to tell you why. You when you got names like LeBron, AD, they gonna always put them over Jamal Murray. But AD needed LeBron to win. What his resume is? At least Jamal Murray went to a Western Conference.
I don't care what
I'm
everybody
just
else
saying
says.
though, my resume will be really different, dog, because I'm hard on this new era. That's all I'm telling you.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So for you,
I'm hard on this era.
I'm asking. I don't care about everybody else. I'm asking James.
I can't do that, Lo, because I'm telling you
why.
The way I'm gonna tell you why. The way AD played without LeBron, he not better than Jamal Murray.
Okay, if you James, I don't care if you have Jamal Murray over AD. I don't care.
I don't know, dog. You think I'm looking at a computer like you all the time to break down all these players and what they do? I just know Jamal had more impact. And I know one thing, without Jamal, Jokic can't get out the second round. So at the end of the day, when everybody else have injuries and get fall and do the same thing, like when Giannis hyperextended his knee, he missed a couple of games. His team was still good enough to go down and keep him up above flow. So would you say, hold up, shut your dumb ass up, African booty scratcher? So would you say Middleton? Would you
You
say
dancing,
Middleton
man.
is better than Jokic because he helped him get to
Bro,
the
what?
finals? So Giannis rehabbed
Well,
his
that's
knee
what you
for
would say, bro.
hyperextended it in
That's what you would say.
2021? Come
That's
on, man.
your
That's the type of shit you
argument.
asking me, though,
that's
dog.
your
You
logic,
asking
bro.
me elementary questions
I'm
that
not. No,
I refuse to
I'm
answer. But
I'm
I've
just
seen
trying
other
to
Man,
figure
teams.
out.
dancing, bro.
I'd have
Stop
seen other
dancing, man.
teams lose
Hey,
their
let me ask
star
him a
player
question, Lo.
and hold
Fuck
it
this man
down,
dancing,
and
bro.
Jokic lost
Lo,
his little road
Lo,
dog,
we ain't listen to you. We
and
don't believe
everybody
you.
saying
Lo,
now, oh, he
Lo.
didn't have
Hey,
Jamal
James,
Murray.
let me ask you a
He
question.
didn't
You
have
do nothing
Porter.
but dancing,
Well,
talking
how
all this stuff.
LeBron looking
Hey,
when he
hey,
didn't have AD? The
hey,
nigga ain't
look,
make the
hey, hey,
playoffs.
hey, hey, do you have
Stupid ass
Jamal
nigga,
Murray
man.
over AD? Do you have Jamal Murray over AD on your list?
Jamal Murray's way more killer than AD. Hell yeah.
Do you?
So he's better than
He
okay.
said, do you say hell yeah
He
on
said
that?
yeah. So
Oh
is he
my.
better? Is he better than Dame?
See?
Is Jamal Murray
Yeah,
better
is he
than
better than
Dame?
Dame Dollar?
Yeah, Dame
Yeah,
Dollar's a
see?
shooter, but Dame Dollar ain't never did nothing. He did the same thing
No,
Jamal
this is
Murray did.
ridiculous. Wait,
So
you're
he's
explaining your
better.
Look,
logic,
Dame
bro.
Dollar went to
Wait.
one Western Conference Finals.
So
Jamal
wait.
Murray could get his shot just like Dame. Jamal Murray's
What?
unconscious, ice in his
Oh
veins.
my
So I'm
So
just
God.
is
saying, dog, you can't knock a nigga who's showing you and keep getting further than Dame, and you gonna talk about he got to be better than him because of his name. I'm not falling for that shit.
James. I just need a yes or no. A yes or no. Is Jamal
What?
Murray better than Dame? Yes or no? I don't care what anybody else says. Yes
Man,
or
I'm
no?
taking Jamal Murray over Dame.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Is Jamal Murray better than Devin Booker?
And that's more comparable than Jamal Murray and Dame.
I just need to know: is Jamal Murray better than Devin Booker?
That's more
Hell yeah.
comparable right there.
Okay, he said
Listen,
yes.
Hell yeah.
Is the way no? Is Jamal Murray better than AD?
Hell
I
no.
already said that already, man.
No, I
You
don't.
like a
Oh, you
remedial
did.
type nigga. I told you it was
I
the
didn't.
yellow bus.
All right. So fine. Is Jamal
What
Murray
AD
better
did
than?
without LeBron
No, it's
James?
fine. It's
Man,
fine. I'm just asking the
All
question.
right,
If you
then that's
say,
all I'm saying.
okay, all right,
he
cool.
was the second best player on the championship
Is
team,
Jamal
bro.
Murray better than Joel
And
Embiid?
Jamal Murray, listen, even when AD got with LeBron, y'all say the bubble don't count. Y'all say I be killing the bubble.
That's
So
fine.
if
That's
y'all
fine.
don't use the bubble,
I
Jamal
don't
Murray
care.
still got a better
Yeah,
resume
ask
than
that
LeBron
question
and
again,
AD.
Lo. Ask that question again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is Jamal Murray better than Joel Embiid?
Cry, baby.
Mhm.
So yes.
No,
Come on, man. Stop that, bro.
man,
What?
man,
Stop that,
say it to
bro.
your chest,
I
nigga.
just need
What
a
you talking
yes or
about?
no. I just need a yes or no. I gotta.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
he
he
left.
got to fall off on that, bro. He need to lean back off that, bro. That's crazy talk right there. That's crazy talk, bro. So we giving out
Oh man.
accolades for guys that don't have a team around them, like Dame Dollar, and talking about guys that are playing with literally the best player in the world, and we're talking about he better because he got a better team, bro. This ridiculous right now, man. This ridiculous. What we doing, man? So let's break that game down, bro. We just saw game 5, low like Herm. We just saw that. So let me give you the breakdown real quick, right? Boston Celtics, if they outshoot a team, they're most likely going to win. They got a ridiculous winning percentage over 80% when they outshoot a team from 3. Celtics been making runs all season long, right? Meaning they can't score on Miami. They get stops, and it's just been about consistency for them, and they haven't been consistent at that. The last 2 games they have. They've been playing as an offensive team, I think, and they're really actually connecting to their defensive identity. When they are a defensive first top team, which allows them to get into transition. They got 13 steals today. Miami turned the ball over like 16, 17 times today.
Yeah.
And so they play well on that end. And then just their skill, their athleticism, their size is a huge advantage. And actually using that on the defensive end instead of just all on offense. And so they've been running the ball, the offense through Tatum more. When we talk about Tatum being the best offensive player on that team in terms of scoring and playmaking, he's able to make the defense overreact, and he was getting doubles and he was getting traps, and he was actually making the right pass today, playing a pick and roll, pick and pop with Grant Williams, who should have been getting more minutes. And so I think personally that Jimmy Butler having such a high usage rate, he's actually the highest usage rate player in the conference finals. It might be wearing him down low. He might not be able to carry the offensive load like he has been. I haven't been seeing many clear side ISOs like he was doing early in the series. What you think about the breakdown though? What you think about that?
I do agree. I think it is probably wearing down on him, which is kind of tough because it doesn't mean that he's bad. It's just you're asking a lot of Jimmy, which is why I keep saying that I'm personally not asking that much of Jimmy to do these things. So when somebody said earlier about does this change the way I view Jimmy? No, because he's already exceeded my expectations. Because I'm not expecting him to just carry this team as deep as some other people are claiming that he will be able to do. But I mean, the problem that I more so see is that like not only like you said, if they knocking down these shots, that's one thing. But more importantly, they're starting to get much better looks at the basket and at the rim. And to me, that's where things really opened up for Boston because if
And they
Boston
start off the game better.
Yeah, and they just started the game way better. So if Boston and also tonight, both Tatum and Brown shot like 50% from the field. But if Boston can start getting to the basket much more consistently, which I think was a problem that many people had, and if that changes, then everything is going to be different. They were able to get the steals, transition, get easy looks. But that was the biggest problem with Boston is that they were struggling to get easy looks, and now they're starting to get easy looks in transition and at the basket. And once that happens, yeah, it's going to be
facts. We saw Jason
Hey,
Tatum
Lo.
post up back to the basket. We saw him get to the mid range and shoot from the high post. And so they're
Yeah,
good.
he
looks
had
like-
way better shot selection.
Exactly.
way better
Facts.
shot selection. Way better.
Hey, Lo, I was the first and one of the only Celtics fans on this channel. A lot of people been came in on here bandwagon on the Celtics, but I just want to know. Lo, what did the Miami shoot from the three tonight? Because I know that game 4 they shot 25%. What they shoot tonight?
They shot 39. They shot
They
39.
actually shot pretty good, bro.
But it's
Oh,
really
wow.
because Duncan and Highsmith came in. They made 5 out of 7 threes.
Was that at the end of the game, the garbage time?
No. It was in the Florida game. The problem though, so
They
Jimmy
shot over
shot 0
50%
for 2.
from
Yeah,
the
Jimmy
field,
shot.
though.
Yeah, and they also shot well over 50%. Jimmy shot 0 for 2 from 3. Kevin Love missed his 3. Max Strus shot 1 for 4 from 3. Kyle Lowry shot only 1 for 2. But the reason why it felt like it was that bad because everybody else shot bad. But who really carried the 3-point shooting was Duncan Robinson and Highsmith. They made 5 out of the 9 threes that the whole team made. But that's why it felt like they couldn't make their shots because it was really just coming from 2 players.
But, I know about Duncan Robinson, Herm. He's from Michigan, boy. Michigan Wolverines. So I know about him.
But that's actually a good sign for Miami, though, that Duncan Robinson's shooting the ball way better. I mean, that's a good sign for them. But the key to Miami in this game 6, they gotta get out to a way better start. They gotta jump on Boston early. I think they gotta get some confidence early because if not, and they keep letting Boston build more and more confidence, they're gonna be in danger of losing game 6 as well. So Miami keys get out to a way better start.
Herm, keep your predictions up too, my boy. I just
Hey,
want
let
to
me ask you a question, Herm. You think we really gonna lose
I
game
was watching
6?
your stream before the game, Herm.
I'm picking y'all, James, but I'm saying though.
Nah, we don't need you to pick us with your heart. I want you to pick us off what you see us did this whole playoffs. Like for real. All that knocking from Milwaukee.
I'm not judging
all that knocking from all
y'all,
these series. Y'all been knocking us since 2020.
Y'all fucking up, James, and I think you scared. Deep down,
I'm fucking scared, nigga. What I'm ducking. At the end of the day, was Boston scared when they lost 3 games? So why Boston was scared when they lost 3 games? We lost 2, but now I'm scared.
I think
we were scared in game 3.
They played desperate. Yeah, they played desperate in game 4 and they got the win, bro.
But they got some confidence.
Listen, I'm not being worried about none of that.
Scared, they got some confidence.
Man, they had confidence. Listen, they had confidence the first 2 times we played.
Y'all had them right where y'all won.
Listen,
just tell Magic Johnson to stop tweeting, nigga. That's all. Just tell Magic Johnson to stop tweeting.
James, what Miami got to do in game 6 for y'all to win, bro? Break it down.
We just got to hit our shots.
I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. James, man. I thought you were gonna do a better job than that. That's pretty.
Man, you crazy, man. Listen, you like numbers, so I gave you numbers. I gave you numbers just like you gave me numbers.
I've never given you numbers, but whatever.
Yes, you did. You said Bam 15 and 9. Mans was on your big ride. You talk about joggers laid up and playoff numbers and all that. Man, the numbers don't lie, man. I ain't worrying about what y'all talking about.
Hey, man, shout out to the chat. Shout out to y'all on the panel and stuff like that. Shout out to Ticket, man. Salute, Lo, you cooks. I know, Jason. I know I cooked it, man. I know I cooked it. It's pretty bad,
Low slick
man.
with it, man. Low slick with it.
It's tough, man. You beg for this, too. You beg for this.
What you mean I beg for this? I ain't beg for nothing. How you beat me, nigga?
All Lo did to you, James, but use your talking points against you.
Yeah, no, he didn't, man. Because at the end of the day,
look at Souls.
Like I said, Jimmy Butler doing way better job than him. Y'all keep talking about he ain't have Jamal Murray. Look how depleted we've been since he got there.
Bro,
We
y'all view
every round we
Bam.
was losing the nigga just
Y'all
like
been
this year.
overachieving, no doubt. Y'all been
Well, how
overachieving.
we overachieved going to 3 Eastern Conference Finals, man? That's not overachieving.
I'm talking about with the
Overachieving
injuries,
is what
bro.
your
I'm trying to
nigga
give you.
did. Your
I'm talking
overachieving
about
is what that role
with the
player did.
injuries.
And only went
How
to
you
one
mad at me
final,
giving you
got his
props,
ass
bro?
swept, didn't make the playoffs twice. That's that's overachieving, you ask me. Because the nigga ain't did nothing.
Hey, James, good game, man. I wish the best of luck for you, man, next game. Because boy, it be kind of
Man,
tough, bro.
we don't need no help. We don't pray for us. Because you like the Lakers, they're already at home.
You might
We don't
need
see you
Tyler
soon.
Hero, bro. Your second best player. You
Jason
might need
follower said Lowe was thinking too fast for James. That's right, man.
How you thinking too fast for me? When I came on here to
Damn,
debate, you say Bam ain't have no double double. When
man,
I say Richard Carlin was better than Jokic from 2020
oh
to now
my, that's
with a
crazy.
less
He's
help.
trolling
That
you,
was the
man. He's
whole
trolling you,
argument.
man.
You the one was moving the goalposts.
Hey,
Alan
Lo, I
R
got
said,
one guy. Say he want to smoke with you when he get the opportunity. My nigga Elania, he said he want to smoke with you, man.
Man, everybody
is
been
it
listening to this
Alien
stream.
R?
Yeah, Elania. Yeah, that's his name, Elania. He said he want to smoke. He one of the OGs from
Yeah,
Ticket.
he a Philly
Ticket
fan,
Channel.
so it's probably gonna be
Cool.
easy to cook a Philly fan like
Yeah,
He want to smoke with you, man.
I hope it's not Embiid talk, but Alan R says, "My God, Ticket, why you left James in there so long? He got deep fried. Tough, man. That's tough, man.
I got deep fried. What you deep
Nah,
fried me on?
below. He's a James
Oh,
Harden fan, Lo. Elania is a James Harden fan.
I'm saying, what you deep fried me on?
That's crazy.
On
That's
everything,
crazy.
pretty much, bro. Like just like
You think?
He
So
just
you
got your
saying
hypocrisy, James. Your hypocrisy caught up with you, man, and
what
that's why you got
hypocrisy, man? I'm calling that shit down the middle.
J Mamba
Hold up. So Jordan, so Scottie Pippen ain't missed over half of the season. He wasn't shit in the playoff because he was injured, and John still closed the deal.
He used your talking points against Jokic against you, and it bit you in the ass, man.
Nah, man, I almost have no ass. How it bit me?
Whoa.
J Mamba says, James, you got a losing record against Lowe. So Low MJ, you Bron. That's crazy.
No way. I got a losing record when Bam averaged a double.
They say you Jay Reed, James. They say you Jay Reed, man.
Jay Reed. No, Jay Reed, me. Jay Reed can't never be me. He tried to be me.
Hey, Hey, James calls LeBron a role player, man. So he looking like a role player out here, bro. It's looking bad.
Nah, man. How we looking like a role player when our team still playing?
Man, I'm just saying, man.
Wizard Kelly said James ain't cooking nothing but a possum. Man, he getting you in the chat, man.
Well, he must eat possums in the South. But listen, where I got cooked at? Where I got cooked at? What's up, big dog?
Hey, James, they said they ain't never seen you get cooked like this, man.
BJ said
I got cooked.
James getting cooked in here tonight. I ain't never seen this before. That's crazy.
But how I'm getting cooked though? Explain that to me.
That's what the people are saying.
Man, that's what the people saying.
I just told you why you got cooked tonight, though.
No, how I got cooked. The only thing I said. Y'all try to use injury points for why Jokic can't do nothing to get farther in the playoffs since he made everybody better. He controlled the floor of the game. He averaged more rebounds. He get everybody in tune because he got triple-double assists. I'm just saying though, like, come on, dog. Y'all got to be slow or something to see this dude ain't like that.
So what is name the
He ain't like that.
Hold up. Name me top five centers. Name me top five centers that he really got to go against.
No, I agree with you.
The top 10
all right then. So let me ask you a question. Name me more than shooting guards, point guards, and small forwards that Jamal Murray got to go against.
Why you bring up small forwards? What?
Jamal Murray
because small forwards do check shooting guards.
He's not an elite defender. They hide Jamal Murray.
I'm talking about when he cooking on offense. You seen the shots this dude was hitting?
That's the first.
You seen the shots
I agree.
You seen the shots this dude was hitting? Did you see the shots this dude was hitting this playoff? He much in the fucking bubble. Y'all say don't count. He the one that was saving them niggas, dog. Stop playing like that dude wasn't dropping 2 fucking 50 cals on a nigga helmet and helping them niggas get out the first and second round. Coming back from 3-1 leads and shit. Come on, dog.
That's the first point you made. Look. So
Man, ain't about no
Jamal Murray,
first
I
point I
agree.
made, man.
Hold
Get
up,
your
man.
dumb ass up
You
out of
just
here, man.
talking, bro. You just talking, man. You looking bad out here, bro. So I agree. Jamal Murray has more
I can't be
competition
looking bad. My
at his
team's still
position.
playing.
You've been looking bad. Hey, Jay, Jamal Murray has better competition at his position than Jokic. So what's your conclusion of that, bro? So what does that mean, though?
Not young Africa
What that mean,
cooking.
though? What that
Oh,
mean,
What you
though?
mean? What that mean? In the
What that
playoffs, he
mean,
averaged
though?
more points than that nigga, man.
Well, let me ask you this: Who in the playoffs? Who has Jamal Murray been defended by and has to defend? Who is it?
Who Jokic defending?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis, bro. Yeah.
Anthony Davis.
I'll ask you the same question. Who
Anthony Davis.
has Jamal Murray? Who has
Yeah.
Jamal Murray had to defend in the playoffs so far?
Bro, we know
I don't know who. Name the niggas that was in the playoffs.
Dennis Schroeder, my nigga.
You tell me, bro. You tell me who he's been defending. You
No,
watch the
that's
game.
Listen, who they play in the first round?
They played the Minnesota Timberwolves. So who was he defending in the Minnesota Timberwolves?
And they got one game off y'all. So I don't know who they got over there.
Let me I ask the question again. Who was he defending?
I don't know who they got over there. I don't think I know about Anthony Edwards and Cat.
So you don't watch games. All right, fine. I'm talking to someone who doesn't watch games. Fine.
No, it ain't about me not watching no fucking game.
Well, then tell me who he was defending then, James.
You tell me, nigga. That's your team.
Nigga, this is your argument. Your argument is that he has to face more comp. So I'm asking you.
I'm telling you, on offense, he got to go against more defenders than Jokic, and who Jokic had to go against. Don't try to fucking reverse no shit on me. I told you that point that the shit don't work on me. And Jamal Murray cooking 1, 2, and 3 niggas. You named one nigga Anthony Davis that's Terry Close. You really want to go there first? Remember, Embiid cooked his ass. Don't act like Embiid ain't never cooking.
Can I ask a question? Who was defending Jamal Murray in the Minnesota Timberwolves series?
I don't know.
So how can you make these claims when you don't even know who was defending him?
I'm telling you to tell me, but I'm telling you.
Let me see if you watch the second round. Who was defending Jamal Murray in the Sun series? Man.
I don't know. The Suns ain't really got no defense, but if it gotta be, listen, it gotta be Torrey Craig. Listen, it gotta be Torrey Craig. It gotta be Devin Booker. They switch up. I don't know what they was doing.
Who was his primary defender in the Lakers series?
Shit, he was cooking all them niggas. Ain't no primary defender.
That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. Who was the primary defender?
Man, they had Vanderbilt on that nigga. They had Schroeder on that nigga.
They had Dennis Schroeder on him. So
not the whole game. So Vanderbilt ain't never check him.
I said primarily.
Man, Dennis Schroeder wasn't in the game the whole game. I'm saying.
Neither was Vanderbilt. So I asked.
So he was cooking both of them. So what is your point? Was he cooking them niggas?
I asked the chat.
All right, was he cooking them niggas? Schroeder or Vanderbilt? I don't give a fuck who was on them. He was cooking them.
But who's better comp? Rudy Gobert and AD or Dennis Schroeder and Mike Conley? Who's better comp? Who's better comp?
Mike Conley.
That was who we played in the first round. Yeah,
first round. Yes, that's Mike Conley.
So Mike Conley wasn't the only nigga on him.
And neither was Rudy Gobert, and neither was AD. So who's
you the one
comp?
brought that shit up though? He killed AD. So why you brought it up?
Who's a better comp? Who's a better defensive comp? Rudy Gobert and AD or Mike Conley and Dennis Schroeder?
Man, that wasn't the only 2 niggas checking Jamal Murray. He was cooking all them niggas.
Who else was it then? You tell us who else was it?
No, the whole fucking nigga D'Angelo Russell, they kept him in the game long. He was getting cooked.
Man, that's worse. That's
nigga don't have no defense.
Matter of fact, I asked you.
That's not what I'm saying, dude. That's not what I'm saying.
James, if you made this argument that all of a sudden Jamal Murray he being defended by better players. All right, fine. Name me the players in this postseason.
So Dennis Schroeder not a better defender?
He's a better defender than AD. No. Who's name me the defender that Jamal Murray had to go up against that's better than Anthony Davis and Rudy Gobert? Name them that Jamal Murray had to face in this postseason run. Name them.
You can't go on primary. He had a lot of niggas on him. You can't go on primary defenders. He was cooking Vanderbilt. He cooking LeBron. He was shots over AD.
I asked the question
so
again.
It wasn't really, if y'all want to say Dennis Schroeder was the primary defender, y'all had him on him to be a pest. That ain't got nothing to do with y'all team. Vanderbilt was y'all defensive stopper.
I asked the question again.
If you put Schroeder on him, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
I asked the question again. Who was defending Jamal Murray that is a better defender than Anthony Davis and Rudy Gobert? Who?
What you mean, who? They had different people checking this nigga, dog.
Can you name
and Rudy
me?
Gobert is not no good defender. Like y'all think he is.
Just name me somebody who's a better defender than AD and Rudy Gobert. If you don't think Gobert is that good of a defender, name me the defender that was defending Jamal Murray.
Come on, dog. You really think Rudy Gobert supposed to win that shit 3 years in a row? How many times he won it?
I never said that, James.
That's what you going off. He's not a good defender.
No, just tell me.
James, why you ain't use Anthony Edwards?
And tell me the question. Answer it.
Because I'm not. Listen, I could use Anthony Edwards. He know who was playing them niggas.
So say it.
I'm not about to say nothing when you know who on the people team. You know who on these people team. That's why I say you trying to talk about who's the primary defender. You talking about he was the primary defender. Anthony Edwards ain't checked that dude the whole game. He probably checked him sometime. They were switching up though. It wasn't no primary defender, dog. Because niggas throw picks, niggas set screens, all that shit. So I'm just saying, come on, dog. You can't just talk about no one defender. Everybody was getting cooked by Jamal Murray.
Exactly.
Everybody was getting cooked. Jamal Murray was cooking AD when they switched on him, hitting threes on that nigga face. So AD ain't get switched on Jamal Murray a lot of them times. Stop playing with me, man.
Not a lot. No, not a lot. No, sometimes.
Man, come on, man. All right, he was cooking him too, hitting threes over him. So AD was on him.
Well, again,
stop playing with me, man. You with the more remedial ass fucking questions like you cornering a nigga in the pocket or something. Boy, you weak with that bullshit.
I want to make sure
if you throw a pick, you gonna be on another nigga. How many times a nigga throw a pick so that nigga can have the advantage to get the mismatch? Stop playing with me, man.
That's Jamal Murray's whole game. Let me explain. Let me explain to everybody how we got here. You make the claim that Jokic doesn't have any comp because there aren't any sensors, and then you pivot off to saying that okay, I'm not.
You gotta rely on Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert been cooked the last 4 years they gave him that conference.
I literally agree
and it ain't taking no motherfucking Jokic to cook him neither.
I agree with you.
All right, then why you trying to use them? That's bullshit.
I'm about to. Can I get to what I'm getting to? You make that argument, and then you pivot it off that argument to then say Jamal Murray got to face way more difficult comp because all these players he guarding. So now, when I'm asking you, name the players.
No, I say all the players that's guarding him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's guarding him. So then when I'm asking you, name me the players in this postseason run that was guarding Jamal Murray that are better defenders than Anthony Davis and Gobert. That's all I'm asking you. Can you please answer that question?
Go.
Dog, they were switching, throwing picks. It wasn't no prime. It wasn't no primary defender.
Thank you, Herm. There was no defenders that was as good as Anthony Davis and Rudy Gobert that was checking Jamal Murray. There just weren't. Thank you.
How?
Your argument.
Name them. Name them.
Rudy Gobert been cooked every time he go to the playoffs.
James, I'm just asking.
That's not nothing new.
Name them. Name me the players. Then name me who was a better defender than Rudy Gobert.
Been the one conference finals. If you say the bubble don't count, and you guys swept.
Can you name me the defenders? Just name me that was better.
Hey, man, this is what happens when narratives meet the
facts. I'm telling you, dog. No, it ain't no facts, man. Listen, if the Lakers game plan was to put Dennis Schroeder on him because they thought he could do a better job, that's all on the Lakers. They had better defenders that they could have put on him, like LeBron James, like they could have put motherfucking Lonnie Walker on him. They could have put. They could have put Malik Beasley. They could have put anybody on him. Why the Stars ain't take that challenge? Stars against Stars, right?
James, you're right. They could have did those things, but even if they did those things, none of those players are as good as a defender as Anthony Davis or Rudy Gobert. None of them.
So LeBron, listen, even though LeBron don't play defense, and I don't like the nigga, I really don't. But we can't say. We can't say Rudy Gobert.
No. Let me say what you want to say, James.
We can't say Rudy Gobert dominating no shit because he got three defensive players a year. He's not a great defender, dog. Why you keep trying to use him?
I'm not saying he's a great defender. I just say he's a better defender than anybody that was defending Jamal Murray.
Nobody on the Suns. Hold up, nobody on the Suns. Torrey Craig, KD, Devin Booker, who else? Cam Thomas, Chris Paul.
None of them elite defenders. Do
you think any of them are better defenders than Rudy Gobert?
I'm asking a question. Rudy Gobert wrong. That nigga don't play no defense.
James. It's a very simple question.
Man, that man is a roamer. When the nigga back him up, and
James,
take him to school. That
James,
nigga don't stop nobody.
James, is there anybody?
Why you think
James,
Utah got off him? And did he show up in the
James.
Utah in the Denver
Oh my God,
series?
James, is
Rudy
there
Gobert
anybody?
killed that nigga. I mean,
James,
and I hate
James,
to say, it, your boy
James,
killed that nigga.
James, is there anybody on the Suns that are as good of a defender as Rudy Gobert or AD? Is there anybody?
I say I give that to Aiden. If you asking me, Aiden better than motherfucking Rudy
Wait,
Gobert.
no, stop. So, all right, so you're telling me that the other, so now we can throw Ayton into this conversation. Name me the player that Jamal Murray had to go up against, where he had to score on, that was as good as a defender. Because if you're matter of fact, let's go. If you said that the best defender for the Suns
The
is
man
Ayton,
numbers don't lie. How the fuck a man scoring them points then? Who he was scoring them on?
Jokic,
I'm
man.
not saying, I never said he wasn't being defended by anyone, but name
All
me the
right
player.
then, don't make it seem like them dudes not no good defenders.
I
So
never said
Sterling
that.
to Vanderbilt
I
to
keep asking
LeBron
you.
James to Anthony Davis,
I never
whoever
said
was
those.
switching on that nigga was cooking on them niggas.
I
That's
never
my
said that.
goddamn point. That's why they got their ass
No,
swept.
that's not your point. Your point was that Jokic isn't being defended by anyone, but Jamal
He's
Murray is
not, but
being
you
defended.
talk about one
That's
nigga.
what you said.
Besides AD, who else
Nigga,
the Lakers had to stop him?
Bro, fuck AD. Name me the player.
Hold up, you just put him in that shit. Who was better than AD? And now you saying fuck AD?
We can remove AD. Name me the defenders that
No,
Jamal
don't
Murray had
remove
to go up
nobody.
against.
See how that shit work when you turn the table?
Oh my God.
But besides
Rudy Gobert
AD,
played way better defense than Aiden, bro.
and AD was going, look, 40 this game, 13 this game, 30 this game, 12 this game. So behind AD playing inconsistent,
What I got to do
but
with
look,
defense?
all right, that's what I'm trying to tell you then. Besides AD playing consistent, what the fuck that got to do with who was behind him and getting in foul trouble? Jokic wasn't going against nobody. Jamal Murray was going against ones, twos, and threes, solid defenders that everybody else said.
Name them.
I just did. You said it wasn't good enough to go against these niggas who not really playing no D.
Just name me the defenders that was defending Jamal Murray this year, and I'm gonna ask you: are any of those defenders as good as AD, Ayton, and Rudy Gobert? Just name them. Name them.
Let's not put Aiden in that category, man.
I don't even want to.
Just say you didn't watch enough Denver games, James. Please.
What you mean?
Jokic was
Listen to
cooking
this.
Ayton, bro.
I watched the games I wanted to watch. I watched a couple of Denver games. I was spreading the love.
Hey, James,
spreading the love.
you watch the games. Hey, who played better defense on Jokic? Aiden or Rudy Gobert, bro? Who played better defense, man? Just straight up, bro. Come on, man.
I don't know, because Aiden got him and your boy got him this year with KD. So that was a good matchup.
What does that have to do with defense?
Yeah, just on defense, bro. Who played better defense, bro? Come on, bro.
Between Aiden and Gobert?
On Jokic,
the first 2 rounds. Yeah, on Jokic.
I give it to Aiden.
You just don't watch it, bro. I'll catch
Hey, man,
I do. I would. I do. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why.
He doesn't watch it.
What did
I
Jokic
seen
have
Jokic.
against
I
Aiden?
seen Jokic and Jamal Murray. Listen, I seen Jokic and Jamal Murray come back 3-1 on Rudy Gobert.
What does that have to do with this year?
But I'm just counting the ways though. I'm just counting the ways.
Counting the ways of what? Are we talking about this year? This year.
He was the same nigga won defensive player of the year that year. So I don't want to hear about this year, that year. I done seen that matchup. Rudy Gobert is not that nigga you trying to give him credit for, dog.
But he's a better defender than Ayton, though.
If you say so, I don't think so.
Trying to understand each other, bro. We gotta have a foundation of facts first off, bro. Like, come on.
No, I listen. I don't agree with that, but that's your opinion. Because like I said, y'all going off those three. Y'all going off those 3 defensive player awards.
I'm not, bro. We're not remedial like you. I'm not going off.
Hold up, how far Aiden got? I mean, how far Rudy Gobert got?
It's not about how far you're going. It's about who just played better defense. That's it.
Yeah.
Bro, he didn't play no defense against y'all then. Where the defense was?
All right, whatever. All right, I'll catch y'all.
No, you say all right, whatever. Where the defense was when y'all came back 3-1 on them niggas.
Chat. I thank y'all for having me. Thank you, Ticket, for having me. This nigga got cooked.
Where the defense was when y'all came back 3-1 on them niggas.
Just to answer your question, young African, Jokic against DeAndre Ayton put up 35, 13, and 10 on 59, 44, 85 shooting split.
Easy work.
It was by far the most. It was the easiest series he's had so far in this postseason.
In his playoff history, probably.
Probably in the playoff history was his easiest series he's had in his playoff history. He was by far. Ayton was by
think
far.
It is actually.
It probably is. Ayton was by far the worst defender that that Jokic just seen in the playoffs in his entire postseason career. But again, if this is the argument that he wants to make, fine. You clearly just don't. Actually, it is the most points that Jokic has ever averaged was in that series. The highest field goal percentage he ever had was in that series. The highest 3-point percentage, or the third highest 3-point percentage he had, was in that series. And the most points he's ever scored in the playoffs was in that series against that man. So again, if you want to make that argument, fine. You just
what do you average against Gobert in 2020 then?
Not 35.
Not 35 triple double.
He struggled in that series.
He struggled in that series.
Low, James gonna come back from the 0-3 lead that you got on him, bro.
I'm gonna tell you how I know he ain't struggled.
James,
I'm gonna tell you how I know he ain't struggled. You ain't watched that series.
Go. You say he didn't struggle. Go ahead. You tell us how he didn't struggle, James.
In 2020, he did struggle though, James.
How did Jokic struggle against the against Utah in 2020?
No, he supposed to be the triple-double king. How he struggling against that?
No, I'm asking not about triple. How did Jokic play in that series?
I guess he wasn't ready because Jamal Murray carried that nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So Jamal Murray carried him. How is it that he didn't play good defense against Jokic? I mean, Jokic, yeah. How did Gobert not play good defense if Jamal Murray had to carry? By your logic.
Say that again one more time.
How is it that Jokic did not struggle if Jamal Murray had to carry him? By your logic.
That means Rudy Gobert played good defense.
You can't sit here and tell me. You can't sit here and tell me. I think Rudy Gobert get killed by lesser competition, but Jokic supposed to be that guy. You feel me?
Now Jokic only had one good game, James, so that was Game 7 when he scored that 30 points in that Game 7.
He didn't have a great volume.
You talking about against Rudy Gobert? Listen to this. I done seen lesser competition kill Rudy Gobert.
What does that have to do with
that was a low scoring
about?
Defensive game, 80-78 at that.
For those who don't remember, Jokic against Rudy Gobert in that series in 2020, he had games where he was held under like 20 points. He had a 15-point game one game. He had a 20 or 22-point game one game. Like he was struggling up into the like Herm just said, up into the last game. The first game I think he played well, and the last game he played well. And like James keeps saying, Jamal Murray had to carry because the amount of defensive attention that was given to Jokic. But again, you keep talking about narratives.
So you saying Jokic was on the block? You saying Jokic played on the block?
Yeah, I don't. If you ask me who played the best in the Utah series, I would say Jamal Murray every day of the week.
No, I'm asking you, did the Jokic play on the block that whole game?
No, not in the whole game, but there's times where he played face up.
Gobert can't check him on the outside.
He was doing it though. He was literally doing it.
Man, listen, bro. Go back and watch that series, man. We was on here thinking
I've recently watched it.
Now, James, I'm telling you, James,
I don't think you listen.
Jokic only had 2 good games.
That just solidified what I'm talking about. I don't think that nigga like that.
He had 29 points in that game. In Game 7, he had 30.
I seen that's the competition murder Rudy Gobert. I seen lesser competition murder Rudy Gobert.
Again, shout out to the chat, James. It was fun. Really a waste of time. Chat, y'all let me know who y'all think got cooked. Well, you already said James got cooked. It is what it is.
Hey, low, Celtics come back. They come back.
That's just let me know that nigga.
I believe the next game they should be able to close it out.
That's why I know that nigga win.
It's tough. It's tough.
If
they lose again, which is crazy because all Ticking and James be sitting here saying, yo, Jokic better win. He better win. If Jokic don't win, all that talking you've been doing, if this nigga Jimmy don't win, if he blow a 3-0 lead, we gonna have real conversations.
Hey, listen, you just hoping and praying on that. You hoping and praying on that. You hoping and praying on that.
0-2, James. You 0-2, my boy.
Yo.
No, man. How you?
You can
No,
still
you
come
trying to
back,
say
James.
Anthony Davis is a better defender than he
Oh,
was in
You saying you're
2020?
down
Anthony
0-2,
Davis ain't
bro.
the same
You
defender.
down
Hey,
0-2,
Lo, who had
James.
home court?
Anthony
Who
Davis
had
ain't the
home
same
court
James,
defender.
during
You know
the
that, man. I'm not
James
worried about
got
what you talking
James got
about.
home court. I gotta keep coming here to cook
James
him.
got home
He
court,
got
bro.
home court.
Oh, hell no.
Oh man, he got home
Oh,
court.
yeah, this is home court.
No.
That's Ticket
Oh.
TV.
Did Bam
Damn.
average a triple double?
Yo, you get home court
Damn,
getting cooked.
James, you doing what Boston did?
The
What you mean?
difference
What
is,
Boston
Damn.
did?
the difference is, we meet 2 more times. I'ma close it. Unlike Jimmy Butler, that's the difference.
No, we gonna meet again. This shit ain't over, and I don't think you cook me.
Getting the sweep?
He said,
Yeah,
"I'm a
he
closer."
I
getting
don't think you
sweet.
cook me,
He
dog.
getting
Because like I
sweet.
Hey,
say,
low,
He getting
the
sweet.
I'm a
resume don't
hey,
lie,
low. You
dog.
got to get James on players choice
This the
tomorrow,
last
man.
dance,
I
The
man.
might,
resume don't lie,
I might have
nigga.
the low nose in the next week and have him come out there and get cooked again. So don't worry about it.
Dog,
I'm
Damn.
gonna
tell
have
me
a
how I
low
got
nose
cooked,
this
Lo.
week.
Hey man, stop stat
Tell me
padding,
how I
low
got
man. You don't
cooked,
need to be
dog.
stat padding, man. Low stat padding out here, man. Stop it, man.
Nah, man,
Stop.
just tell me how I got cooked,
James
because
got
you
that
going off
energy.
numbers.
Hey, James went to the
Low stat
wire,
padding,
boy.
man.
Man, this is tough.
Garbage time. This garbage time, low.
This
Don't
is
stop stat
garbage time.
padding.
This is garbage time. This is garbage time.
Man, ain't nothing about no goddamn garbage time.
This is garbage time, man.
My
I'll catch
nigga
y'all later,
James.
man. I'll catch y'all
All
later,
right,
man.
man.
GG James, GG, man. GG. Look
Salute,
at
Lo.
GG, man. GG.
Dog,
Salute.
Hit
listen,
him with the
bro.
GG.
We'll see y'all in the finals, Lo. Believe that.
Oh damn.
James, you
We'll
got to
see y'all in
tighten
the
up,
finals.
James. James, you got to tighten up, you know.
He
No,
still
I
got
ain't
a
gotta
couple
do
more
nothing,
games to
man.
go.
Listen, like I said, dog, Jimmy Butler is a better leader than Jokic. He
Fucked up,
got more
man.
help than Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler doing better things than that nigga. Got a better resume. Y'all say losing, but this nigga losing too. But Jimmy Butler getting far this nigga every year. So I don't know how I'm losing this fucking argument. Y'all niggas on this bitch keep trying to move the goalposts because y'all say Jokic is this nigga. He averaged a triple double. He the force of the Denver Nuggets.
Now
When
the
I look with
difference,
my own fucking
where you
eyes
fucked
since
up at,
2020,
now,
before
You
that
might
young
got an
man got hurt,
argument as a better
that dude was
leader.
just as more important to him.
nah, but where you fucked up
Because
at,
you
We're
stand
gonna
at the top of
analysis
the
right
key.
now. We're gonna have an
Because
nah,
you
but
analysis right
stand at
now
the
James, like
top
I
of the
told
key.
of the
you,
game.
like I
Because you
told you, where you
stand at the
fucked up
top of the
at,
key
James.
and you throwing it to a nigga who cooking. I done seen Jamal Murray get his own buckets. He don't need no
James,
motherfucking
this
assist.
where you fucked up at though, when you was
I know Biden
criticizing.
fucked up Herm, man. You
Hold
keep talking about nigga
on.
fucked up.
Hold on, nigga. And I'm telling you where you messed up at, bro. I'm trying to tell you, nigga.
Boy,
Damn,
you can't
nigga,
tell
you
me
listen
nothing.
sometimes, you be all right. You gotta listen sometimes, man.
This shit
End of the day,
classic,
bro, when
man.
you were mentioning
I'm fucked
Jokic
up,
losing
man.
in
This
the
a fact.
first and second
Hey,
round,
facts,
the
T. Real
difference
facts.
is Jimmy
Real
Butler
facts.
always had his second best player. Bam always been there. You can't say that about Jamal Murray. You can't even say that about Michael Porter Jr. So Jokic didn't have those boys in those back-to-back years. He got his ass kicked in the first and second round. Could Jokic have done better? Yes. But he didn't have Jamal Murray, no Michael Porter Jr.
Sound like an excuse to me,
Nah,
man. I
but
don't
I'm
want to hear
just
that.
saying. But you
Hey,
act
Herm.
like the only nigga that been consistently hurt
Herm,
in Miami
why
is Tyler
when it comes
Hero.
to y'all
That's the
argument,
only nigga
y'all
that
want to talk
consistently been
about
hurt
Hey,
in
Herm.
injuries.
Miami.
Y'all
Hey,
want to
Herm,
talk
you know
about
how to score,
injuries.
Herm.
But
You
y'all
got
come
good
on this
shot
bitch and was
selection, bro.
praising
Listen,
him
bro.
when he was averaging
You
all
got
those
good
triple
shot
doubles.
selection.
Hold up. Did he win MVP without Jamal Murray being healthy?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did,
All
my
right,
friend.
shut your stupid ass up there. Get it
What
done.
that mean, though,
You the
nigga?
best
What that
player,
mean,
right?
though? What
You
that
was
mean,
good
though?
enough to win MVP, huh?
I
Well, he
Why
just
you
just
know,
won
can't get
James,
it
you
MVP,
done
right?
then?
supported
Well,
Man,
MB
losing.
won
stop that.
You
MVP
ought to
last
be
Stop
year.
your
ashamed of
What
little dick
that
yourself,
mean?
riding
man.
nigga, man.
Your
Get
ass
out my
supported
fucking
your
face.
ass
That's why
supported
LeBron got
losing,
his ass
and you
swept
and you
in
been
1, 2,
made out
3
of
That's
Cancun.
hypocrite
some
tonight.
bullshit, bro.
Your hypocrisy shown tonight. Because when your ass
Mm.
was criticizing Jokic, you could say the same thing about Jimmy Butler, and you didn't get that. You didn't understand that you could use the same
How,
shit
man? We
against him.
missing way more
You
players
didn't.
than that nigga.
You
Hey, Herm.
exposed
Hey, Herm.
yourself with that
Hey,
shit,
Herm.
man.
This from the
No, I
man that
didn't,
always
man.
talk
Listen
about
to this.
rings and championships, talking about conference finals today, bro. Like, what we doing, Herm? What we
Yeah,
doing?
No, no,
you
no, no,
disappointed me
no,
when you
no,
did
no,
What?
that,
no.
man.
You
Listen
switched
to
up
this.
like that? What?
Listen to this.
You
I
talking about
told
that
you,
Chauncey Billups?
even with the team that we got set
Hey,
up,
look at Trill, man, with
Bam.
the with
So
the
let
with
me
the
ask you
quick
a
hits,
question,
man.
Herm. Herm
Trill.
is hold up, Herm. Since you
Yeah,
keep talking about Bam as the second best player,
he
Yeah,
is.
he is, bro.
all right,
He is,
hold
man.
up. Is Bam on Jamal Murray level?
They on the
I
same
think he
level.
made more All NBA. I think think Bam got more accolades than Jamal Murray. If
He
I'm not
does.
Because the
mistaken.
More All-Star
defense, nigga. I'm talking about on the offense when we need you to
No, I'm
score.
talking about
Bam made the All-Star team.
all-star
Jamal didn't,
appearances
right?
and
Yeah,
everything.
All
So
NBA.
All
Jamal
NBA
ain't
too.
make no.
He got
Bam
all
make that shit for
NBA too, I
defense
All
think.
though. I'm talking
defensive
about the
team.
offense. We don't need no defense.
No, Jamal
We
Murray's
didn't
a
do the
better
score,
offensive
nigga.
player, bro.
We
We
know
know that.
Jamal Murray's a better offensive player, nigga.
All right,
But
then shut
better
up then.
overall
That
player,
nigga
I
not
roll
bad.
with
Listen,
Bam right now.
listen. Tell me when Jamal scored 13, 10, and 16 and holler at me.
Yeah, but do Bam control the ball like Jamal Murray has an opportunity to?
Exactly, man. They got
That's the
different
Jamal
only
Murray
reason.
offenses,
and
bro.
Jokic
Bam
running the
don't bring the
ball up.
ball up and down the court like Jamal
Listen,
Murray do.
no, hold up. Listen, Jamal Murray and Bam, whoever get the rebound. Sometimes Jokic push it. All them dudes be touching the rim. I seen Doodle Brown push that bitch when he get it off the rim. It's a team effort over there, and I'm not knocking that. But what I'm trying to say is, less help, less stress, and like I said, dog, I'm not worrying about nothing else. These number shit don't matter to me. I go off the fucking eye test, dog. So you trying to go to the debate where AD is the same defender he was when they had a 1-0 lead and got his ass swept 4 times straight. Why he didn't do that shit then? AD not no great defender like that. He not,
What?
dog. Draymond Green locked him up. So why Jokic couldn't?
What are
So
you
if
talking
AD was
about?
locking you up, why you ain't lock AD up? It broke both ways, nigga. And y'all just praise one side of the motherfucking ball.
Shit,
Man,
AD
y'all niggas
didn't do
easy to
shit in
cook.
that series why the Lakers
Bam
got
played
swept.
defense, but he don't have the offense Jokic got. Jokic got the offense, but he don't have the defense Bam got. But Bam still don't get no praise because you know why? 1 minute he get you 30, then the next
And you
20
the
games
one.
he 15,
But it's
10,
not his
with
You the
fault,
one
13
James.
giving
and
him
3.
praise,
He's
bro.
not fucking
I
consistent,
think
man.
Miami offense have a lot to do with Bam not getting a lot of
I was just
opportunities to
thinking that.
score.
No,
It's not
man. Man, you seen
necessarily
this shit,
Bam.
man. Bam was
It's
been
not
in the brick the
necessarily
last 2
Bam
games.
though. It's the
Dog,
Jokic has
Miami
to be the
dog,
offense, the
dog.
way
playmaker
y'all
on
Wait,
the
bro,
offense is
defensive
bro.
team.
structured.
Bro, try to
Homie,
get in there,
The
bro.
way
Jokic has to
y'all
be the
offense is
playmaker.
structured, why Bam don't get a lot of opportunities
Hey,
to
Herm,
score.
Nah,
let
man, we're a
Trill talk
ball
for a minute.
moving
He been
team.
trying to get in,
Bam
bro.
stopped being aggressive the first
James,
3
man,
games.
stop putting off
Bam
all
was
these
getting to the
elbows,
line.
How,
bro.
Bam was getting
James,
rebounds,
Put
how
your head
can a
putback
on.
big
dunks.
man,
Bam
how can a
selling for
big man
jumpers
be
now. Don't
aggressive
act like y'all
if
don't
he's
see what
not
the
getting
fuck
the
I see,
ball?
man.
How can a big
Bam was
man be
selling for
aggressive
jumpers the
if he's
last 3
not getting the
games, dog.
ball, James? Y'all don't,
Hey,
y'all
do
don't, y'all
y'all
don't, y'all
agree that
don't,
Miami
y'all don't
playing in
set
a
up the
system?
offense and try to run the offense through Bam. Y'all don't do
They
that.
playing in a
Hey,
system,
Man,
bro.
listen,
Y'all
we a
don't
Like,
ball
do that.
moving team, man. You got to get yourself
I'm just
open.
saying. So how can you criticize Bam?
Because, listen, Bam don't
Why
be
are you
aggressive.
criticizing him then if you saying we a ball movement team? Why you
Because
criticizing him?
I'm telling you, Bam don't be aggressive when he do have those
How can he
opportunities.
be aggressive?
Don't act like Bam don't touch the ball and bring that bitch up. Bam selling for
man, what
jumpers.
you mean? When he was aggressive, y'all won the game. He has been aggressive at certain times
No,
in the
he
he
hit
haven't,
series.
y'all in
man.
3
Bam been selling
games,
for
bro.
jumpers, shooting bricks, man. I thought he was a construction
Yo,
worker.
what about the first 3 games? He was shooting jumpers, bro. The first 3 games in the
He was a
series.
big part of them 3
His shit
wins,
ain't
bro.
falling out there. What he could listen, the first 3 games, he was attacking the basket, getting to the
Yeah, he
line,
was.
getting put
Yeah,
back dunks, nigga. That's what he was doing. That
yeah.
opened it up. Bam was jab stepping, getting in the paint, playing physical like a grown fucking man. He wasn't selling for all them goddamn jumpers, man. Don't tell me about my fucking team and what I be seeing.
Bro.
You
You've
ain't
been
Y'all
seen him
niggas
trolling.
play
only
though,
think
James. You
smoking
had
rocks,
company.
man. At the end of
You've
the
been
day,
taking L's all
the only
night,
thing
bro.
I want
Stop.
Bam to do is just keep playing physical, dog. 13-3 ain't gonna beat nobody.
Cause
10
y'all
points
don't
ain't
give
gonna
him the
beat nobody.
opportunities to score like that, James.
James, where's
Man,
the
when
smoke for your
Bam
best
have
player though?
listen, Bam was getting
Where
the
the
same
smoke for
touches.
Jimmy though?
Hold up.
Where the smoke
Bam
for
was
Jimmy
getting the
though?
same touches he got in the first 2 games in
Now you want to
Boston.
put it on
The
Bam.
difference
Where the
was he
smoke
was
for Jimmy
aggressive,
Butler
nigga.
though? No,
Don't
where
act
the
like you
smoke for
sit there and
Jimmy?
tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm watching.
Where the
Bam
smoke
is
for
starting to
Jimmy
settle.
Butler, bro? Your best player. Where the smoke for him though? Where was
No,
he
I'm
today,
not
bro?
worrying about listen, Jimmy Butler gonna close the deal.
No. I want the smoke today.
I'm
What happened
listen.
today though? What happened in the last 2
He
games
gonna
though? That's
close
what
the
we talking about.
deal. Jimmy Butler get the smoke. I ain't tripping. I gave him the smoke last game. I told that nigga, you know what I mean? You missed point blank shots. You got to finish that, man. No ifs, ands, buts about it. That's the shots you was hitting in Boston. You dig what I'm saying? Game 4, we was just off, my nigga. Tonight, Boston had a little momentum. We seen this shit happen 1,000 times, my nigga. But we ain't never seen a nigga come back 3-0. That's why it's a 0-50. So if you think these niggas is the Boston Red Sox and they got a marathon about to happen, 2 Boston teams gonna come back with 3-0. Nigga, y'all smoking heroin. I ain't never
Hey
seen
Trill, I
niggas
got a
smoke
question for
heroin.
Trill.
I seen
I got a
niggas
question.
snort and shoot it.
Let
But
me
y'all
ask
niggas is
something.
tripping.
Hey
If you
Trill,
think
let me ask you
Django
a question,
can't
bro.
get one game and
I think
close
I'm
these
taking
bitches
Big
out,
Shot Billups over that nigga.
dog, y'all niggas is
Trill,
crazy, dog. Django already showed you he can manhandle these niggas. We just
Trill.
off right now.
How
And
you
I ain't
liking
worried
your
about that.
squad,
And
bro?
I cook Django. Django still being aggressive. He was in the paint. He missed a
Bro,
couple of nails from the right, missed a couple
you
of
just
easy
chatting
shots
right
from the
now,
right.
bro.
The shots wasn't falling the fuck. At the end of the day, We gotta move the ball better. We get stagnated. We hold the bitch too long. And that's what I'm
We're
telling you
playing
about
great
Bam.
defense,
So
bro.
when we kick it in the Bam in that free throw area, he'll turn around face up. He take it long. He'll jab step it, don't move. Then he settle for the jumper. You know how many fucking bricks this nigga was banging up tonight? The last 3 games. Bam only had 2 20-point games, game 1 and 2 in Boston. A
Shot
damn
over
near triple double
50%
in
from
the
the
second
field,
game,
bro. Shot over
2017 and
50%.
9. So why you come back with a 13 and 3? I mean 10 point. What you had? 13 and 3. Then you had 10 points. Now you come back with 16. That's inconsistent. Where's this 20-point score that he is in the regular season? Why his numbers always drop? The dude getting his touches, my nigga. He just settled. Jimmy Butler just off. Maybe it is fatigue because he got to carry the weight because of the injuries. But that don't mean we ain't gonna close the goddamn deal. We in a good position. We going back to South Beach in our white tee, and we gonna close the fucking deal, man. That's all it is. And when we close the deal, I don't want to hear none of you niggas up in here talking about we struggle with this. That's an NBA team that just made it to the finals. They struggle with us. We struggle with them. That's a good matchup. You feel me? We beat them 4-2. They beat us 4-6. Now we
Man,
got
you've
them
been talking for
3-2.
8 minutes
It's a
straight, nigga.
good
What are you
fucking
talking about,
matchup,
man?
dog. I told y'all it wasn't
Man,
gonna be no
who you
cakewalk,
trying to
but I said
convince,
we
nigga?
could
You've
beat
been
them
talking for
bitches
eight
in
minutes
5.
straight, man. We don't believe you, bro. You've been
I
talking
said
for
we
eight
could beat
minutes,
them
bro.
bitches in 5, but I said
Hey,
this bitch
Trill. Hey,
ain't going
Trill.
7.
Hey, Trill. Let me ask Trill a question, bro. You've been trying to get in, man. How you like your Boston Celtics, man? You think they're gonna make the comeback, man? What'd you see today, man? You got
This ain't
belief?
the Red Sox.
Hmm? That's
Oh
for
my
Trill, man.
goodness.
Go ahead, Trill.
Hey, right now, like I said, man, game 3 when they quit, that's what I didn't like. I like what Magic Johnson did with that tweet. It woke up my team. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if it was Paul Pierce in the locker room helping Joe Mazzulla or what, man. But
Hey,
he
what did
started
Magic Johnson
calling
say?
time
I
out.
didn't see that.
This
What did
The
is
Magic
Joe
ghost of
Johnson say?
Mazzulla.
Bill Russell, man.
What
The
did
ghost
Magic
of
Johnson
Bill
say?
Russell.
Fill me
Man,
in. I
we
didn't hear
had
that.
Paul Pierce in the stands tonight.
Bill Russell. This is the year that
Okay, man, but you weren't saying none of that before the game, man, Herm. Come on now.
Mm.
I know.
Come
I'm
on
just
now,
talking
Herm.
shit.
Come
I
on
can't
now,
talk
Herm. You
shit.
wasn't just no talking shit, bro. You was saying what you
Y'all still
you
gonna
kept
lose
doubling
the game
down on it.
6 though.
Just make sure you keep calling Miami, bro. Just make sure you keep calling Miami.
Miami gonna
That's
Mm.
win
all I'm gonna
game
say.
6.
Only
Miami
reason I
win
was
game
mad
Nah,
was
6.
Herm,
because
come on,
Hey,
man.
Trill.
Herm,
Hey,
Herm, boy,
Trill.
you
hey,
the flip
Trill.
Patrick,
flop. You
only
ain't nothing
reason
but
I
a
was
flip
mad
Nah,
because
flop.
they
I ain't,
quit.
Stop,
I'm
leave
an
all that flip
instigator.
flopping.
I ain't no
Ain't
flip flop.
nobody in
Man,
trouble. Don't get mad because both of your teams having problems.
look,
Y'all
Hey,
can't
Trill.
stay healthy
they
either.
won
Because when
3
y'all lost
games by
Lonzo
shooting
Caruso and that nigga
65%.
Williams, y'all team went to shambles too.
Mm.
And y'all talking about DeRozan and Levine can't play together. How? DeRozan only must act like he that type of nigga. Don't act
Hey,
like
Trill.
we the only nigga
Hey,
that's
hey, but
Hey,
playing with
Trill,
Trill.
I
In
injuries,
can't
the chat.
ignore what is
going
going
through
In
some
the
on
chat.
out there
turmoil.
either,
Remember
though.
when Jimmy and
Even though
Scotia got
I'm
into it?
choosing
Y'all
Y'all
against
wasted
talking
y'all,
all
y'all
that
niggas
shit.
Jason
Now
I
that
Tatum.
we
can't
one game
ignore what
before
I'm
the final.
saying, though.
We got
And,
one game to
end of
win
the
and we
day,
in
Hey,
the
Ben.
James,
final.
Ben,
Y'all
your
talking
ass is
about that
Ben.
shit
worried,
wasn't
boy.
gonna prepare us or
Your
that was
ass
gonna
is
tear us
shook right
down.
now, boy.
Jimmy and
I know
Yeah.
your
Scotia
ass
got
is
into
shook
it.
right now. End of the day, what you gonna say if y'all motherfuckers drop game 6? That's all I
I ain't
need to
gonna say
see.
Mm.
That's
shit.
all I need to see. That's gonna be. That's gonna be.
Listen, I ain't gonna say
Mm.
nothing. I'm
I
gonna tell
kind
you
of want
why,
the
because
Celt.
I'm
I don't
still
even like
not
the
seeing.
Celtics like that, Herm. I kind of want him to come back just to hear what James
I
got to
don't
say,
want.
man.
Yeah, I don't want the
Yeah.
Man,
Celtics
I
to
ain't gonna
win
say
though,
I
nothing.
but
don't even
I'm
I
gonna
like the
just
wouldn't
say
Celtics.
mind they
game
win
7.
game 6
I don't
though.
like the
I don't
I'm
care
Celtics.
not
about them
saying
winning
nothing
game
till it's
6.
over. I'm not saying
You
nothing
you
till it's
you you
over.
talking right now, man. You talking a lot. Hey, Trill, what you think about Jimmy Butler guaranteeing a win in the post game press conference, saying I guarantee game 6? What you think about that, Trill? What you think?
Oh, I like that.
Mm.
Mr. Skip the press conference, Mr.
Mm-mm.
Laughing,
I mean,
Mr.
that is
Laughing
Jordan's
after
son.
Hey,
game
hey, hey,
four.
That is
let it finish,
Jordan's
Herm.
son.
You
Hey,
see how they be
keep
cutting
going,
me
Trill.
off? I
Keep going.
like that. I like that. I like
Hey,
that. I like that. I like that.
but yeah, Africa,
Man,
that
what's
is
wrong with a
Let
Jordan's
me
nigga
son.
let
having
me
Cause
get
you
a
remember
thought
confidence?
off, young
you remember
Africa.
Michael Jordan against the
Mm.
Pacers,
Yeah,
guaranteed they
but
was
what I'm
gonna win
saying, what's
game
wrong with a
7.
nigga having confidence,
He
huh?
guaranteed
Hey,
they was
hey,
gonna
Trill,
win
you think
game
yeah,
7.
that might turn up the Boston Celtics, right, Trill? That might make him even more ready, right, Trill? Like, what you saying?
Now listen,
He wasn't
this
even
this gonna be a
guaranteeing
white
game
hot
two. He was
subject
just like,
whenever
we
we
gotta
play
go
the
in there
boys.
and
We
win
coming in
game
all
two.
white.
Now he
It's all good,
guaranteeing
dog.
games. Okay, I
Yeah, he
like that.
guaranteed. That's what the chat said post
I
game
like
press
that.
conference. Okay, you like that? Okay, okay.
I like that. That mean he can't come out and bomb the place.
Hmm.
That mean he putting
Hey,
pressure on his
Jimmy Butler
teammates.
made shit on
Hey,
Lucky though.
listen.
He
Hey,
made shit on
listen.
Lucky.
Listen. Listen.
How the
Listen.
He
nigga
made
lucky,
shit
man?
on
Listen.
Man, the
Lucky,
nigga had
man.
Listen.
a bad
Listen. Can
game
I
and
get a
still
thought
scored
off,
29.
man?
Let that sink in.
Can I get one one thought off, man.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead,
man. Come
Trim.
on, James, man. Come on, man. Let the brother talk, man.
Listen, man.
I
That
was asking to
guarantee
Herm. Go ahead, Trill.
that guarantee, that ain't doing nothing but putting pressure on the rest of his teammates, bro. Whether he come out there and do what he do or not, he gonna need the rest of them guys,
Facts.
especially at home. And
Facts.
you don't need no bulletin board material, bro. When you got niggas like the truth all up in JB and JT ear now, man.
Mm.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, for real. Like them niggas tried to go away from being mentored by KG and Paul Pierce, and now them niggas coming back around when it's game time, bro. They know what's going on, bro. They ain't do no talking this game. That's good, Jimmy talking. He made because that's what he want them to do. That's what he want them to do. And that's what Ticket over here talking about. Oh, I like that from Grant Williams, him doing battling. No, we don't. No. Near you like that because that was giving your man Jimmy some juice. We ain't giving your boy no more juice, bro. Ain't no more juice for your boy Jimmy,
So y'all
man. Let
some
him.
silent killers, not Trill? Oh,
Hey,
Trill, y'all
look,
silent killers now? Y'all ain't doing no talking. Y'all just playing?
that's what we was doing today. I ain't like it when they was talking. I was the main one up in here talking shit about that. I said them niggas was fucking
Now,
up, and
I know you're a real nigga. You been on this bitch since day one, since I jumped on here. You been a Boston fan. Remember, I gave y'all credit when
yeah,
y'all did go to the finals. Even in the bubble when y'all was making noise till y'all played my team. I told you that too. So Boston, they got a solid foundation too. They did it the right way. I'm not saying all that, dog.
we lost
Listen,
Malcolm Brogdon. No, we ain't
hold
gonna
up.
probably.
Y'all lost him tonight?
Yeah, he already been hurt the whole since game one with his damn elbow. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
he only played a little one, then he went out. Yeah, he didn't play the
Prayers
rest
yeah,
of
go
it.
he
for that
might not
nigga,
even
man.
play.
I don't want to see nobody injured.
He got a
So we
sprained
dropping like
elbow.
flies. I ain't lying, brother. And that's the only thing I hate. For once, let's get it, two teams that's healthy and can finish the playoffs. No, it's too many injuries, bro. If these dudes really working out the right way, if they
That
putting the
happens
right stuff
every
in
year,
their
though.
body, how these niggas
Every
just
year.
coming down clumsy, twisting their own ankle? Ain't nobody under you. You can't jump and come down flat footed, nigga. What's wrong with you? Like it be some freak ass accidents. I be watching. I be like, damn, niggas just pulled up. It's something he eating, the way he working out, his nutrition. So this shit is
And got
like pissing
and
me
got
off.
him out. He
I want to
already
see
pissed
Kawhi
me
and
off
Paul George
getting hurt
and
in the
Lakers in the
offseason.
Western Conference Finals at healthy. You know, that's what we've been dying for. We can't even get there. I want to see KD and LeBron. We didn't see that shit since 18. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Niggas
you
can't even
know who
make it.
name I didn't hear a lot of today? And I like that. Marcus Smart, bro. I did not I do not
No,
like
he just,
Marcus
when he
Smart,
played
man.
solid though, Trail, he played
What
big
was he
tonight.
doing? Because I ain't hear his name a lot tonight.
You know, I'm talking about the other night, the game that I watched in
Oh,
game three. I mean, I'm game four, my bad.
yeah.
That y'all won, y'all
Yeah,
first
game
game.
four. Yeah, I
I
heard his
watched
name a
that
lot
game
that
right
night.
there. Dog, that nigga Marcus Smart. One game he had 10 assists, a double double. But they lost that game. But I'm saying he in tune. Boston got a
Yeah.
solid team. I ain't scared of them though.
Yeah, I just like they made this shit a series, man. But right now, I got, you know what I'm saying? I think it's up in the air, man. I think it's up in the air, man. But after game three, because at first I wanted to get swept because I wanted them to break up some of this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I still don't like cockeyed, man. And I think this gonna make them keep this nigga, man. But
Taylor Brown was hot tonight. I looked at the box scores
yeah,
while I'm on
Jalen
here
Brown
fucking
was
with no
due.
them.
He was due. He was due because man, that nigga was ass. And he due for the 290, 56, 58 million a year. Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. 290 million. He gotta go out there and do that, bro. He gotta go out there and do something. I'm glad he came out. I was expecting him to go back. He supposed to be like the poor man's Jimmy Butler. He gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta match Jimmy, bro. He gotta match Jimmy to me, bro. It shouldn't be just no Tatum, bro. Tatum should be able to finesse and play make and do something, bro. Because I'm glad them turnovers was down too, man. Now y'all get to see how we feel when them motherfucking turnovers be happening, bro. Cause y'all had a whole lot of turnovers tonight.
That comes from pressure. That y'all was putting, y'all ranched up the pressure. Then another thing that come from Like we got to get in our sets early. We wait too late to get in our sets. Boston is a good defensive team, whether people won't know it or not. I know I said Boston at 5. I already called 6. You know what I mean? Just looking at the last 2 times that we played, how it wind down. You know, we had a chance last year, even though it took one shot. It was a bad shot too. Like, play for the overtime. So maybe fatigue is sitting in on Jimmy, but I don't believe it till I see it. And normally when you have 2 bad games and you're struggling from the field, the home crowd can get you going where you can close and it'd be easy. Like I've seen us do it time and time again. And I was against the bubble, but I know for a fact, bro, after seeing this team, we battled through injuries the next year and when we got swept by Giannis. But how come that we keep getting further than anybody that built their team like us with more draft picks? They built their team just like us out the mud, ain't cheating the system. That's why I applaud them. But when they healthy, they go to the Western Conference Finals. Name me a nigga. Bam is not on Jamal level. So we can cut that shit out right now. Y'all keep talking about Bam was the second best player, but Tyler Hero averaged more than him coming off the goddamn bench at 20 points. This Bam first 20-point season. That's how Low always trying to finesse the shit and be like, you know what? I'm gonna just do one season that he did do it. What about the rest of them? I read out the record. Bam averaged 17 points one year and 15 in the playoffs. Why his numbers always go down? But he the second best player. Jimmy don't have no fucking reliable second best player. Yeah, he the second best player in Miami because of the expectations that we got for him. But come on, man, don't sit here and tell me that this nigga is a Jamal Murray, is a Paul George type player. Yeah, he plays solid deep, but the nigga hit miss on offense. You still got to bring it on the offensive level. And scoring 13, 10, and 16 ain't gonna get it. You supposed to be that other 20-point scorer. Why you scoring 20 points this year and your numbers going down in the playoffs? Come on, man. Why your numbers always go down in the playoffs? And I'm trying to hold on to you because I see the potential. And I know Pat Riley can get it out of them. That organization get it out of everybody. Look at Gabe Vincent. Look at Martin. Trash niggas that nigga nobody ain't want. So we taking y'all trash and making out of pressure. Putting pressure on that shit. And they coming out as being diamonds. And like I say, we don't need no star power. One talk was about trade for James Harden. Then we need to think about getting for Embiid. Then we need to go after Dame Lillard. Man, look, we young, we can run. We just get hurt at the fucking wrong time, dog. At the fucking wrong time. Now look at it. We got 3 niggas in the backcourt. All sitting on the goddamn sideline. And we can't use that as an excuse. So I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Can we just get 2 teams that's healthy going down the stretch so we can see who the best team for a change? Just give me one.
Them niggas just play so damn hard and just they don't care. Game 10, niggas getting hurt because they playing they ass off in that Miami system, bro. Yeah.
That's why we have to set a ball, Trill. We don't need Jimmy to go out there because when Jimmy scored a 16 and we beat y'all, we had y'all getting about 28, 30 and y'all cut it. We beat y'all big. Y'all just got y'all revenge back. At the end of the day, like I say, this team as far as this team, how many Easter Conference Finals y'all been to?
I think this is 4 or 5.
Come on, man. There ain't no fucking pool ass team. I'm just not scared of them because, like I said, this is a trilogy. Y'all know this. Y'all keep saying the bubble don't count. All right, the bubble don't count then. So this is a trilogy.
Damn, was Jaylen Brown in there before Tatum? I think Jaylen Brown made it to the East Finals before Tatum came
Nah,
too.
but both of them niggas was deado.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Y'all
before
drafted Jalen
Tatum got
Brown
there,
first?
Jaylen Brown made it with what's his name? Isaiah, I think.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all drafted Brown before Tatum?
Yeah, Brown came before Tatum.
All right, all right. Well,
Yeah.
there you have it. Y'all built that team right. Y'all mixed it with veterans. You know what I mean?
At
Then
one
y'all
point in
veterans
time,
still
Bam
playing. Y'all
was
still
better
can
than
rely on
Jamal,
Marcus
though. I
Smart,
agree with you.
Al Horford.
Jamal is ascending to a way much better player. He making the NBA look like a fool that he wasn't no All Star. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why he wasn't no All Star. That's crazy.
Who ain't make the All-Star team, you say?
I said the way Jamal Murray ascending, he making the NBA look stupid for not even being an All-Star. I
Hey,
don't
man,
know.
listen.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
That dude is a sniper, bro. He just got to stay healthy. Injuries derail him. And I'm not saying if he would have been healthy, they wouldn't have got far. But I just want to just point that out. All the praise that Jokic get and try to make it seem like Jamal not on his level. All the teams have injuries to their team, dog. Like for real, and it be catastrophic injuries where it be a nigga that can give you buckets, or a nigga that can be a defender to slow somebody down on another team. It never failed. Go look at the history. KD getting hurt. Kawhi had to limp through. Now he can't even play damn near no more and give us those matchups. You know what I mean? Paul George stayed hurt and inconsistent. I'm just saying, like AD in and out the lineup. These dudes do not stay healthy to give us a full dose of what's going on. But the teams who doing it the right way, who like y'all, Denver, Miami, you got a couple teams. I like what Sacramento did. They took all the players that the other teams ain't want. Because Sabonis, I would never got rid of that nigga and kept no Miles Turner. Sabonis would have been my stepping stone in Indiana. We'd have built around that nigga. You
You
let
know
that
what we
nigga
said
go
in
for
years prior.
Miles
It was
Turner.
about matchups, man. The Kings would have went. If Kings ain't faced the Warriors, I think they would have beat some of them other teams, bro. I think they would have beat the Lakers first round. I think so. Them
But
boys
see,
got too much
what the
firepower.
dude, what the dude name is who played for Atlanta? Hurdle or some shit. Number 7, and the dude, the little slim dude. He went over there to Sacramento and
Herder. Yeah,
balled out.
Kevin Herder.
Yeah, he
Kevin
went over there
Herder.
and balled out. Atlanta was crazy.
They,
Like, what you
they did.
breaking these teams up? Let these dudes develop and rock out. You
Yeah,
feel me? You find Nate McMillan. Come on, man. I got problems with this era. And then that result of KD not wanting to be in Brooklyn and stay in Brooklyn. You feel me? Want to go keep doing what he doing. Now Kyrie going over here. Now he about to. I hope he stay in Dallas because I think if him and Luka get a full training camp under their belt and work together, Luka is a great passer. Kyrie can get his own shot. So he
I
not no
like
underrated
Christian
passer.
Wood.
But come on, man, that
I
shit can
like.
work if you keep building.
Yeah, I like Christian Woods too. They just need a couple more pieces. They got that 10th pick. They might can get Bogdanovich from Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be a
And
nice picture.
hell yeah, that's what they've been talking about. So I hope Detroit do it because I don't want Bogdanovich on Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to let that little young team build. We don't need nobody like no Bogdanovich unless it's for a trade, bro. That nigga. We already know we already know he get buckets, but he can be used on a team, on another team, or Portland or Dallas, somebody, bro. Shit, y'all, they can even take Marvin Bagley, somebody else too. Shit, I don't want him no more either. I fuck with Marvin Bagley too, but shit, there's some pieces out there. I hope shit this draft gonna be.
So you think he a bus trip?
I don't. I think it's bad he was picked so high though. That's it. 'Cause what he was picked over Luca and all them and Trey Young. That's the bad part, bro. That's the bad part. But really, he a double double. He a double double. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of good games this year with Detroit, bro. But he just get injured too, man. That's another thing. But I wouldn't. I don't want to call him no bust, man. I don't want to call him no bust, but he just a solid big man. He need to get his. He need to get that defense together. That's the only thing, man. He started showing a little flashes of that defense though, but it's just too much of a log jam over there with Wiseman, Bagley, Duran, all them damn big man Detroit got. So I just rather see him go somewhere where he can go somewhere and get 15 and 9 for somebody, man. That's what
I
I
think
want.
he a good scorer. I think he needs to get the
He,
weight though. Like get a
he
little
definitely
bigger,
get the
especially if
weight.
he gonna go to the west. But the east not so much. Just get cut up a little bit. And I see you talking about Marvin Bagley, right?
Marvin Bagley, and he had a couple 20 rebound games, and a lot of that. He was showing a lot of flashes this year for Detroit. Uh, Detroit was doing a good job of showcasing, man, what he really could do, man. It's just that there's so many other players they developing on that team. I'd rather see him somewhere where they trying to get that nigga the ball every night. But shit, Detroit was loving him out there. Shit, they was loving him out there. They like Bag. They gave him that money too. They gave him that 3 year, 12 a year. They talking about that's the worst contract on the team, but I disagree. That nigga got a lot of potential, bro. Still, like you said, hit them weights. He probably be good. Shit, he probably be straight, bro. That's what I'm trying to
What
get.
Cade Cunningham gonna do? He still hurt?
Killian,
What his name is? Cade Cunningham, a nigga from Oklahoma State.
okay, Cunningham was hurt. Yeah. He coming back. He coming back this year. And
I watched that nigga
they
body.
ain't get
Oh,
that.
I like his
They
game. He
sick
got
about
to
not
keep
getting the
pushing.
top 3 pick, man. They got that 5th pick in 2 years in a row. I just really don't think they need to be going out there trying to win this year, James. I'm just being real. I think they need to go on here and give it another try in that damn lottery, man. Cause it's some wing. They need a good wing, but they might come off with a good pick. I heard about them trading down for a dude named G.G. Jackson, but shit, I'd rather them just stay at 5 and get that twin, Amon Thompson. Get that dude Cam Whitmore from Villanova. Know what I'm saying? Get a nice 3 in there, but shit, I like them dudes that's coming out next year. I'll be on that type of shit. It's an overseas dude called Matis Buzelis, some shit. I hope I can remember this stream, come back to it, because I'm telling you, that nigga I'm telling you, it's some 6'11", 6'10" guards coming out next year. Telling you. It might be better than that dude, Victor Wembanyama.
Hey, I think everybody needs at least 1 year of college. You know what I mean? You good
Yeah,
enough to have to watch
definitely.
your AAU teammates and high schoolers. This the pros, man. This is the pros, bro. So you just can't come up in here. You don't have the muscle. You don't have the weight. You don't have the knowledge. You can't read defenses. They gonna rattle you your first 2 years, maybe 3. Now if you got the potential, you can shake up out of that. Back then, Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash couldn't even get off the bench for Dallas. You know, it took them niggas to get inserted and play a game and shit like that. But then, you could tell where the shift of the power was going because them dudes were more fundamentally sound. That's why they say Steve Nash is one of the greatest point guards in that era. Even though he got 2 MVPs, he started him out of the 7-second offense. That shit was pleasing because that's what they came out with. Don Nelson had a similar offense. You know what I mean? Up and tempo type shit. Catch that bitch and run. You know what I mean? Points Caden Sample, Barry Davis, Steven Jackson, and Monte Ellis. So, like, you had
I agree
teams
with
that
that
did
college.
before that. You had teams that was up and down, you feel me? But if that's your era, you ain't see the era before you, then you want this bitch talking about, oh man, they better than all them niggas back then. Them niggas ain't got nothing on y'all era. But like I say, man, where's the real competition at? All these niggas teaming up with each other to get a rank, man. There ain't no competition out here. That's why
Yeah,
I do respect
definitely.
Denver and I do respect Boston. No disrespect though, I do, I really do.
Yeah, they don't make no man. They don't make no moves. I'll be sitting there pissed. I watch everybody. Lakers got. Did you see how the Lakers got so many motherfuckers for free at the trade deadline? I'm looking at Brad Stevens like, you can't do nothing but get Mike Muscala, and we wanted the big man they got. What's his name from Magic? Damn, Mo Bamba. We wanted him, bro. We wanted him and we wanted Jared Vanderbilt. I was hearing both of their names ringing around on all the Celtics, uh, 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 all the Celtics, motherfucking forums and shit where they was talking and shit. about the rumors. I'm like, okay. I wasn't too excited about Jared Vanderbilt, but shit, I definitely wanted Mo Bamba. They got these
Only
niggas.
thing y'all need is starting defenders because y'all got two headhunters. Jalen Brown just need to play big. It's time for him to play big. We done seen him play big. You know, he play. To me, he a two-way player. He kind of remind me of Jimmy Butler, but him and Tatum got to share the rock. To be honest with you, he gonna go hard on defense. Sometimes you might not feel it. You gonna get cooked. We done seen all great players take nights off and shit. But when you know it's time to lock up and it's time to make a name for yourself and get your money, you can see the potential. That's why I say a lot of all that money going to a lot of shit, Trill. Because the more you pay these niggas, the more days they want off.
Yeah, they be tripping. That's why I'm saying all these people don't know what they talking about. Jalen Brown need his own team. I don't see that, bro.
Y'all better not break that up, Trill. Y'all just need to get them niggas to play together. Get them
Exactly.
to
That's it,
understand,
man.
you know, if one doing good, you lock up. Niggas go lock that. They start sacrifice sometime. If you see that nigga cooking, go over there and you lock him up. Y'all
That's
share
what I
that
was
wealth,
glad
man.
about Emi Udoka because he showed everybody that was telling me, dog, they need to break that up. That system he had showed you that you need, and everybody started looking at that. Oh yeah, we need them wings like the Celtics. We need them wings like the Clippers. Everybody wanted them wings after they seen that success, man. Now it's a wing league.
Yeah,
Why
but
the
y'all
hell
got a
would you
dog
get
ass
rid of a
backcourt
wing?
that I ain't gonna lie for a defender. Tatum Long, Marcus Smart, he a pit bull even though he be flopping. And Jalen Brown is
Flopping.
a solid defender. So I'm just saying, y'all got some hard nosed defenders over there to the point where I know, you know, there ain't no cakewalk that showed you that because you said they've been to five Eastern Conference Finals and went to the finals. I'm not sleeping on Boston. That's not what I'm saying.
They
I'm
still
just
ain't
when,
gave
when,
you no
when
point
you look
guard.
at what a team doing with more or less and everybody else healthy, and you still doing what you're doing until they lose, you cannot hate that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it to Boston if we was in that situation Boston was in. Top seed, they missing Jalen Brown because who they power? Know who else balling now when we get ourselves right quick? That nigga Derek White, boy. That
And
nigga lying in the middle of his fucking head,
he
man. That
keep
nigga been
proving me
spanking
wrong.
me just the last 3 games.
He be proving me wrong. I don't like him, bro. I mean, I
That
didn't.
nigga
Cause
sneaky, dog.
he getting paid 20 million, and I just didn't like him. You know, he getting paid that money.
George Jefferson the third though, bro, that nigga hitting them bitches now, dog. At first, that nigga could hit a lick. I was like,
That
oh,
nigga George Jefferson.
George
That nigga
Jefferson
that's
the
like
third, Trey. That
Batman
nigga, you see
single
that nigga
headline.
laughing, dog? That nigga look like George Jefferson third son, man. That nigga
Man,
out there
that
balling though.
Charles nigga was cooking that nigga headline, boy.
Man, at some point, bro, you just need to go ball and get a toupee. You know, look,
Man,
they got road game, man. Try to grow that shit back, man. I ain't here to rip nobody, man, but damn, dog, I ain't walking around like that, dog. I'm either going MJ, I'm going just for me in a road game or something. So I'm gonna put that bitch back where it's supposed to be. LeBron, he must be.
he
When
can even have
when
that
this shit
Al
was
Horford,
peeling back like a turf,
that low
if you
Ti
put the
cut, like
basketball court down,
him.
huh?
He can even have that Al Horford, that low Ti. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That one, that half of one all the way around. Shit,
But
rock
dog,
that
sure,
shit,
dog, you
bro.
see how far back that boy line to go, dog. Let's keep it a
Oh my
thousand.
god,
You
bro.
can't get no lining.
He
You
looked like
got to cut that off.
he looked like
Just
a
imagine if
female
he
with that,
had
bro.
braids or dreads. Boy, that nigga shit look. Oh,
He looked like a girl with that shit, bro. That looked like a good somebody
no
girl.
way, dog. My bad, bro. My bad. But yeah, y'all got the last 2 games, bro. I can't talk. Only thing I'm saying is
That's
it's a
all I
finish line.
wanted, bro. Shit, but at the same time, that ain't what
That's
I
what I
want.
wanted, though, sir. Trill.
Yeah, we want a series. We all do secretly want a series, even
They
me.
just mad the Lakers got their ass swept, and their team not in it. The Rag got demolished by Denver. So I'm just saying, like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's
We
another. I did want to get swept because I told you I wanted to get it broke up, but at the same time, I don't want that on Jason Tatum legacy, bro. Because the way these niggas be cooking him every bad game, that's gonna be something they gonna go back. Man, what about him getting swept in the? Yeah, I'm like, nah, he don't need that on his resume, bro. Nah, they gotta come on
have
now.
Tatum ever got swept before?
Huh? No, I don't
All
think
right, then
so.
that's what I'm saying. Even when they was puppets, they was going 7 games with LeBron.
Going
I don't
7
think them
games,
dudes got
man.
that on their mind. I never said sweep, dog. You ain't never hear me say sweep. I say 5 or 6.
When
I said we could beat
the
them in 5, but then
when the
when
Knicks
Gabe
beat them,
Vincent went down, he talking about he not playing. I'm like, man, the fucking injury bug, but now we ain't got no motherfucking back coach. I'm like, man, this shit got to be fucking pissing me off right now. Because if
how
you
many
look at
games
it,
did they
dog,
lose
the
to
last,
the Nets?
the last since Jimmy Butler got there, every year we've been battling an injury bug. And
Yeah,
we never went in that motherfucker playoffs healthy. I'm like, man, that shit crazy.
and we ain't even get to have 1 minute of Gallinari. I was excited about that addition. This motherfucker get hurt in some fucking playing for his overseas team and that
I
bullshit. Them
forgot y'all
bullshit ass
had this.
games, man. Yeah, I
Damn, we
thought,
gotta reload real quick, dog.
man, bro, and he
We
only
gotta
get
reload.
better.
I keep Martin, I keep Vincent, I keep Hightower because he's a young defender, and we can develop him because I heard he did good tonight. So
Man, they gonna try to
when I'm
overpay for
playing,
some of y'all role players, bro. They gonna.
I just hope they don't go for the money. I ain't trying to stop them, but they earned themselves a
Yeah,
bag, just like Austin Reeves, just like
but
Hachimura.
they
Niggas
might
earning
not be
bags
them
out here,
same
man.
players without that system, bro. So
Huh?
I probably they might not be the same players without that system. We don't know.
That's a good thing. I mean, well, that's a good point.
That's a good way to stay, because man, y'all just gonna leave for that money, and y'all might not be the same impact without that system, man. Shit, that shit remind me of Detroit shit, bro. They just ain't got no Ben Wallace. That remind me of that shit. Them motherfuckers scrappy.
I ain't
But
gonna lie.
they got better shooting. They got better shooting from the three than Detroit. Well, in this series, it looked like they shit. To me, they do much better shooting than Detroit. Even though they said y'all ain't shoot good in the regular season.
Yeah.
But shit, them niggas got snipers, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Them niggas got snipers. Them niggas is tough, man. Shit, y'all gonna be like you said, them injuries, man. Y'all come back next year, this year, that's next year. Them boys gonna be Victor Oladipo, all them boys, man.
That's why I hope we resign. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Lil Black. Sure, he started to get his legs up under him. Like I said, I'm not really tripping off of that. But we still took a 3-0 lead, but all that being said happening. Now the hero got hurt in
The
the
spirit.
spirit before that. So that's not no excuse that I'm making. I'm just saying, even when you look back on the history of the game, KD getting hurt. Fucking Giannis hyperextending his knee, but he still went through the pain and did it. Say, oh, Chris Paul take plays, like even though he breaking down, you know what I mean? AD getting hurt, gotta miss 20 some games. Like whether they hurt or not, like we can't even get a full season where everybody at their best. And I'm not saying don't go hard, but like if you how many injuries Boston had this year, Trail? Let me put it that way.
Hmm. They had some little short. They had some little short injuries where motherfuckers came back.
All
But
right.
like I
But
said,
then
they did. Other than Gallinari in the off season, it wasn't too many injuries, man.
all right, that's what I'm saying. See, y'all got depth, y'all can hide that because y'all drafted well. You feel me? We playing with undrafted players. We ain't draft shit.
8 or 9 of them.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't draft shit. We just grabbing niggas off the street because other teams don't want them. So and that's our fault. That's why I said what I said yesterday or that day on the video. You feel me? When I said we should have went down to Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony, and I wanted Kevin
Man,
Love. That would have solidified us. 3 veterans, 2 niggas to stretch the floor, and you got to reserve for Bam now. Kobe Zeller, all right. But come on, man, Pat
man,
Corleone. You got to pull that string, man. You see we need help at those positions. That Carmelo and Jimmy Butler, where Carmelo ain't got to be the number one. You kick that shit out to Melo, he gonna do his thing, just like he was helping the Lakers, regardless
You
if they
know
made the
Cody
playoffs or
Zeller
not.
not gonna play. You might as well get the White with somebody that can come in there. That nigga screens is something different, bro.
Man, he's how big that nigga shoulders is.
Man, bro. That's who was making all them lanes, creating all them lanes for LeBron that year. That's why I was like, "There, the Lakers done when they got rid of him." I was
Listen,
watching that shit.
AD didn't even stop Jokic. They put the White Howard in the game.
Yeah,
And he was in foul
I
trouble
forgot
the
all
first two
about
games.
that.
So when he got his mind right, Ticket called
Yeah,
that shit out. The White Howard had that nigga in HOD.
that was the why. I forgot all about that. The White Howard
Remember
was
that?
making
And
all
they
them
be on this
shots,
bitch
bro.
praising yo. Man, I got ammo for
They was
10.
giving AD all the credit.
And they gave AD all the credit. That's why you talking about who's the better defender, AD,
Mhm.
uh, 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 Rudy Gobert. Nigga, Rudy Gobert not even better than the White. The White did a better job than that. And how many points Rudy Gobert got hit for this year in the finals? See, that's the way he be trying to finesse. I mean, in the first round, that's the way he be trying to finesse. The,
The people got
Minnesota got
residual
one
pictures,
game off of
man.
them. They damn near swept Minnesota. So how good Rudy Gobert was in that series? You gonna go back to 2020 trying to make a statement about who would defend if he was playing because he won a defensive player award that year. But that shit is a moot point because I'm gonna tell you why. That shit, dog, ain't no fucking way in the world you gonna sit here and tell me that nigga won three of them bitches in a row. All the niggas that was out here playing D, that was at other positions. I understand it's a big man walk because you ain't got no big man. Now you trying to put Rudy Gobert on Anthony Davis and Jokic level and B level when you know that's not the case. He have a couple of good games where he can get 18 and 8, but I watched that 2020 finals. That nigga was just like Bam, a hit and miss. And Donovan Mitchell was the only nigga out there emptying the clip. The only nigga out there emptying the clip. Mike Conley came back because he had family problems. When I seen them two niggas go for those 450 balls, I'm like, man, they was talking about Jokic around that time like that then. Because he was averaging all them triple doubles, getting this and getting everybody involved. Of course, man. Listen, if you got the ball in your hand all day and you pass it to a nigga, he shoot and make it. How you create something for him?
Who that? Rondo, Danny Green, all them niggas. They was talking on defense. I ain't gonna lie. I
Well,
just think about that. Yeah, them
oh,
niggas was.
Trill,
Yeah.
if I'm coming up the court, it counts as an assist though, but how special is it? If I pass it to you and you a sniper and you hit your shot,
Hmm. Hmm.
see, you had 1,000 niggas in this bitch trying to jump me, so now I can really talk. And since they won't talk basketball, let's talk basketball. He make a good couple of good threads and needles and woo 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 here and there, but don't act like that's how you get all this assists. How important it is to pass to a nigga like Jamal Murray, who was on fire this whole year, and Michael Porter Jr., who was contributing, KCP, Doodoo Brown, Jeff Green, a veteran hitting shots. How hard is that? Because a
Man,
nigga
that's
triple
a lot of.
team and you throw it into the open man. This is the NBA. They're supposed to hit the open shot. But Jimmy don't get no credit for that.
Yeah, Jeff
But
Green is
Jimmy
a
doing
lot better than.
he ain't averaging no 8, 9, and 6. Jimmy around 5, 6, and 6. He said well. Jimmy played defense. Jokic don't. So what I'm saying is, man, come on, bro. We gotta stop praising this one side of the ball and giving these peers because he averaged a triple double. We just seen Russell do this drill, right? They can't get out the first round. And they say he had more help than Jokic.
Man, I seen that Denver roster every year. I already said they got depth, but every year they get more depth, and I'm just like, it ain't just. I'm with you on that. Like it's just like them motherfuckers. Like they got a lot of depth, bro. They got
Well,
a
they upgraded
whole lot
so
of
much,
depth.
dog. They
They can
like
play you
Beyonce the
so
way they
many different
upgrade.
ways, bro.
They got KCP. They got Aaron God. They got
You got
motherfucking Doodoo
MPJ
Brown.
that can play. They got
Then you got
everybody can
Jeff
play two or
Green.
three positions. Who can't play two or three positions?
That's what
You
I'm
got
saying. You got 4 niggas right there.
you got MPJ. He's 6'10". He playing the 2, 3, and the 4.
Remember in the bubble, they was killing him. Somebody he wasn't playing no defense.
Man, that nigga, all he got to do is put his hands up, and he changing shots. As long as he stay, he ain't got to do too much. He too
No,
long. They too
he a way
long.
better player than when he was when he played in the bubble. I give him that. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie to
definitely.
you.
But that nigga, they said that nigga, they said that nigga don't play 181 games total in his career, and in 90 games he didn't have 0 assists. MPJ, man.
No, but he know his role for Denver. If I
Yeah,
get assist by passing it, that's cool. When you have a lot of ball movement, backdoor cuts it be open. All right, because you made the right read and you passed the ball to a nigga that hit the open shot. I I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I really think assist is that overrated. But assist is so overrated, y'all trying to say that's better than a nigga creating his own shot. That's why he averaged 13 assists. So if you pass the
I
Ray Allen or Steph
thought that
Curry
was
30
stat
times
pad
a
in the
fucking
regular
game,
season.
you gonna get 15 assists. I'm quite sure of that. Feel what I'm saying, Trill?
Nah, for real, I ain't until these playoffs. I was like, yeah, the regular season that was stat padding to me. I ain't gonna lie, man. Maybe I was
Dog, them
hating.
niggas got shooters over there. KCP.
Yeah, I
Listen,
wasn't watching the game in the regular season, and now I get to see they got too many shooters here. They
boy, they got bangers.
legendary.
Listen, Boston got bangers. Miami got bangers. And that's when we started shooting the ball well. We always been a 3-point shooting team since Jimmy got there. That's how we built our team. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. They paid Duncan Robinson off his potential. Look like it's starting to pay off. Just don't give up on him. He need more burn. He need to keep building his confidence, and we'll be all right. We'll be all right. You feel me? Tyler Hero being hurt, giving him that opportunity.
And he's showing them he can drive to the basket and do all that shit. I know Duncan Robinson. Like he was the best player on the Michigan team before he left. I know Duncan Robinson. That's why I was surprised that he just turned into they were just having him just a specialist. I was like, nah, this dude can ball. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Duncan Robinson. Now they just not seeing this shit. But he been like that, man.
Now this nigga
Man,
6'8",
he was
dog. You know how they
he
say
was
Steph Curry can just come off
yeah.
screen and jab step and just steal jack. He got that same potential. For real, dog. Listen, that was him, Jordan Poole, and who else was on that
Yeah,
team?
yeah, then they had. I think they had old boy
Yeah,
from the
Tim
Mavericks.
Hardaway, Trey
Yeah,
Burks. We went to the
Tim
national championship.
Hardaway. Yep,
That was the year you talking about, I think.
yep. Duncan, right? Yep, that's the squad right there. Damn, I forgot he was
That's when
playing
I
for that
noticed
one.
that nigga could shoot that thing. I'm a Michigan
Yeah.
nigga. I'm like, boy,
Oh yeah,
if they let that nigga go, that nigga
and
just
they
needs
had
some
Glenn
rep.
Robinson the third. Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, Glenn Robinson the third. Look, that nigga was getting reps in Michigan. They was letting him do his thing. That
Man,
nigga was pulling up long. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? That's how I found out about Jordan Poole.
he might
Jordan
even play
Poole
the
never
year
supposed
with
to touch
Karis
the G
LeVert.
League, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. He
He
just
might
wasn't getting the
even play 1
opportunity.
year with Karis LeVert too. I
Yeah.
think.
Who you talking
But
about?
I
Terrence
said
LeVert was
Duncan
on
Robinson.
that team. He
Yeah,
was on
Karis
that team
LeVert.
too.
Yeah. They
I
all
forgot
took a
about Terrence
turn.
LeVert.
Damn, they was loaded, bro. Look, damn.
I
Them was
was
all
mad we lost
3-star
though.
players too, man. Them was all slept on players. Well, none of them players no 5 stars. None of them.
I listen. I was mad we lost, dog. That championship. That shit blowed it. Steve Fisher came back, thought he was gonna win that bitch. But salute to Glenn Rice for getting us one in '89. That was a long time ago. We feel like
Yeah,
the Knicks,
Glenn
boy.
Rice.
Fuck.
Oh man,
But at least
Glenn
we
Rice
always
and
give
Amir
ourselves a
Robinson.
chance. The Fab Five was in that bitch. Michigan been in that bitch lately 2 or 3 times since then. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that
So
was the first Chris Webber sighting at the basketball. He didn't slid to the football game, but that was his first time sliding to the basketball game. They wanted, they wanted to be mad. They wanted to say he cursed that game. I'm like, man, leave this man alone. Damn. Ah,
no, that's
damn.
it. If you look at that play though, Trill, go pull that play up. When Chris Webber, they say he trapped. All right, call it. He to be when he got the ball and took a step, he should have just put it down. If you want to call that travel, but that's just like I caught the ball, I got my pivot, and I take a step forward, and I come back. That's not no fucking travel. I ain't never moved my other foot. I just put that foot forward and stopped and looked around. Then I put the ball down and kept dribbling. Now I can see if I put that foot forward and then moved my pivot foot after that I caught the ball on my pivot, then you can say that's travel. So, but anyway, he running to the sideline to their corner and he looking. Guess who it was that told him to call the timeout? Nobody ain't gonna talk
Somebody
about
on
that.
the bench. Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Who was that on that bench saying that,
Rob
man?
Palinka, stupid ass.
That was Rob Palinka. Wow.
Rob Palinka telling
Wow.
that nigga call the timeout, like timeout, timeout. So Chris Webber turned straight to the referee and called a timeout. Because nobody else wasn't saying that. Nobody ain't saying no. Nobody, like, they was confused. So, look, I'll give you the first one. They wasn't ready against Duke. But that North Carolina, the dudes paused. They was ready. They come with the ball through this high black socks. Dog, them bitches was raping us that whole finals. I mean, that whole championship. And I'm like, man, I know them bitches ain't about to rob us. That's why it came down to that one play. We wasn't trying to let them bitches rob us. We know what they was trying to do. North Carolina was getting all the calls. George Lynch looked like he was hitting all the threes. That bitch couldn't hit a fucking notion if you paid him to. I'm
How
like,
did the
man,
ball end up
now
in Weber's
Sherman Williams,
hand?
the nigga Sherman Williams, number 21, that nigga was cooking us. And Eric
Oh yeah,
Montross, he
yeah,
had
yeah,
a
yeah.
style of game, but he wasn't better than Weber. Weber was killing that nigga.
I think that's that same nigga ended up saying Jordan ain't all. I was like, man, get your ass out of here. Oh no, that's Rashad McCants. Never mind, Rashad
Oh yeah,
McCants.
that's because he went to North Carolina.
He was talking about Jordan ain't better than man. That niggas trash, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, though. Them old school memories, like I ain't gonna lie, like just saying niggas wanted to compete at a high level. That outweigh everything, bro. You know, Trail, you to see your team do it right and don't break it up. Remember they say y'all needed a point guard, right? Y'all y'all
Yeah, I've
y'all
been
fix
saying
that.
that.
Y'all fix that position. Y'all ain't go try to stack the deck, break up y'all that foundation to get another superstar because they say you need 2, 3 superstars. Let Tatum and Brown rock out. They'd have been the more conference finals than the niggas who teaming up.
Yeah,
How
and
many
they got
conference
Malcolm
finals Book
Brogdon.
and KD been to?
I said Malcolm Brogdon is a good enough point guard, but I don't want no small point guards. I wanted people like Malcolm Brogdon that's a little long and play the point guard. That's it. But I'll take a motherfucker that can just handle that rock, man. That can
Hey,
come in.
Trent, I'm about to ruffle some feathers with this one. Listen to this. Who you taking, Westbrook and Durant or Jamal and Jokic?
Westbrook and Durant or Jamal and Jokic. Westbrook and Durant. We talking
I
about
mean,
prime. We talking about prime
yeah,
Westbrook
I'm talking about the
and
prime when they went to the finals, when it was up 3-1, before they broke the team up. That first team, I don't want to add James Harden
I'm
to the
taking
mix. I just want to go 2 for 2 right there. I just want to see something.
as much as impressive my man's is. I'm taking Russ and KD. I'm just saying. I mean, this is this, but it's hard. It's a tough one, man. But I just remember that time of the OKC, how OKC just everybody became OKC fans, and when them niggas beat Kobe and all that shit, man. That shit was impressive, man. Them niggas was young, getting it in. They was different then, man. I don't know. KD, he ain't the same player, but that'll be a tough one though, man. Cause this boy Jamal, this boy Jamal can do a lot more than Westbrook, but and
All right.
that wasn't even Westbrook with the triple doubles then too. So that was
Yeah,
just
Westbrook
Westbrook
was more
high
about scoring
flying
and hustling.
around.
Oh,
He was high flying and playing D then.
yeah, that's what I do. So I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one more. Who I had in mind? Yeah. Uh, I don't want to go too high. I just want to stay with the young squad of this generation. Like, so I'm gonna go. since they be praising Rudy Gobert and putting him up there like he a championship piece or something. Uh, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert against who can I put them up against? I don't want to cheat though, because I don't want to go too far back. I want to try to stay in the same era. So
Not Lillard or nobody here.
I was thinking about that. Yeah, I was gonna say Lillard and Aldridge, but that when Lillard was hitting all those game winners. But Lillard and Aldridge ain't never really did that. They made it to the Western Conference Finals, but Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert never made it that far. So I'm just saying, I'm trying to put two and two together,
Hmm.
like teams that had two people that they say was on that level was the second best player. Because if y'all telling me Rudy Gobert is
Paul
this and
George
that,
and
he's supposed to be the
Hibbert.
second best player on the team behind Donovan Mitchell. That's what y'all like how y'all saying it. So I'm trying to find out Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, and I'll
What
go with
about
Dame a
Paul
little.
George and Hibbert?
Huh?
Paul George and Roy Hibbert. What about them?
Oh, that's a good matchup. We could use them. So who you
Shit.
got?
I'm taking Hibbert weak ass and then Paul George. I'm, I'm,
I
I'm
think you
taking
said
him, bro.
Hibbert weak
That
ass.
dude, but Gobert been overrated for a long time, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But it be
All right,
some
listen to
games
this.
where
I
he
got I
show up
got one.
though.
I got one. Uh, this this a power forward. As long as it's a big in the backcourt. Chris Paul and David West. You heard me?
Yeah,
Against James Harden and Capella.
Chris Paul, David West, against Capella and Damn, that's a tough one right there, boy. Chris Paul, David West. Them niggas was consistent, man. Um, I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna take a stick with Chris Paul, bro. It's tough, man. Though stick with Chris Paul and David West, man. They gonna bring it every night, man. They gonna bring it every night, man. It was Harden was a beast. No. Harden and Capella was a beast. That nigga
I
made
I go
Capella
with I
forget.
go with Chris Paul and David West because of the simple fact David West could create for himself and still get buckets. Clint Capella had to get his off missing his lives.
Yeah, that's
But
a
I ain't
good
gonna
point.
lie, the run that James Harden had with Clint Capella was longer, it was more efficient. And I ain't gonna say, but it is a hard decision. But the only reason why I'm gonna get a nod to Chris Paul and David West because of David West, not
Yeah, because
because of
of
Chris
David
Paul and
West.
James Harden.
Definitely not. Definitely because
You
of
know what I
David West,
mean? So
man.
to me, them two was a wash. But the way they played, like the 8 year run they had in Houston, that shit was remarkable. He putting all these 30-point carrying the team like he was, just couldn't get over the hump. You know what I mean? So got a couple of Western Conference under his belt. He had to choke a couple of times to learn how to win, even though he still wound up choking in the end. But he got a good run too. All right, let me see. Steve Nash and Amira Stoudemire, and I'm gonna go with Gary Payton and Sean Kemp.
Steve Nash. Man. I think I'm gonna go with the Sonics, man.
The reason why I'm saying that because they both type of, Amira catch that bitch and he got a little jumper. To me, he had Sean Kemp could shoot that thing, but hey,
Yeah,
bro, that
Murray
is a horrible
Stoudemire
shit. I ain't
was
gonna
hitting
lie. You
that
going
free
with the
throw
Sonics,
shot.
bro?
Murray Stoudemire was hitting that free throw shot for real.
Yeah, you going with the Sonics though?
I'm going with the Sonics, man. It's a tough one though. It's a real tough one because shit.
Both of
Steve
them
Nash
teams
a
is
better
built right though.
playmaker. Steve Nash a better playmaker, better shooter. You know what I'm saying? Kemp and Stoudemire,
So let me
they
ask you
ain't
a
never
question, Trail.
watched.
Can we call Gary Payton the floor gentleman? Because he was averaging what, 19 and almost 10 assists. Can we really call him a floor gentleman?
Um,
19-7 or 19-8, something like that. So you got Sean Kemp. That's still like a solid thing for a point guard compared to you scoring 30 and having 4 or 5 assists.
shit, to be honest, shit. Gary Payton with that number 2 jersey before the number 20. That was the first nigga I seen throwing alley oops.
All right, all right. Yeah.
I ain't seen nobody throwing alley oops before number 2 Jerry. I might, that was I mean, shit. If it was before my time, because shit, the first series I really remember growing up was Portland Trail Blazers and Bulls. I don't even remember the Magic in the Bulls. Man. That was like my first one. So shit, that's the first person I seen throwing them oops. And Hersey Hawkins, all them people, they was playing off the ball. He was a float. He was moving that ball around to me.
Hey,
Detlef
that's
Schrempf, all of
too.
these, yeah. They weren't really creating their own shots, man.
See, that's the thing about it, though, Trill. Yeah. Sometimes I think that's where y'all get stagnant when y'all move the ball, skip it to the open man. Y'all hit y'all shots because y'all pass it to the open man. This is the NBA. They're supposed to hit their open shots. Now, I ain't saying go 100 for 100 every time because everybody ain't no sniper from 3-point. But since this is a 3-point league, at least practice on your shots and hit the ones that's open. Hit majority of them. At least go 35 to 40% because you open. That's like a practice shot. You ain't
Yeah,
got to rush it because you
that's what you
open.
got me thinking about practice. And everybody hitting their practice shots. So that's got to be focused and whatever. But shit, even when you practice, you got to practice when you fatigue so you can have that.
Yeah, facts.
So you can have that experience, man. That's focus. So yeah, you got to hit them open shots, man. I see everybody hitting, even Westbrook in practice going crazy, hitting shots. It just don't make no sense. I
So
don't, I
I
don't
like
understand it.
I like what you said. You got to practice when you fatigue too. So when the games get long, you got to go overtime. You got to know how to fight through that. Some people don't take care of their body. Some people don't train right. But you can tell the ones that do. You can tell the ones that practice. You can tell the ones that get up their shot. That's why I'm not just trying to make it seem like I'm hating on Jokic. I'm just saying they have a solid team over there. And the way they try to make it seem like he's the catalyst to this, I could say the same thing about any superstar there. But at the end of the day, when Boston, you say Boston never had no major injury.
Denver got a
But
lot of people that's coming off the bench that'll start on a lot of teams around the NBA.
all right, that's the point I was gonna make. But when y'all lost Isaiah Thomas, when y'all lost Kyrie Irving, y'all still was making doors. Y'all still was getting to the conference finals.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying? That was
overachieved.
major pieces. That was major pieces though. That's just like a Jamal Murray, Kyrie, and fucking Isaiah. The way Isaiah was cooking up for a contract, but y'all still made it to the fucking finals with babies, nigga. This dude been having Jamie Grant veterans who ain't got a bag. This nigga had Torrey Craig who ain't got a bag. This nigga had the dude Gary something. This nigga had Will Barton. This nigga had Paul Millsap. Veterans. Mixture of a nice solid team.
Man, that team from the Celtics was so trash to me personally, in my opinion. Nigga, I was going for Wade and Rondo in the Bulls. I was
Look
going
at
for
him. Look
them.
at him. That nigga crazy.
I was rooting for them. Like, man, I had game. I'm like, man, that squad ain't shit. You know what I'm
So you
saying? Then
gave up
they
on Jen
beat
and
the
them?
Bulls. Man, I was over here. I had flip flop, went to the Bulls. Then I was sad the Bulls lost to Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
Come on,
saying.
Trey, dog. You gave up
No,
on
I'm
your
being
team,
real. I'm
dog.
being real. Like that team, they
Yeah,
overachieved
you
to me.
always have kept it real, though. I ain't gonna lie, but
Yeah.
damn, I can't see you giving up on Boston. I know you like
Man,
Detroit.
I
You
look,
fuck with
they,
them
they
too.
was they was going to the lottery like the year before that. Like they was going to the lottery. Like that year was like a surprise. Like
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's how they got
yeah,
Tatum, though, huh?
yeah, they got Tatum right out the yep. That was some of them years where they had got Tatum because of that Boston. I mean that Brooklyn trade.
Yeah.
That Brooklyn trade. That's how they get
All right.
Tatum
I see
down
what you're
and
talking about
him.
the hard times at. I see what you're talking about the hard times at.
That
But
one
they
draft,
always
I
had
think they got
potential, though.
Smart and Jalen Brown that same draft.
But
Something like
hold
that.
up. Y'all was young though, Trill. But I'm
Yeah.
saying them dudes was babies when they took LeBron to 7 games.
7 games. You look at Tatum's face when you look at that shit, man. You can just pull up the gifts and put Tatum LeBron. Look how young that nigga look, man.
When he posted LeBron, he thought he did something. I think that's when they say don't poke at the bell. Around that time, you couldn't poke at the bell. Because that nigga
These
was going
niggas
to finals
bragging
every
about
year.
beating it. They bragging about beating, man. Then the people got revisionist history bragging about beating my young Boston squad, rookies, were
Yeah,
playing
they was
without
rookie, but I
Kyrie
think
Irving.
if Isaiah would have been healthy, I think if Kyrie would have been healthy, it would have been a different series because you would have had a
Man,
veteran who could go out there and get buckets too. No, Isaiah, you notice Isaiah was up for 100 mil. That ball was cooking. That nigga was up for MVP count. I'm like, dog, this little midget, this nigga a goddamn midget.
and the whole season, while he was talking about he wanted that max, guess what Danny Ainge was putting out there? He ain't giving him that. He was already saying it the whole season. He wasn't gonna give him that. He was putting it out there in the media. He wasn't gonna give him that. So I
I
wasn't
think.
surprised, but everybody else was.
So you think they
Everybody else
messed
was.
over him? You think they messed over him? You think he was supposed to get that bread? Know what he did for them? Wasn't y'all number one of those years?
Man, the reason I think they messed over him is because they never brought him back when they had a chance, bro. But I know for sure they didn't value him like but at the same time with the tracking thing happened to his sister and all that, but they was already on what they was on. And they couldn't wait to get that trade. That trade that they got. So yeah, in a sense, they did fuck him over, but at the same time, they really fucked him over by never bringing him back when they could have brought him back from the minimum. They could have brung him back. They could have brung that nigga back, bro, for the minimum. You know what I'm saying? He done been out here bouncing around on teams. He was available. We
I ain't gonna
definitely
lie
could have
to
used
you.
that young man. We could have used that young man. He ain't no turnover machine.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he did good. He just had to get back in the flow of the things, like you said. Or
He's a
him
good locker
coming
room
out that
presence.
football. But
He
I
a
think
good
he really
practice
did good
presence.
for the Lakers. He did good for the
Yeah.
Lakers.
And he came to the
Look,
Lakers.
hey,
He
you know
came
what
to the
else
Lakers.
I
We
be
seen a different Kuzma. Kuzma went to start going the fuck off. Like him and Kuzma playing around. Like nigga, on that friendly competition shit. Like I'm like,
yeah.
man, I like what he bringing to the Lakers. Like
Hey,
them
you know
niggas
what else
over
I
there
thought
now.
about too? Think about this. When he exposed that practice shit, that's when they blackballed that nigga.
Oh yeah, that damn, I forgot he did
When
because he
that nigga
came.
said we almost practice.
We
I'm
don't
like,
even
man, why would
practice,
you say
man.
that? That's supposed to stay in house. You supposed to confront your team about that if you think you're struggling. Certain shit you don't supposed to say in the media. But I guess because of the praise and the stuff that they was doing since this young man came in the league, certain niggas just got tired of that shit. You saw what Kwame Brown did. Kwame,
So why you the number one person working on your body in the off season? You missed the off season, Mister Keep his body up, and you don't want to practice? that, that,
Mr. Kwame Brown
that don't make
said
no sense. You
Kobe
missed
John
the
would have raised up. LeBron don't have that in this game. Boy, Shannon went crazy. I said, what kind of
bro.
nigga is this to go crazy over a nigga telling
Even
the
if
truth
you
about
don't
a
want to
man who
practice,
played the game too?
even if he don't want to practice, let them practice then, nigga.
Yeah,
I
let
mean,
them get chemistry or something, man.
what the fuck? You want it? What the fuck?
I know
That
y'all was
nigga must have.
practicing. Y'all been in the five Western Conference Finals.
I know Pat
I
Riley
mean,
wasn't
five
going for
Eastern
that,
Conference
was he?
Finals. My bad. So I know y'all been doing something right. Y'all stay in the hunt. You feel me? If you don't practice, you get swept. If you get swept, you get knocked out in the first round. You don't make the playoffs. You see what I'm saying? So y'all keep doing it the right
You
way,
don't
man. Don't worry
practice.
about what another nigga doing. Fuck KD. Fuck the little manager.
You can't just
Sheet
scout,
rock.
man. You
Y'all
do
look.
scouting through practice too. Shit, I remember when they used to have to. So imagine the Lakers. Imagine the Lakers losing that first game to the AI, and they didn't have Ty Lue playing the fake Iverson, and they practice for the rest. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even practicing. They ain't got Tyloo, simulating Allen Iverson so they can, you know what I'm saying? Get a game plan together. That don't make no sense to me, bro.
I
That
got you
don't
a
make
question. Did Draymond Green, the Raymond, shut AD down when they played the Pelicans when they had Rondo and Drew Holiday? You remember that series?
I remember they had Rondo and Drew Holiday,
All
AD.
right.
That's the
Remember
year.
we
That's the
swept
year.
Portland, and then we played Golden State. Golden State beat us. Uh, the Raymond was grabbing the ball off the rim, running around. I think that was 2018, if I'm not mistaken. So
When
I'm
of the
just
year
asking,
Cousins got hurt?
huh?
When of the year Cousins got hurt or no?
Yeah, that's the year Cousins got hurt.
Man, I don't remember that matchup, but I was mad as hell, bro. I wanted that team. Bro, I was watching that team by score every night, man. Because every night it was like AD and Cousins was having a fucking battle. This nigga got 30 and 20. Then the next game, my man got 30 and 20 or 40, 18. Man, them niggas that was the best AD I ever seen, bro. I ain't go. Was it or am I tripping, man? I don't know.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like that's the reason why we
That's
didn't
what
win.
everybody think they think he can be him. That I don't.
No, to me, bro, let's keep it real. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I had a chance to pick, now I understand he battling injuries. AD can't stay healthy. That's why we call him Terry's Clough. So if I had to really pick Trill, let's keep it a thou wow. But I'm taking DeMarcus Cousins all day.
Yeah, man.
That nigga way tougher than AD.
Yeah,
You ain't punking no AD.
he got real injuries. He been
I
playing through
mean,
in
you ain't punking no DeMarcus Cousins. My bad.
DeMarcus Cousins ain't got no fake injuries. That nigga done been crippled, riddled. He wish he had some little minor shit like AD be having.
What that dude still be playing dominating.
That
And I
nigga.
ain't gonna lie, bro.
And that's
That's
what
who I
and
look.
that's
If
what
just
AD.
imagine him being in the league right now. Like, even though he had his at the end of his career, like he would be, I'm saying without the injuries, like you said.
Cause outside of that year he played with a tough big man like Cousins. AD is who he is. I don't know who they think he is. I'm like,
Hey,
what
I
did
saw
he
that in New
do?
Orleans though. That's why we went to go get Cousins. When we did that for Cousins, that
Man,
only
when
helped
Drew Holiday
AD
left AD,
save his
they was like,
energy. Because Cousins
look
was
how
doing all
good.
the dirty work
Look-
before he blew his MCL or ACL, whatever that was he told.
Man, this nigga had Rondo, Drew. Come on, man. They ain't know how good Drew was till he left there, man. Yeah. Left him playing with AD.
I ain't gonna lie, that broke my heart. When AD wanted to leave and they was already pushing that Lakers shit the year before that, I already knew they wasn't gonna keep Drew. And Drew was gonna go for his money anyway. The Lakers wouldn't have, I mean, the Pelicans, even though we got Zion, Zion can't stay healthy. So I don't know what to say about this nigga, dog. Like I said, maybe it's the regiment of what they eating for us. Whether it's fast food or greasy food. I don't know, man. These niggas stay pulling something, twisting something. Like the accident Gabe Vincent had, Trill, I ain't gonna lie to you. This nigga jump up and shoot the ball and twist his own ankle. Like
Yeah.
how you do that?
Jumping
Like,
up for a loose ball that he got blocked.
yeah, but dog, how you ain't nobody was under you, so you can't come down flat footed. That's just clumsy to me, dog. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I ain't never twist my ankle doing no shit like that. Now I done twist my ankle coming down the steps or slipping off the curb or falling in a pothole, you know, but just jumping up and coming down flat footed. No, man. Why
Fighting.
is you on the side of your feet anyway? Coming down.
Them niggas fighting. And your boy, back to your Pelicans, your boy regressed. Your boy in the middle,
Who
Jackson
Bam?
Hayes. Jackson Hayes, I'm talking about.
Oh, Jackson Hayes. And to me, he
Yeah,
don't get no
yeah.
burn.
Oh,
That,
that's
to
the
me, when
problem.
Jackson Hayes get minutes, he be in tune. He run the flow. He a scrapping
Yeah.
defender. He
See,
get
I
the
didn't
alley
watch it.
oops
I'm
and
just going
lives.
off what they
Yeah, that
talking
nigga don't
about.
get
Yeah.
no burn, Trill.
Okay, that's what it is. I was wondering. I'm like, did he regress? Because that's the way they was
No,
trying to
that
write the
nigga don't
story.
get no burn. I don't know who
That's
our
what
coach
it
is.
was.
See, I think Willie Green gonna change that, but I don't think. I think Jackson Hayes was hurt too though for a little while. But I'm with you. I'm not with that stunting these young players grow. Let them dudes go out there and get that burn and learn. How they gonna learn if they're not getting the reps?
Let that nigga go get that burn. That's what I was saying. We don't need no Bogdanovich. We don't need none of that on the Pistons. Let them niggas play, man.
I wish we had Jackson Hayes. I wish we had a nigga like Jackson Hayes and Terrence Mann.
On Miami.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. Motherfucker can get, man.
I seen
Jackson,
that young man at Texas,
that
and I'm
nigga
not
a
knocking
problem.
him.
That nigga
And I
affect
almost
the
like
game.
Texas like that. As far as the university, I used to like when Ricky and James Brown was the quarterback back in the gap. But other than that, I'm just
You think
saying
he better than
for real,
Claxton?
huh?
You think he better than Claxton?
Who you talking about?
Jackson Hayes.
He could be if he get the burn.
That's what I'm thinking, bro. I think he better than
He a
Claxton, bro.
better defender than Claxton.
He affect the game. That dude affect the game.
I done seen him pin a lot of
He
niggas shit on his backboard. I seen him run the point. I mean, he
changing
run the point,
tracks.
taking coast to
He run
coast.
the
I
flow.
done seen him run the flow, catch alley oops. Now I don't trust his jump shot like that. I think he needs to develop on that more. But the ins and outs of the game that we really need him to do to run the floor, be more athletic. Yeah, I take that all day.
Yeah, he get the opportunities Nick Claxton got. He'll be just as good or better. Just as
The,
good or better.
a
That's the
lot of
type. Yeah.
organizations starting their growth, but I know a couple of organizations not doing that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's a few of them. Who is that? It's a few of them, man. Shit, Sacramento, Orlando. Well, shit. They got a whole bunch of logs. I had picked them to make the playoffs, but that was my sleeper pick. Them in Sacramento. I did call Sacramento. But yeah, I picked Orlando on the East. I think it was me and you talking about that shit. I think it
yeah.
was me and you talking about that shit. I had picked Orlando. You was like, I knew you was gonna say that. You was like, I knew you was gonna say it. I was like, yep, the Kings in Orlando. And these motherfuckers don't know what they talking about. Them motherfuckers got a squad. They got the motherfucking Wagner brothers from Michigan.
Oh yeah, you
Shit.
talking about Orlando?
Yeah, them
Yeah, them
motherfuckers.
niggas
I
young
heard
too.
somebody today, they was like, look who Jalen Suggs went to. That's the garbage team that Ross. I'm like, Colin
They
Cowherd, man,
beat
y'all
us,
niggas
nigga.
don't know.
Orlando beat
Colin
us.
Cowherd said some bullshit today. He talking about Jalen Suggs. Look at the roster he went to. Motherfucker, they loaded over there. The fuck you
Hey,
talking about?
don't they got Greg Anthony's son over there too?
Yeah, they got Greg Anthony's son. They got motherfucking Jonathan Isaac. They just gave away Mo Bamba. These niggas got. I think they had Bowl. He like a 12th man. Like, come on now, bro. They got the Wagner brothers. They got Bankero, the rookie of the year. Man, they long as fuck, bro. Them motherfuckers long as
You think
hell.
they gonna keep that team together? If you see the potential, you like beating y'all the way they did. It's regular season. You can't really. Sometimes people take games off. I know they do. They be tired, bro. Like especially against inferior teams. Like I'm not scared of y'all. Y'all don't supposed to
They're
be
gonna
on our
lose some
level. You
guys.
put your guards down. Them niggas come out there. They younger. They running. They got a point to prove. They playing against y'all who always in the mix. So that's a stepping stone for them to see if they belong here. Or we
And
playing
Markel
Boston.
Fultz. Yeah.
Yeah, we playing Golden State. We playing LeBron and AD. Or we playing the Suns and KD. When those young teams see that, boy, them dudes be looking at the shop shit.
They
Them dudes
probably a
ain't scared of them
coach.
niggas.
They probably a good coaching staff away from
Oh,
being.
probably a veteran away. You know,
Yeah. A veteran.
no,
But yeah,
it could be a coach too. But I'm saying, like, if you really trying to get over the hump, I really feel in my heart and believe Tatum them will have a ring if it weren't for the injuries that y'all had when they first got. Look, y'all signed Kyrie. The dude had y'all in number one and got hurt. Then y'all go get Isaiah Thomas or however it went. Isaiah first, then Kyrie. Both of them niggas had y'all in the Eastern Conference Finals playing at a high level. That shit just carried over and trickled down to the team. The same thing we saying about Jimmy Butler. Brought the Celtics in for real. I'm not knocking them. Like I say, they doing it the right way, so they reaping what they sow. You can't knock the hustle when a nigga doing it the right way. That's why these two teams are the last people standing. You don't see no team who cheated the system standing.
and they talking about loaded. No, they ain't loaded how y'all be out there trying to load up them teams, man. Then y'all get them loaded up as teams, and y'all blame it all on them. But
Say,
then when I say the organic teams, oh, they loaded, they got all the talent. Man, they
hey,
playing the
but where
right
you
way.
think KD should have went?
I think KD. Let me remember what I think. I think KD should have went. Uh,
What's the best fit for KD?
I know I wanted him on my team, but I think KD should have went. Damn, bro. I think KD should have went. I think he should have went to the Kings over what's the name, but um, I can't remember where I wanted him to go, bro. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think
So
because
let me ask you a question. You don't
I
think
think
KD, John Wall, and Bradley Beal would have worked? Now I know John Wall can't stay healthy before you answer that question, but when he do be healthy, they was in the playoffs. I ain't saying they was no powerhouse or nothing, but if you add KD to that, Bradley Beal a shooter, John Walker penetrate, solid point guard. You know what I mean? So even though he's not the John Wall that we seen for the Clippers before, he developed that shot and stuff. The way he played, John Wall back then was a solid point guard.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So if you add KD to that instead of going to Golden State, just like that's why I asked the question now. Out of all these goddamn teams, you want to run your ass to Phoenix? Come on, man. You could have went somewhere else that was just one piece away that needed a veteran that been in the league that's supposed to know how to win and supposed to be at this highest order. These niggas be praising losing, but they'll sit down here talking about our era's lose. Charles Barkley, Malone, and all these dudes are losers.
no, I'd rather seen KD on a defensive team. I can't remember, but yeah, it wasn't the Suns. That wasn't the move, man. That wasn't the move, especially losing all their depth. Like, nah, you can't lose that glue. They glue guy, was Mikal Bridges. what the
Fact,
fuck? What the
fact.
fuck? What the fuck? That's just like Kyrie going to Dallas, and they lost their glue guy, Finney Smith. Like you can't, nah, man. Nah, nah, man. I don't see how these
Sure,
other
that's the
players play
dumbest trade moves ever trying to make your team better when you digressing, huh? Luca and them was make the playoff when they did that shit.
Man, them niggas went to revert like, should we go and lose? Should we go and lose in the first round, or should we go and get this 10th pick? Like that tell you something right there. You done went from the Western Conference Finals to the 10th pick. Come on now, man. Come on now, lottery team. Yeah, I'd have rather seen KD on a defensive squad. I'd have rather seen him on Detroit than the Suns, man. At least they would have been building towards something. Like,
I just think he scared the lead, and then since he know how hard it is to win, being a leader. It's just that I just love playing basketball. I just want to play basketball. You know what I mean? That's your fall. That's your acceptance speech.
OKC would have been better than the Suns. Him going there.
I
I
think him
don't
and
care.
Shea would have been better than Russ.
Yeah.
Shea a bucket.
Yeah, he shouldn't have. Yeah, KD shouldn't have went nowhere where he finna deplete them of they draft pick. He should have went somewhere where they had a
Well,
whole
I
bunch of
heard
them.
the Thunder got over 20 draft picks. I must have heard that wrong.
That's why I think that's where he should have went back home.
That was his chance to go
They
redeem
could have gave
himself.
him. They could have gave up 5 draft picks and not lost shit.
Say, bro, that's a
And,
chance to redeem yourself, though, right, Trill?
and a deep team. You got Chet Holmgren coming back next year. You got some more picks coming next year. No matter how many they would have gave the Nets, they would have still had that Lou Dort. All them. He need players like that to play around them niggas. What's the, man? They got a. I forgot that dude name with the curly hair. They got some scrappy players, man. Cause the Suns ain't got no depth, bro. Like you over there, you older now, bro. You just can't be you and Book, bro. It can't just be you and Book. They ain't got nothing coming off the bench. They ain't got shit, bro.
I don't
That's
think Cameron, what his name is, Cameron Payne. You know,
oh
he a
that
solid player. He
nigga,
just go left because he's left-handed, but
man, he's not even
he
playing
shoot
on
too
some
hard.
team.
He like shoot too hard. So some games he'll get hot and give you a nice little game, but he not consistent either. So you know, in order to be consistent, I just don't think these teams practice like they say they do. These niggas getting overpaid. They getting all this money. They got some of the best facilities because that's the NBA, the highest level. And you still don't go in the gym and get no shots up. You still don't want to go get acquainted with your teammates, know their weaknesses and their strengths, and try to help build that up. So, because where's the leaders at? Everybody a leader when it benefit them, but then you leave your team behind and you say, "Oh, I got me." Well, we top heavy. You everybody make excuses. His foot was on the line, or he ain't have Kyrie. But injuries is part of the game when they fuss with other people. That's why I don't like how y'all try to use the argument with injuries, and then y'all double back and use it for your shit. Talking about, oh, you can't use injuries, you can't use that, but then you use it for your argument. To me,
Yeah.
even
I
though
don't get into
Bam
that.
had the impact on defense, Trill, you know one thing, bro. If you the second best player, you can't give me no 10 points and no 13 and 3.
It just seemed like everywhere KD. The only time he got lucky is when he was with Golden State, bro. Because everywhere else he went, it's like they made some dumb moves, bro. How the hell you pick DeAndre Jordan over Jared Allen? They had a choice. That people forget that, bro. They
That
chose.
messed me up.
They had a choice with that. There wasn't no. Oh, we know we want Jared. No, they was gonna take DeAndre. Then they no, we want DeAndre. Get the fuck up out of here, man.
So, dog, you really say they had a chance to keep Jared Allen, but
They
they went with the
did.
old man?
I swear that shit fucked me up, bro. That shit
DeAndre Jordan
fucked
barely
me up.
got burned, bro.
They were still
Even with the Lakers, he
overvaluing
started a
DeAndre Jordan
game.
the whole
He
league.
started a few games and here and there, but they got rid of that nigga so quick. I'm like, God damn, you didn't give this nigga a chance.
I'm talking about god damn. This nigga went and got 100 million somewhere in Cleveland.
So let me ask you a question. Who you think they should have kept there, Drummond or DeAndre Jordan?
Shit, Drummond. I think they should have ran it back with Drummond.
I think he was a solid person. It's just that I guess when that toenail popped off, it changed his game. He couldn't focus.
Look at him and put on the Bulls right now. They'd rather get rid of Vucevic and keep Drummond. I seen ball Bulls fans all over the boards and shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking. They want to keep Drummond and get rid of Vucevic.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If we use Drummond the right way, now I understand about the free throws and woes and all that. But a nigga that's gonna get you a double double every game, and the nigga the batter be trying to look like, but these niggas talking about Rudy Gobert. Who did he go back?
Nah.
If you'd have said Drummond, come on, dog, you'd have had it. But if you'd have said anybody else, like what the big name is? What the dude who played for the who played Sabonis, who could go back at him and give points too. I ain't saying no side defender, but he do good. He a double machine. You know what I mean? Dude, like he do a double in the fucking sleep. He can stretch the flower, hit the three. You know what I mean? So you got some people that you can go after and say the competition could get a little stiffer. But if we never see these dudes play when they count, these dudes will be forgotten like Sabonis, like teams that can the other players that can really put pressure on them. Now, I like what the Kings did. They didn't revamp their offense.
Was it
So let's see where
Miles
it goes,
Turner?
girl. I don't like Miles Turner. I like
Oh.
Sabonis.
Oh yeah. I thought you was talking about Miles Turner, the other one.
No, I was
No.
talking about Sabonis. Like I think
Yeah.
Sabonis will put pressure on a couple of centers in this league.
No, he will. You talking about the one for the Kings, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the one for the Kings who
They
Indiana
gave
had.
up on him too early. They gave up on him too early.
Like you got some players that you can bring back the big man. You know what I mean? You got if
And
you
they got
gonna
him
count.
for Buddy Hield. Yeah, they could have got him.
That was a steal, man. They got Halliburton. I mean, Halliburton went over there. What the other dude name? They got two niggas over there. We say his name earlier, Kevin Herter, whatever the hell his name is, and they got Malik Monk.
Kevin
Malik
Herter.
Monk was balling this year. Like they took scraps and got to the second round. Now you know what's coming next.
They got and that rookie dude. That's the dude. I was like, yeah, they making the playoffs because that dude. Yep, that dude.
We expect the Kings to be that high. What they was the number 3 seed or the number 4 seed?
3.
Now that's high to be the Kings, boy. The
I
Kings
had
got
them
that
being
high
the
since
top
Chris
6
Webber.
seed, but I ain't have them being as high as 3 seed.
So you had them at the 6 seed, Trail?
Yeah, I had the Lakers outside the top 6. I had them as the top 6 seed. I had them as top 6 seed. At the worst, I had them 7, 8. But I had them as a top 6 seed.
They shocked the nigga the way they played though. I ain't gonna lie. They got a nice squad over there. You got the inside presence with the bonus. You got Harrison
Be
Barnes.
having all them good takes in the off season, but everybody forget all that shit because all they want to talk about is LeBron and the Lakers. They just be killing the whole motherfucking, taking over the whole media, man. Rightfully so. I know how the Lakers get down, but damn. That's why I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind the King retiring. I want to see some of these other guys develop, man. How you gonna have LeBron leave the league and then you ain't had nobody with no championship experience? This don't make no sense, man. Jordan, Kobe them ain't lead the league like that, bro. They ain't lead the league all bad like that, bro. These
It's just
motherfuckers.
selfish. I think that, like I said, it's the money. But then when you look at the money that these dudes getting paid, these dudes better go to the club, make it rain, go on trip. They Cancun all year round. You know what I mean?
And
They don't
auditioning for
practice.
other teams. They playing for one team, auditioning for their next team. This shit don't make no sense.
Y'all remember where niggas go to Super Bowls, niggas go to concerts, niggas have parties. You know what I mean? All they gotta get prepared. Like you know when the motherfucker serious about winning. 'Cause it's like by any means necessary. You can see the confidence. When Jimmy and them was laughing after game 4, I wasn't really worried about that. You know what I mean? I just wanted us to at least, just stay focused. I said 5 or 6, so I wasn't really tripping. But then when you look at all the other teams who doing like y'all still doing y'all thing. Denver, the upgraded with KCP, Aaron Gardner, those type dudes. Then you got Sacramento Kings making noise. Dog, it only gonna get harder. Now, I don't expect us to stand pat. I just want us to stay healthy. Now, if we could get everybody back on the same page healthy, I still like our chances. But another player won't hurt. But I don't want to go too high trail and just try to get a superstar that don't fit our scheme, and then we bust it up.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. They was talking about the West was wide open, and I was one of the only ones when they was saying who you got, and I said Denver. I got Denver. Shit, them
So you
motherfuckers.
saw this coming.
Yeah, they all that depth, man, because they was like it's wide open, but at the same time, I'm like shit, it's wide open, but them motherfuckers got depth, bro.
They do, and they showed that they was number one damn near the whole season, right?
Yeah, they was number one in the whole league. That's what I'm saying. They was number one in the whole league. And you barely playing niggas like Jeff Green and all that people that I think can still get good 20 minutes on any team.
Yeah,
And that
but
nigga don't barely
listen,
even play.
20 minutes could.
They don't even play that one dude from the Lakers. That nigga was balling for the Lakers. What's the nigga name? The center, man. Forgot his name. Thomas Bryant.
Oh yeah, dog, they got Reggie Jackson too.
They
I
got that
mean,
him too. He a Laker killer. I'm like this nigga.
ain't that his name, Reggie Jackson?
Reggie Jackson. They got
The little
Reggie
all
Jackson
spell, the little
playing.
BP all spell. That nigga look like a nigga spell all on him. That nigga a baller though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, look at all that depth, man.
But Denver better win this motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. I got them. I had them. I had them beating the Celtics in the finals, man. If this before the Miami winner won the first game and all them games, when I had Celtics going all the way. I had them losing to Denver, bro. I did. I definitely did. And when they went down the first game, when they lost that first game, I was like, this is confirmation. We not beating Denver to Miami. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. But yeah, at the same time, it is what it is. They giving whoever going, which looked like most likely Miami shit. They giving them boys a lot of rest.
Now the injuries giving us rest. And then everybody say do it for Bill Russell. Bill Russell passed. So maybe that's motivation. You like when Magic blasted. I know, like I said, I see the potential. Sometimes it takes that to light a fire up on the team.
What
When
is
you hear
they
better.
script? What kind of script they writing? I'm like, people.
I don't think there's
I
no
know it's some
script.
kind of script.
No, I don't think there's no script. I just think that listen, y'all did it the right way. I can see if y'all stacked the deck to do this shit. Y'all been giving yourself a chance since y'all drafted that team the way y'all drafted. The biggest thing for me, I know Marcus Smart was a hustler. That's all you can ask for a nigga. Now he to develop a shot. You can't just leave him open now. Some games he gonna miss, couple of games he gonna bang them bitches. That's just the way the cookie crumble. Miami had 2 off games back to back. Boston had 3 off games back to back. It's a game of runs, baby. Let's just sit
Yeah.
back, get the popcorn, and enjoy the show. I don't want this shit to go fast anyway, because once this shit over, they gotta watch golf or hockey. And I ain't even lying to you. I wish all that shit would have went 7. Just give me something to watch. We love sports. You know that trail. Whether we
Yeah.
be on this cabin for our team or going hard in the paint, that's what we do. It's a show. We bring the excitement, but come on, man. Everybody don't want this shit to go fast. I know when the way they was talking about the Lakers, how they was number one in defense since the trade. Man, there was dog walking people. LeBron them had one good game when they was up by 15 and he emptied the whole clip in the first half when he scored that 31. So what I'm saying is, come on, man, know how to pace yourself, play more team ball, get Anthony Davis more involved. Maybe it would have been a ball game. You see what I'm saying? Niggas just out there freezing everybody out. But Hachimura, when he get that bitch, he gone with his move. He getting buckets. Austin Reeves great for himself, getting buckets. Anthony Davis ain't gonna get that right. He wait for a nigga to pass it to him. He'll set screens off it, bro.
So do you think the Warriors was supposed to lose that series
I just
against the
think the
Lakers?
Warriors is too small, and the Lakers did what they were supposed to do. They banged them up. It's too big. And then if you got an infiltrator like the Raymond, that nigga, dog, I don't care what nobody say, dog.
Dre
That
Bron,
nigga
Dre
is
Bron was
a fucking rat,
exciting.
dog. How all this shit came out, trend about they plays being leaked and shit? Who else gonna do it?
Yeah, that shit. Then they said it wasn't him, and everybody, all the Lakers fans
Come
said
on,
it
man. This
wasn't
nigga cussed
Draymond.
like a motherfucker.
It
You don't
wasn't
think LeBron
Draymond.
jammed that bitch up while they was playing? They always sniggling and laughing together. How we know he didn't tell him that shit in the game?
He doing that damn podcast after the Lakers win, hugging and man, that shit nasty, bro. I don't like that.
That's bad for sports, but it's supposed to be competition, not friendly binding.
Mm-mm. You can't be
So you
going
don't
up.
think that look bad on the NBA, dog? Keep it a thou while.
If it was any other team, he'd have been trying to hurt somebody. He
You
wouldn't
saw
dare
what he
try to
did
end
y'all
it.
in the finals? He was trying to punk y'all, kicking y'all, kick Jerry Green all in the face.
The nigga stepped on Sabonis' chest doing it. I'm like, where's that at? Where's that at?
This nigga playing wrestling with y'all in the keys, dog. What the fuck?
He had one hard foul on AD and he ain't do that shit no more.
I'm about to tell that bitch, boy, I kill you, boy. Hey, you clutch too? Yeah, I drop your ass in the morning. I drop you off the insurance too, nigga. You gotta come out your pocket and fix all them injuries.
Yeah, that nigga lost his mind hitting Jordan Poole. That nigga lost his
So what's wrong with the Randall, dog? You think it's him wanting a second bag? Do you think he worth give a second bag like he got the first time 100 mil?
I think his ass need to humble down. He need to humble on down, bro, and get off of that. He need to humble on down, get off of that, cause it ain't nobody gonna let him get that type of money. Only team that let him get that type of money is I think the Pistons, man.
So
That's
since he got a money like that,
they got bank like that. They got like 60, something like that. I don't know, somewhere around there. They got a lot of cap. And they want somebody like a Draymond or that dude from the Memphis Grizzlies. I
I
don't
think
know.
Draymond wanna go home anyway.
Hell yeah, but at the same time, I ain't ready to. Like I said, I want one more year. I don't want to get in the play in, weak ass pick. 'Cause
Hey,
these
let me ask you a question. What you talking about? You want the Celtics to have one more year?
no, I mean like my home team, Detroit.
Oh, all right.
Then I want them one more year in the lottery. I want one more year in that lottery because I don't want no little. I don't want no year like that one year where we passed up on Michael Porter Jr. and got Blake Griffin and made it to the playoffs just to lose in the first round, setting us back. I don't want no more of that. I don't want that was a big huge setback for motherfucking Steve Van Gundy, whole ass. Want to be the coach and the GM. That shit was horrible, man. Passed up on MPJ, man. Now we still ain't got no small forward. Still ain't got no 3-man, man.
So when the next game is, Trey?
Saturday, I believe, and my phone on 2% too.
All right, man. We gonna shut it down, man. Nice chopping it up with you. We gonna be back on this thing tomorrow. Salute the trail coming in. Boston with the big win. We got our hands full. New series. Game 6 Saturday. You know,
We got a series, man.
it's
Yeah.
all good.
I don't want to see
Much
no
respect to
blowout.
you, though,
I don't
Trail,
want to see
baby.
no blowout on either end. I just want to see a good game.
Nah, listen, they got the firepower to do it. Both of them built their team the way they want it. They
And if they
scheme the way
don't
they
quit,
scheme.
because yeah, shit, yeah, that one game, they just quit. They quit. They
I
was
to see. I think that's what motivated them to not go out like that.
Yeah,
When you listen to the media, when you listen to your fans say that shit, it just hit different. It hit
yeah.
different more with your
And
fans.
Magic.
Huh?
Magic was the coach. I feel like Magic was our coach, man.
Magic, stay your ass on the sideline, man, trying to help the ops. You a
Man,
Laker, but they're helping the Celtics.
helping the
I'm
ops,
gonna
man.
tell everybody on your ass.
That was
But
wrong,
salute to you,
man.
Trail Dog. Much love.
Much love, bro.
I will talk to you tomorrow, dog.
Yeah, tomorrow, bro.
All right.